200.
Is that right?
Oh yeah, it's a clean drink. The problem is I also put lime juice and other things in here.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're good.
195.
195.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's a cider for you.
Are we gonna?
Boozy, he sees the beard.
All right, we gotta start.
Oh, you get? Are we starting?
Yeah.
Hold on. Everyone, take a drink.
All right.
Xander, do this shit.
Hello, welcome to the Dragon Show. This Dragon Affair together. I'm Xander. This is Uncle Kage.
I'm not here.
We're doing a live firecast. Woo!
Fireside chat. Woo! Let's introduce the people joining us on the fireside chat, ladies and gentlemen. To our far right, a returning guest who tried to murder rabbits.
Unsuccessfully.
Unsuccessfully, ladies and gentlemen, Hot Scoon!
You know what's terrible about that, though, is now the neighbor has a for sale sign up.
Yeah, my neighbor's
I
moving because
wasn't
of
there
him.
last time I was here, so sorry.
Anyway,
To my left, guys, the guy who makes this podcast possible. He made sure everything was set up, broke it, and then fixed it. It was amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Miko! Take a drink.
Hi, can you hear us?
you have to speak up, your mouse.
I know, but I can still talk, and if they can't hear me, it's a problem.
Yeah, guys, tell us if there's anything problem with the everything. Just tell us if there's problems.
Yeah, basically. All right.
And then, of course, guys, the host of the Dragon Show, the wonderful, the creator, this table!
I didn't make the table. What?
Might have.
IKEA made the table. Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, Xander the Blue.
Hey.
Cheers.
Chink.
What the hell are you drinking?
Stuff.
It looks like
Go ahead,
creosote.
go. Introduce
Mouse-
yourself.
I don't have a self.
Alkali.
Boo. Oh, there's
Gotta make sure
problems,
everything's
right.
okay.
Thanks, Boozy. There's always problems.
What's up?
I think
They can
he's
hear us
being a
in Norway,
smartass.
so the audio
No, they're
works.
saying that you're... The problem is that the microphone is closest to you, and you're the loudest of all of us.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like, there's nothing else we can do about that.
Well, we could, gag me with booze. I've got this. Yeah, it's very hot in Chicago right now.
Obnoxiously so.
Okay. Well, sound-wise, okay. Never mind.
We're just going with a never mind. Okay.
Well, what do? We make you quieter? We have to put
No,
you through a
fine.
vuvuzela?
What happens when you
Well,
get
no,
three
you can
furries
definitely
together
do
with a
those.
fuck ton of booze?
That means we killed Miko.
What do you mean three furries? All four of us are furries.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we have somebody from Australia in here?
It's me.
You're not. Oh,
You're not an Australian
he's a
mouse, hold on,
kangaroo
are
mouse.
you? Oh yeah, he is a kangaroo mouse. Okay, we have an Australian mouse. We have Norway, Australia, UK. Guys, thank you for joining us. What are you doing with your night?
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
in Australia, it would be Sunday.
Oh,
Basically-
yeah, there's nothing to do on Sundays.
Well, I mean, I'm sure Voltage is just skipping church to listen to this.
No, wait,
So-
are they ahead of us or behind
They're
us?
well ahead of us.
They
They're
are,
like
yep.
12, 14 hours.
They're the reason I have to work on Sunday. They're the first market to open on Sunday.
I think it's what,
Canada,
about 8
we got
a.m.?
Canada. Oh, Gunzuka. I didn't know you were from Canada. Hi, Gunzuka.
That's not special. It's about the same time.
Canada is very special. They are so polite.
Kind of.
should I or should I not turn the gain up? Is the question.
1
I
a.m.
think
in
so
Norway.
far nobody's been complaining about us
All right.
being too quiet.
Yeah, if
or
we're-
being too loud.
Okay. Fine. Jesus Christ.
I'm a flaming ferret. Okay, Azeroth. Sure, that was
Yeah,
for
that's-
you.
And he has a beard. So that's thing.
Can't
'Cause he
do that.
doesn't
Alright,
wanna
the
fucking
other-
shit.
We've got Sweden. Holy crap, guys! What are you doing? Miko,
Sweden.
you are watching the chat. How many people do we have to start the show?
Oh, you want me to 64?
64 people to start the show. That's a good
Invite your
start point.
friends.
But the great thing about Sweden, though, I mean, they're getting into the winter, and Swedish winters, the sun doesn't come out. They just had the sunset for the first time in 6 months, but it will not come back out for another 6
Where
months.
are
in
you
Swe-
talking
in-
about?
In Sweden.
That is not Sweden. You're
No.
thinking of Antarctica.
No, other way. The sun just set in Sweden. It is not going to come out
Northern
for another
hemisphere.
6 months.
There's no one who lives in northern Sweden.
True.
Have you not seen their towns? They live in southern Sweden. It's beautiful there. That's the fair. Okay, fine. You petted my face. Thanks, Dry Scale. They pet my face.
Put your face.
Pet my face. Pet my face.
Yep.
Pet my face.
Face fuzz.
Yes.
Random for so long.
See,
What are
normally,
you talking about?
I don't know.
normally I would go on the theme
Okay.
or September has nothing except everyone remembers what happened on September 11th, so I'm not going to go on that. What?
Audio's fumbles the clutch dragon.
Clutch
Yeah, no, guys, do like poke us if like the audio sounds funny.
Yeah,
'cause we
guys.
can fix that.
Yeah,
right?
if there's any problems, please let us know. He'll take care of it.
Right, I can fix it, I guess.
I'm going to check everything again. I'm going to check everything.
He's checking.
Check.
The North Pole is dark right now, or light. It's weird out there.
It's always dark. Every time. 0% of the time is light.
I don't know what you're
That's
talking about.
not how this works.
What's
I
with me?
like it.
All right, Alkali, what have you been doing?
Shadowcat is touching my face, and Perry just booped me. Which, by the way, is a first level spell.
Okay.
You're out.
I can't boop.
You're out.
I can't boop.
You're out.
Maximize boop.
Stop it.
Boop!
You're out.
I'm going to start off with a question.
We have a. Shut up.
All right, Tyro.
Hey, Tyro.
From our Patreons who give us $10 a month. Blah,
Thank you
blah, blah.
very much, Patreons. You are the guys who made all of this possible with the crazy equipment that we
Patreon
have.
sounds like a transformer.
Patreon sounds like a tranny.
That too.
It's a robot beggar, which is what we are. It's fine.
Tran.
All right. What is a game you love that is outside your comfort zone? That means Dead Collide cannot choose City Skylines.
Okay, a game that I love outside of my comfort zone would definitely be the one that you made me play that I ended up adoring. A Slave Listens a Male Base.
Oh, BioShock. That's
I
a
could
while
not
ago.
believe how good that game was. I was
That's a
blown
long
away.
time ago.
I was blown away by BioShock. Very outside my comfort zone. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Husku, game that you've played outside your comfort zone. So basically anything that's not baseball.
Are you turning it up?
Final Fantasy Tactics.
Who just booped you?
I'm not.
You don't
Tactics
like,
is good.
You don't like
I,
strategy games?
I just don't. I'm not a big fan of RPGs, video game RPGs. But Final Fantasy Tactics, well, the storyline I thought sucked. The gameplay was simply amazing. Like
Yeah.
I actually went back and played it, and it's like I still don't get this story. All I know is that the main character may be gay because his sister's dead. That's all.
How does that? Where is the correlation?
He doesn't get a girlfriend throughout the entire game.
It's true. It's
He's
realistic.
probably Ramna or what was his name?
I don't
Rama.
know. I know the game.
Rama.
Is there
Right?
someone behind us?
I don't know.
No. No one's behind us.
Mine is... What do you call it? Fuck. Oh, Resident Evil. Actually, a scary game.
Walrus, good move.
I enjoy, but I played the most recent Resident Evil with a headset, the VR headset,
That's unbelievable.
and it freaks me out. I feel very uncomfortable playing it, but I'm glad I actually did it. So it's a weird thing.
Uzi, they're all, the jury is still out on you.
Durian,
Guys, if this keeps going terribly, we do have a way we'll pause the podcast for a second and plug in the laptop. It'll just take a little bit. It's going to be
what's up?
a few people, but it might be isolated incidents or saying the audio keeps skipping. I'm worried it's because it's wireless. But
I like Boozy's
Okay.
comment. If not having a girlfriend makes you gay, half the internet is gay. And
Jesus.
how many times if a big popular character, a male big popular character, doesn't have a girlfriend, like, oh, he's got to be gay. I mean, look at Captain America. Everybody's trying to ship him with Bucky.
what the hell?
No.
Bucky
I'm trying
O'Hare?
to ship with me.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And Miko?
Miko, what is your uncomfortably fun game?
My uncomfortably fun game
Uncomfortable fun.
is Rocket League. I play zero competitive games
Yep.
at all. I can't stand playing games with quote-unquote gamers because they drive me nuts. And on there, they drive me nuts. And then I crush them.
Ah!
It's funny.
Oh my god. Poker, that's just because we're very basic. That's what's going on.
Basie? Oh, base. Well, you're base.
All right,
Base.
guys, that's the beginning of our show. That's the first question. Let's go around the circle. What are we drinking? Huskoon, what are you drinking?
I forget. Strongbow Hard Apple Cider's Honey in honor of your favorite holiday, or one of them. I'm going to make you talk about this.
Rochambeau?
Yeah, Rochambeau.
I call it Rochambeau. Yeah, I'm allowed to drink. Rosh Hashanah, we're allowed to drink that.
Yes, you are. Because, apple and honey and...
It's kosher.
Is it?
Boozy, stop crying. Stop crying. There's no crying in podcast. There's no crying in
He's
podcast.
tearing.
Tearing? Oh, there's no ripping in podcast. Sandra, what are you drinking?
Ginger ale and vodka.
Why did you combine those two things?
It's a thing now.
Because I wasn't there.
It's a thing now.
It's a thing now.
Miko, what are you drinking?
You made me a tequila and soda, so here I am drinking tequila and soda.
Tequila and soda.
Yeah. They say to turn
Cheers
down the
to
bass, but I don't know how to do that on this microphone, honestly.
Turn down the bass.
Down?
The bass? I don't know.
Dude, drop the bass.
Boozy, yes, it is funny also because they're white and they're trying to play basketball.
What?
Dude,
What?
already? Already.
Who's trying to play basketball?
The guy behind us.
All right. Well, okay.
Root beer goes great with
everything.
Jaeger.
Root beer goes great with
Root
everything.
beer and Jaeger. That was my World of Warcraft
Root
drink.
beer and Jaeger. Root beer and
Root beer
vodka is
goes
okay.
great with
I can't imagine. Well, hold on. Root beer and vodka?
It's alright.
I can't imagine that being any
Any
good. You're saying
vodka
it's
to
okay?
anything is just basically alcoholic, whatever.
Okay, well,
Y'all are gonna have to interact with the chat more than me because I can't see shit.
we're aware.
All right. Anyway,
This is a PSA
Tell
to
Xander
all
to check
buddies
his
in the
Telegram.
area of the Firestream.
Ori wants
run
you to-
away if you don't want bottles thrown at you.
Or he wants you to check your Telegram.
check my Telegram. All right.
All right, so I think that covers everybody that's drinking with the chat. The best monster. Import and Crown. Monster, Import and Crown. Randy, what the hell?
No, actually, I'll agree with that. Like, Monster and Crown actually works really well.
The chat seems to be having some fun.
Oh, what's going on?
Well, apparently there's a cockroach somewhere in our
no!
Take a drink. Rocker says take a drink.
Take a drink. Okay, got a drink. Thank you.
Why we gotta take a drink?
I gotta take a selfie or something. One of those things.
Here, let's take a selfie.
What?
No
Shut up.
booze.
We need a selfie. Selfie. Do it. Do it to the.
Come here.
I did it.
Do more selfies.
Here.
Selfies.
Right?
Yeah. There, done. We did it.
Hi.
Hi.
Ladies and gentlemen, we introduce you to our special guest this evening, Uncle Kage.
Hi.
Come on.
You need to clean glasses with me. That means get your ass up here.
Here, put some here.
No, it's mine.
Are we,
Give me a hand, your son. I'm old.
What is going on behind me?
I'm old. Goddamn it.
That's what Xander says.
What?
Oh, you going right there?
He's there.
Okay.
You're over here.
Okay.
All right. That works. We got still Miko in the shot?
Nico
I
is.
think I'm fine.
Yes, he is. I can see it from.
All right.
I'll sit you in a little bit. There you go.
Mouse is not leaving.
Hi. You didn't tell me there was gonna be a fire.
We have hashtag background cockroach going.
Back. Hashtag. Oh no.
Ladies and gentlemen, our special guest, Uncle Kage.
Why, thank you very much. Hello, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Drinking out of the crystal decanter that he found somewhere in my kitchen that I was not
Because
aware
the
of.
son of a bitch
And
doesn't
the-
have any actual wine glasses.
I
It's
had.
a snifter. It's not a decanter.
I don't know what I'm drinking out. All I know
shall
is my.
sniff my stuff. Thank you.
I
Get
had
your nose in
goblets.
there. Get your nose in there.
Somebody gobbled them.
Motherfucker. Kage, we have already asked the rest of the group. What are you drinking tonight?
Oh, it's odd you should ask. I happen to be drinking Kurosawa sake from it's a Junmai Komodo from the Pacific International Liquors Incorporated.
There's a cooler for it to go into. Hold on, let me need to drink something to make room for it.
All right, hold this one.
I need a bottle opener.
Bottle.
I can't help you there.
He's got one.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now,
This is the key to your car. Am I running it over?
You do not steal my car.
Guys,
well,
if you
see
want.
if we can make it go beep.
We're south side. We're not that south side.
Wow.
What?
Yep, there it is.
We can make it go beep beep.
And you can't make it stop.
I can't. Make your
fix
car stop.
Seriously.
I don't know.
Oops.
I might be stealing his car.
Neighbors are kind of taking notice
your-
here.
Use your tunnel.
Oh no.
Hey! I don't know how that works.
Wait, what?
What did you just do?
Okay, so you put it up to your temple and you open your mouth.
No, that's crap.
It works.
It's
Is that what you just did?
It is exactly what I
Did
just
you not
did.
hear me tell him, put it to your temple? He did, and it stopped.
Wait.
I don't
Do
know.
it again.
No, let's not piss off my neighbors more.
Okay, later on they're asleep. Okay, take it away to your temple. Put it to your temple now. I'll be
Son
goddamn.
of a bitch. Okay, give me the bottle opener
Science
now.
of that.
Okay, the facts of science are reproducible, and I have seen a reproducible phenomenon.
I would not have believed it until Axel was over.
I would have thought he was a dirty liar.
I thought it was just a YouTube thing, and then he showed me, and I was like, oh.
He's not a robot.
Honestly,
This temple did that?
Oh, we cannot believe that. We
No.
don't know what's going on.
do you have a metal plate in your head?
No, I don't. I have a big mouth. That may help.
Well, yeah, we know that.
God damn it.
Ah,
Guys, thank you very much for joining us for our cast. Miko, we are now a few minutes in. What's our number? Guys, tonight's goal is 100. We have not
Yeah, let's
broken
go.
100 before for
Shadow
live
Fang
audience.
Sky, whatever says the feed is blurry.
You're blurry.
Blurry.
Had too much to drink, Shadow Fang. Go to bed.
The feet are blurry.
We are at 74. We are only a few half hours into the
That's an
broadcast.
expensive camera. Fuck.
Hello,
Ah,
audience.
blurriness.
The blurriness might be the heat from the fire.
Oh yeah, good
I
point.
don't know. It might be the lens. We haven't actually made sure
Wiped
it
it
was
off?
clean.
I'm-
So let me go grab a class.
All right.
If you have a way to plug the
What's up?
laptop
Hang on,
directly in, I don't know if that's going to fix the audio or
Give me one of
anything.
these.
We had a few people saying that there's things
Yeah,
off with
it's
the
a-
audio.
That thing, yeah, use that.
Audio? What about the audio?
Everything is plugged into power. I don't know what you're talking about.
Now, they didn't tell me there's going to be a fire going, so I'm wearing this heavy lab coat and this, long sleeve shirt and a tie and everything here, because I figured Chicago in September would be like 30 degrees.
That's not how Chicago works in September. Roll the dice. That's how we know how the weather goes.
Don't you have, like, lake effect snows?
We have lake effect everything. We have lake effect forest fires.
I think there's one going right
Did that
here.
work for the picture?
Well, let's say yes.
All right, quick
Mouse close up.
quick Patreon question
Yes.
from
Oh, we're
Leafy.
doing more wood? Oh boy.
What?
From
Do
Leafy
we-
Greens. What's the whitest thing you've ever done?
What?
Existed.
That's pretty true.
Yeah,
That's-
for me, it's existed.
I once drank a pumpkin spice latte.
That's pretty up there.
Yep.
For me, it's eating bruschetta with my extended family that are complaining about those people. That's it.
God damn it.
pretty
I'm
Xander.
continuing. I'm
That
going
is
on.
pretty much each and every one of my Thanksgivings and Christmases.
Right?
Especially over the past 8 years, and now it's going to be even worse.
Hey, did you know that weather dragons can teleport? Because apparently Tien will be here in 5 minutes.
So, Willie. Well,
right.
okay, it's a long way from where he is in the celestial Chinese whatever place.
It's called a cloud.
Yeah, those things.
Yeah.
But okay,
Celestial
okay.
Chinese.
Basically, the thing
Cue
is,
me a little nimbus.
he is Chinese, so they all know about cloud computing. So he's going to be able to, manipulate that any way he wants.
Ancient Chinese secret, huh?
Yeah,
Draco would like to say that was mouse vision.
mouse vision.
What's
Mouse when you were up to the camera. Mouse vision.
fair enough.
Mouse vision. Doing
Oh, Gummy
things.
Bjorn's here. Hello, Gummy Bjorn.
Hello, good me, Bjorn.
All right.
I'll be outside with an umbrella and a prayer. Boozy, no one listens to your prayers. You're a furry now.
No,
It
he's a
doesn't work.
lawyer, for God's
Yeah.
sake.
Oh, then definitely no. You're going to hell.
Pretty
The
sure
worst
this
thing I've ever done was being born because I grew up in central Wisconsin.
True.
No. If it was a water birth, that would be the whitest birth you've had.
It might have been.
Nico, you may be whiter than me.
I might be.
Are we having a white off? Is this happening?
Yeah, but I'm conceding that he may be whiter than me, unless anyone wants to disagree
Who did
that
I
I'm
walk
whiter
in
than
on
him.
here?
I don't know. Let's drink some bleach.
I think we should.
Okay.
We can all wave.
A white joust. You have a joust with baguettes or something. I don't
Volupus
know.
would like to know if he can steal Miko.
Did you just say Volupus?
Volupus.
Lupus.
Put your glasses on, dumbass.
I can't see that
It's
far.
Volpus.
Volupus.
Oh, for God's
Here you
sake.
go.
Thank you.
Yeah, try those on.
All right.
Okay, this is not going to help.
What chat?
Oh, jeez.
welcome.
That is like looking through the bottom of a... Those are upside down.
Boozy, they are on their knees
They are,
for
yes,
other
they're upside
reasons.
down.
That's okay. I've done this long enough. I think I know.
Yeah, by the way, guys,
don't try to outwit Boozy. As I said, he's a lawyer. He makes his living verbally jousting with people. He will slay you.
Yeah, but we won't.
That's
listen.
okay. It'll be an honorable death.
Miko,
Lawyers
Hero
are
would like to
honorable?
let you know he has at least 4 kinds of cheese in his fridge at any given time.
Sold. It's been nice being your roommate.
I understand. It's been a good time.
I have been told to take a drink.
Okay, apparently we are playing Drink the Drink. If you know the rules, you can make us play. If you don't know the rules, you'll figure them out.
What are the rules?
You'll have to figure them out.
Don't worry about it. You'll catch on quick.
Right? Okay, I can do that.
Don't worry about it.
Hey, Nisbet, what are you drinking?
Who
Raven
knows?
said the audio is fixed. Good
What
work,
did we do
Xander.
to fix it?
Oh, really?
I have no idea.
I turned the gain up. Ooh.
Oh,
You turned the
magician.
game
Yeah.
Dude, there
I
is no
turned the
way you
gain
can turn
up.
the gay up in this.
I turned it up more.
Gain.
Oh.
Gain. Like the fabric software.
Oh, right.
Gain.
Okay. Aren't you it's facing the wrong way, isn't it?
We have it on the
It's
that setting
it's
that you don't
Omni.
use.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
It's
we
the
read the
non-butt.
instructions for the microphone that I bought you.
Yetis are not a butt unless you want them to be. And then they're the best butt.
Miko, Ori, take a drink.
Jesus Christ. We have
Ori, take a drink. Voltage, gotcha.
another Patreon question
Go ahead.
from Skylar.
Hey, Skylar.
In Chicago, if you have a Category 5 hurricane,
Hold on, everyone take a drink.
Shadowcat says
everyone
everyone take a
a
drink.
fucking drink.
Okay.
That means podcast. Take a
This
drink.
is the drinking game. It's called OK Drink.
Damn you,
Jesus
poker.
Christ.
Silver
Okay.
Gataman says Kage drink. Xander, go through the question. We're going to stop paying attention to the chat for a moment.
All right. Skylar asks, in the light of a Category 5 hurricane coming towards Chicago and you cannot evacuate,
I'm going to say Skylar knows dick about meteorology.
I'm really confused as to where Kentucky went.
Yes. North Carolina is underwater at this point.
Oh my god.
so you could not evacuate, how would you prepare?
Okay,
you know
you
that
don't-
gift?
Cate-
Hold on. You know that gift? Meanwhile, in Alkali's basement?
Oh, yes.
Anyway,
With the
go on.
boys.
Can't just hide in my basement.
Okay, the answer is very simple. If there is a Category 5 hurricane in frickin' Illinois, it's called the apocalypse. You're dead. Just kiss your ass goodbye. Have a drink.
But if not, he's right. Come to my basement. We'll be playing D&D. Also, we had a message. Huskoon drink.
Son of a bitch.
All right, podcast.
I don't know who Nico is.
Nico,
Hey, Nico, let's go bowling.
let's go bowling.
It says Miko.
No, it says Nico.
No, that's,
Hey,
that's
look who's here.
Kage, take a drink.
Look who's here.
We have a bunny.
Bunny?
And
Are
look
you-
what I've done.
No bottles for bunny.
Oh, that's terrible.
Bottle for bunny.
Didn't move.
What was that?
Ask the
Okay,
chat.
that was the whitest thing you ever did. I'm sorry.
Yes!
I almost called the chat room Huskoon. Chat room, what are you drinking?
Oh, he chased the bunny off.
It didn't
Which
move
was
for
not
your
at all
bottle.
scared when the bottle landed
I didn't
400
wanna
feet
actually
away from
They,
it.
they are not. The bunnies here do not care.
No, the bunnies don't give a single shit.
Voltage, yes, I agree. Run, buddy, run.
Bunny don't give a shit.
How do you think they
Xander,
pee?
drink.
All right. Jesus Christ.
Thank you, Bobo. All right, we've got a Diet Coke, a Crown Royal Apple, a sake. All right, we have another sake.
All right,
Walrus, you're drinking straight Jaeger? Damn, dude.
dude, that's
Warius.
Wadius. Would you put your
Wadius.
damn glasses on?
I actually can't see that
Oh,
well.
for God's
Here you
sake.
go. Oh, wait.
No, I just told you. Grapefruit hibiscus ale? Ori, nicely done.
Okay, that's very white. I'm sorry.
Actually, the whitest thing
Black
I've
cherry
ever done
Kickstarter.
is a lavender mead.
Lavender mead was very good.
It was so good.
That was very
It was
good.
so white.
It
Yes,
was very
it
good.
is also excruciatingly non-heterosexual.
Boozy! Bad Badger!
What is he drinking?
He's drinking something and Everclear.
Well, of course, he's a lawyer.
That's Bad Badger!
Now look, the gentleman who lives next door just came and picked up your damn bottle. Don't you feel like a dick?
No.
Guys, once again, I want to give a huge thank you to our neighbor. He has been very cool about all this, my friend. Thank you so much for letting us be loud till all hours of the night.
Thank you, Dennis.
That's it.
And for letting him throw bottles onto your lawn to attack
I
rabbits.
thought he was going to hit them.
I thought so too.
He was pretty close.
That's the joke.
Yes, Boozy, we know he's kind of awesome. Everyone's singing your praises right now.
Yeah.
Sigh. Should I do another?
Except he's moving. Fucking lawyers. All right, next
right.
question, Xander. Hit it.
All right, Shukin Flash asks,
Hey, Shukin.
Hey,
have you ever been off-roading or ATVing? If not, what extreme sport have you done?
This is where I grew up.
Hit him, Miko. You get
Okay.
to go first.
This is absolutely where I grew up. So, like, if you ask, I'll show you where I grew up. We literally had 6 acres of land, and around it, you can see the sand where the grass was torn away by our go-kart, four-wheeler, and our Ford Aspire that we just kind of decided was junk and drove around the yard. It's pretty much the best thing ever. What was the second part of the
Ford
question?
Aspire?
Aspire.
Oh.
We did call it the Aspire,
Okay,
though.
all right. The second part of the question, well, it was actually the same question.
Yeah, it was
Oh.
if you haven't
If you had,
been
but you had.
ATV.
Yep. But no, basically there's a circle around our yard and a big sand pit in the middle where we tried to make a pond, but it didn't work.
I thought you did have a pond on your property.
We tried to put a pond in the back of our yard, but we lived on a hill, which means everything below like 5 feet where our house was sand. And so if you try to pour water in it, it just kind of...
That's actually really funny. Huskoon, apparently you're a hashtag, by the way. Hashtag
Again.
bottles for bunnies came up. And somebody asked a D&D question. Keep that for a little bit. We will get to those, but keep that question. I saw it.
And I saw Boozy said that fucking lawyers is
Husker
literally the
drink.
name of his porn.
And mouse drink.
Cheers.
What question are we saving?
Somebody asked a D&D question. I'm telling you, we keep it for a little bit.
all right.
All right, so Huskoon, have you ever been off-roading?
I have not, though. Most extreme sport I have ever done is video game skiing.
Wait, really? Can I take you real skiing sometime?
It's okay.
My
he
brother
calls
has-
it real skiing. We call it falling down a mountain.
My brother tried to do this also because he skis. Him and his wife both ski, and they're like, "You should come skiing with us." Like, no, I like being alive and
It's
not
normal.
being like
It's
Sonny
normal.
How
Bono.
about
That means whiskey.
snowmobiling? Can I take you snowmobiling?
You could
I'll
probably
look at that
convince
in a
me to
minute
do
once I finish this.
snowmobiling.
Or at the very least, drag behind a
some?
sled on a snowmobile?
Okay.
I'll try.
I think I'd rather be driving. That way, if I die, it's my own fault.
I know, but the sled is so much more fun.
Sledding, like inner tubing, is like down a snowy cliff.
Okay.
Not
Have
mountain.
you ever gone inner tubing behind a boat?
No!
No,
You
I
know
have
why?
not.
How? I want you to tell me, without me being able to argue, what is the difference between inner tubing behind a boat and being dragged by a boat? Please tell me the difference.
Hold on. Can I use the color from your shirt? I need it for my neck.
I'm totally imagining you
But
on a
besides
boat
that-
on land, just in circles. Oh my
You know, I flew 1,200 miles for this shit.
Oh
Sorry,
my
go on.
god.
It's fun.
You're welcome. No, but that's essentially it. You can
Son of
control
a
yourself
bitch!
when you're not. Oh, actually, hold on.
No, you cannot.
We used to actually, if you get one of the hard life jackets, you just grab onto the ski rope, and you get dragged behind it, and eventually get fast enough that you're bouncing on the water, and it is fantastic fun.
Nobody has
You've
red
done this.
shoelaces
I have done
anymore.
this.
I want to return to Alkali's basic thesis: being dragged
Behind
behind
a
a boat.
boat.
He has not convinced me there's any difference.
No, actually, at this point, there is no difference.
There. There, you
Okay,
admit-
so basically the redneck difference is asterisks fun. Is that what you're saying?
The difference is wear a hard life jacket because we care about safety in the middle of nowhere.
We care about Sam, Kage, have you ever been on a, whatever the hell we were talking
Off-roading?
about?
Oh, hell
Off-roading.
yes, yeah.
You have?
Yeah, South Street, Philadelphia. I was driving along and this taxi hit the brakes in front of me and I had to swerve up onto the curb. And I was like between the buildings and the telephone pole and I had to go around.
Ridge Racer!
That's pretty much off-road.
I don't think that's what we were going for, but we accept the answer.
Yeah.
Xander,
What?
off-roading.
The closest extreme sport I did was what he said is inner tubing, and that's what my cousin.
God.
My most
Behind a
extreme
boat?
moment is when she bailed on hers and her tube hit me in the head, and I like bailed on mine at the same time. It was kind of cool. I will never forget it as long as I live. It was kind of cool. That's all. And I am so drunk right now that I forgot I didn't put on my podcast bullshit. What?
How much have you had?
Shut up.
We pre-gamed.
We're supposed to drink anyway.
Oh, for God's sake.
Shut up.
Go
I'll be
Because
back.
our legs are showing.
I'll be back.
I have a bottle of Japanese whiskey inside. Could you please bring me that?
If you puke, you lose.
Shut up.
That's pretty normal.
What's up? What do you want?
That's a usual
Sock, what do
rule
you
in
want?
pretty much any game. you're drinking.
Japanese whiskey.
It's on the
Where? Oh.
Table.
Yeah, no, not the table, the other thing.
Oh, the other thing.
Flat thing.
The counter?
Yes, thank you.
He's never coming back.
Dude, this is my first time. I don't know my way around your house. I don't know what things are called.
You can
Dude,
probably
it's a one-story house.
you can probably name all 127 elements of the periodic table, but you can't tell me what a counter is.
Hydrogen, helium,
No,
lithium.
do it. No. Do it the right way. There's ammonia, arsenic, aluminum, selenium, and hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen.
Keep going.
Never. Tom Lear stands on his own. If you know who Tom Lear is, take a drink.
Okay.
Nice. Off-roading started for me when, if you know the story, remember, that was a golf cart. Before we had the golf cart, we had an ATV. That ATV ended up in a lake. By the way,
Excuse me.
lake?
Is this like
Quotation
the
fingers
lake?
lake?
Quotation
Is
fingers
this like
lake.
the lake that Xander drove into?
Close. Yeah, actually, yes, it's exactly like a lake that Xander drove into.
Could you expound? I'm confused.
For a while, we had the campsite, the Nero campsite.
Yeah.
That campsite, next to it, had a floodplain. During, remember that crazy weather that Chicago had maybe
You mean
5
last
years
week?
ago? No! Yes, kind of.
June 13, 2011.
Close enough. There was a huge torrential downpour in Chicago, and Chicago had some big flooding problems. The floodplain collected all that water. It went down into the creek that was running the property line, and that flooded onto what we called the battlefield, which was basically 4 football fields together in a basically where we fought.
It's their driving range, except they have to wear helmets.
Yeah. Well, Steve got drunk. And I was drunk, so I didn't stop him. We're going to go with drunk. Shut up.
I wasn't thinking anything.
Yes, you were. You're always thinking something. Usually, fuck you, alkali.
Well, okay, this time I was. Okay, go on.
Yes, the exploding lake site. Thank you very much, Alucard.
Oh, I have to hear this.
So, you know exploding lake.
I?
Yes.
No, I wasn't sober. Tell it again.
And then the lake exploded. You know that. Yes.
Keep talking.
That campsite, the floodplain was right next to it. The floodplain flowed into the creek, flowed into the giant field that we used to fight in. And this was right after one of our events. So we went out in the ATV and started collecting garbage cans, which was my fat ass sitting in the front seat driving the ATV, and Steve's skinny ass sitting in the back grabbing garbage cans as we went without slowing down. Yeah. Well, I used to have a path that led to the back of the site where all the campsites were. Thank you. And it looked like there was a bit of water running over that path. That water, when I got out of the ATV, was up to my waist.
You did, didn't you? Oh,
I drove an ATV into the middle of a lake.
Keep in mind that his waist is about where my head would have been. At that
Yes.
Has nobody ever told you don't drive into standing water?
Yes, I was told that multiple times. But you know what stops that? Mushrooms and pot. I mean vodka. Let's say I was drinking vodka.
Mushrooms and vodka.
Mushrooms and pot and vodka. So yeah, I drove into a standing lake and destroyed our ATV.
Lake.
That is off-roading lake. What?
You
What?
drink with me.
Oh,
Sure. Why?
Somebody said you wearing black socks have to drink.
Well, they said wearing white socks have to drink too. So
we're
that's-
doing black socks? Okay.
Oh, fancy bastards.
Actually, my
I know,
socks
they're
are navy.
Draco,
dressed
yes,
up,
I
and I'm
pulled the
just like,
Xander.
We're
What?
dressed
What?
properly for this.
What's a me?
What?
I drove into a lake, so they're saying I pulled a U.
That's a thing now? Jesus
Yes.
Christ.
Pulling
You have a
things in.
sticker for it.
Fuck off.
All right, Poker has
This
just
is
said if
fine.
you smell smoke, drinks. Poker, we're downwind.
All right, moving
I'm
on.
Damn
Me
it.
either.
What? I was gonna tell a story. I don't remember what it was. What was it?
Go for it.
I don't remember.
Off-roading?
No.
Driving a car?
We were in the
Driving
car.
into
I'm
a
like,
lake?
dude, I got to tell the story tonight.
Oh, we were going to ask you about Chicago.
People with facial hair have to drink.
Yeah,
Go
this
on.
is Chicago.
Yeah, we were going to ask you about the last time you were in Chicago.
Was that it?
Before we go on, guys, I took this gentleman to the Binnies
Binnies.
in Evergreen Park. Now, it's not the biggest by far, but they do have a wonderful selection.
I have
And
to
he
admit, that
points.
was one of the least eventful Binny's visits I've ever had, and I am impressed.
Actually, yeah, we did pretty good. We did not spend a crazy amount of money. But this gentleman over here pointed out something to me that I've never seen before. Guys, if you would like to join me, you are more than welcome. A Japanese single malt whiskey,
Hakushu.
12
Hakushu
years
desu.
old.
Totemo oishii desu.
I don't know what he's saying, but I'm
Kudo
assuming
shito.
it's mean to you. Guys, this is a 12-year-old. We have not tried it yet. We opened it so that I wasn't drunk and trying to open it.
Yes.
You knew what he was saying or something?
No,
No,
just
we
shut-
found
just-
humor in the same thing.
Yes, yes. The
we-
fact that you're about to put your lips around a 12-year-old. Okay, go on.
Oh.
It wouldn't be the
Monster.
first. Go, just pour it.
Moving
I
on.
remember.
I'm more excited
I
about
remember
putting my lips around
days
something
in
that's
Hyde
Asian.
Park.
Hold on. That's it. That was the story. Here we go. We're going to pass this around. A 12-year-old Japanese whiskey. Mouse, would you like to try it?
Mouse.
I would. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
Oh, he's got a text.
Yurt! No!
You understand.
What'd he say?
It was for an
Xander,
important
drink.
thing.
Hey,
Drinking.
nonde.
Nani? Oh.
You guys are not anime! Oh,
Nani?
hold on. Can we get Mouse's glasses to reflect?
No.
No, he has to do
I'm-
it.
Yes!
I would have.
I
I'm
was hoping for it, but the sun's gone.
I am so glad that Dragon Show is not anime because
that's
every
whiskey
other
right here.
episode would be a standoff between
That
two enemies.
was not bad at all.
12-year-old Japanese whiskey, Mouse, yes. Oh my god.
Is that
Alright.
a good oh my god or
That's a very good, oh my god.
It smells like whiskey.
Boozy. Since we're talking about putting our lips on 12-year-olds.
Okay, let's not read the rest of that. Thank you very much. Thank you, Boozy. Yes,
I'm just happy that he would actually defend someone who's putting his lips around a 12-year-old.
he wants to remember
Bottles for
he
Huskus!
is a licensed attorney and definitely available for hire. However, he is not licensed in the state of Illinois, I'll have you know.
All right.
Huskoon. Lopez says drink.
Okay.
He's a Philadelphia lawyer. I remember now.
It does smell like whiskey.
I used to live in these parts.
That was sweet.
What?
I lived in
It's very
Hyde Park
good.
for a
Yeah.
year.
Oh.
Back ages and ages and centuries and decades ago.
Okay.
Let me know
And
if this blinds
one of my
you.
fondest memories of Hyde Park was a little place on 53rd Street called
yeah.
Harold's Famous Fried Chicken Shack
Can you
and
still
Crack
see in
House.
this general direction?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
Well,
is
now.
really good.
You ever been to
This
Harold's?
is good.
Really good.
Yeah.
Harold's
I've been to-
Famous Fried
Harold-
Chicken
We
Shack
have
and
a
Crack
few
House?
Harold's down. That is not a crack house!
Yeah, oh, this one was.
Oh, this one was, okay.
You went on, 53rd Street, you went in. Now, I need to paint a picture for you with words. You would go in, and it looked like it had at one time been a little boutique, and they had walled off the bulk of it for the kitchen, so there was a very narrow corridor that went all the way to the back, and there was the window where you ordered.
The fact
And
that you
of
said
course-
corridor makes me think about Harry Potter.
Well, it was. Since this is the south side of Chicago,
Larpers
they
drink.
had to have the turnaround or turnstile
Larpers.
where you put your money in and they turn it and it's all bulletproof and everything. Well, I went in there to get my Harold's and I put my money in, and a gentleman stepped inside. This gentleman was either he was either had worked very, very hard all day long and was extremely tired, or he was actually a zombie and wanted to eat my brain. Because he came shuffling toward me and he was speaking the wino language. You know, the one that's only vowels?
Yes.
He started toward me, and this corridor was only like this wide, and I was kind of backed, into the back, and I'm banging on the window and pointing, and the zombie's coming closer, and the lady kind of turned the little turnstile, looked out, and then she ran off. So I'm all by myself, and there's this honest, Night of the Living Dead zombie coming at me. He was about 4 feet away and he stopped. And I felt a presence behind me. I was not aware that the wall at the end was a door. And the door opened and a gentleman who I can only describe as Kong stepped through. I turned around, I was looking at his kneecaps, and he was like, wow. And the zombie went, "Ay!" and just turned and walked away. Now, Kong had this little bag in his hand with my chicken in it. He said, "Did you get the quarter white?" Yeah, that's right. And he handed it to me, and it's just, it's this very, very vivid memory. I never saw the zombie again after that, and I don't know if you know, I don't know,
He's
maybe,
dead.
well, maybe Chicago has like a zombie obliteration program.
It does.
But it also reminds me that in those days, Hyde Park had some extremely colorful people who like to live on the streets.
You have a very different memory of Hyde Park. That being said, I'm also confused about your calmness in accepting a small white bag from somebody in Hyde Park.
Well, it was in Harold's famous fried chicken shack and crack house, so what could have been in the bag?
Damn it, Sam.
Sorry? That was the best chicken I'd ever had.
And
I
there's
don't
the
remember
story.
anything after that.
I'm now wondering what kind of drugs would be effective on zombies. Because I don't think.
Oh, definitely acid. It works on everyone.
No, it's a lack of metabolism that's the problem.
Yeah.
Miko, can we get a number on the chat right now?
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
give me a minute.
Absolutely.
Moving on to another question.
Hold on. I want Miko.
JK said 87.
87. Guys, we have 87 people in the chat right now. Just so you know,
Bring
when
your
we
friends.
end the show, we have something we do on the non-live podcast, the Q&A, quickfire. If we get to
Yes.
100
There.
people, yes, the quickfire.
It is pretty fast.
If we get to 100 people at any point during this podcast, when we are done, we will let you guys through the chat and live only do quickfire questions to everyone on this chat right
You
now.
want people in the chat? Give me a second.
Oh, God. Mouse, what did you just pour into our glorious whiskey?
A little bit of extra tequila.
Did you just put tequila in the Japanese whiskey?
No! You did?
No.
I am going to hurt you until you are dead.
Boozy is telling us what year he was born.
Ow!
What year is he born?
Try it!
What year
Well,
was he born?
he's saying 82, so I'm assuming that's out.
No!
No, that's a lie. It can't
He's
be
lying
right.
through his teeth.
I don't like it.
Oh, now he's
I do
getting
not.
younger.
Well, you
I-
can't.
I will not.
You
I'm
really say
sorry.
82?
I appreciate
No,
the
he's just
offer.
throwing out 80s numbers.
Volupus had Miko drink.
All right. I got another Patreon question.
Patreon question, go.
Melwave, have you ever considered going to Vernal Equinox in Toronto, Canada?
I have been considering doing that for years. I've had a problem for 2 years in a row, and that problem is continuing. I'm trying my hardest to get there this year.
What problem is continuing? Is it
His
a prostate
job.
thing or what?
No.
Yeah, it's always the
Daily
answer is
job.
always his
Right.
job.
I will go out there for Tian Long. Tian, you're amazing. I want to support you out
That
there.
means
I'm
that
so
who
sorry.
asked that?
Tian Long?
Oh, Melwave asked
Oh.
it.
Oh, yeah,
Is,
no.
Is he in Canada?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's Canadian.
Okay.
Boozy!
And terrible.
You are nothing but innocent, and you are definitely not a flower. It was a
in
thorn
2000
bush
in
because you're
20
thorny.
He's singing in 2010.
He said 2010. 7 years ago, he was an innocent flower.
Ah.
7 years ago, he was dead.
No, 7 years
Okay,
ago
Boozy.
he was in law school.
It's exactly
Oh.
6 months from now. It's 26 weeks from now, because the con gets its name from being
Like,
during
is
the
that
spring equinox. No, it really does. That's how the con gets its name.
YouTube.com/.
Hence, it's vernal equinox.
All right, fine.
It's a clever name.
What
it
does
is.
Kambai mean?
I like it.
Kampai. Kampai.
Does it start with a
Kampai.
G?
It means
Kampai.
no, it doesn't.
Kampai.
Kampai with a K. It means bottoms up,
You're forgetting how the game works.
and it does not
Say
start
it
with
right.
a G.
Kampai.
You're forgetting how the game works.
Okay.
Kampai,
Wait a minute.
motherfucker.
Who
You have to say
said
my
who
name.
said it with a G?
It doesn't work.
I did.
Draco.
I did say it
Okay.
with your name.
Oh, did
Kampai,
you?
motherfucker.
Oh, fuck you too.
Okay. In Japanese, it's Kampai. In Cantonese, it's Gambe.
Oh,
So-
maybe it was Gambe. Maybe it was Gambe. Sorry. Yes, Kampai.
It is.
Thank
The
you.
Dragon Show was the name of the.
Yes. And that being said, if nothing else works,
What?
the Dragon Show is a site.
All right.
All right, well,
I do love that we're playing Drink the Drink on our chat. You guys are monsters.
I have another question.
Really quick to get revenge. Chat. Drink.
Yeah.
Go.
Bastards.
That was rough.
Zen.
God, look at us.
Is
Oh,
it
hey,
a
Zen.
Dragon Show?
I don't know what this means.
Go ahead.
Sure, that's correct. I got it wrong. I think.
What are your thoughts on the Easy Bake Oven meth version?
Okay, hold on. I have an answer for that.
What's that?
If you run a con,
Of course
drink
you
was
have
one
an
of the
answer
things.
for that.
For God's sake.
Can you make meth?
I might as well.
Hold on. Uncle
Shadow
Kage.
Fang, you were the question I was talking about. We're gonna get to that question. I love it.
Can you make meth in an Easy Bake Oven?
Yes. I mean, I don't know. I have no concept of what you're talking
Let's
about.
go back a little bit.
Temperatures don't often.
Chemist,
What?
can you make meth in an easy bake oven?
I don't know. I wouldn't have any concept of what you're talking about. I don't know what an easy bake oven is.
That means yes.
This is how chemists make money. All right.
Chaos, if you can't drink tonight, please don't drink tonight. I have to work tomorrow as well, which is why at midnight I'm going to stop drinking.
What?
That's what you
That's
said.
not what you said.
Tien! The shit, dude! The shit!
What do you say?
Nothing. Voltage, go get a drink. Rocket Fox, yes, we're changing the name to Easy Meth Oven. Shit. If you're not holding a bottle, take a drink.
Wait. Oh.
Hose.
Shit.
Is
Okay.
that all of us?
Pretty much.
That's us. We're talking.
We all have stupid cell phones in our hands.
I don't.
I'm trying to.
I actually put myself
From
on-
Alejandro.
Okay.
In an alternate universe, the Easy Bake Oven has saved someone's life.
Oh,
I
that's
want to
bullcrap.
believe that. All right, guys, starting
there's-
over here.
Easy just tweeted it at you.
Huskoon, let's make Alejandro's dream a reality. Please describe the scenario where an Easy Bake Oven has saved someone's life.
Someone used it as a
I got one.
defibrillator.
The Easy Bake
Oh,
Oven
that was what I was
has
going
a
for.
40-watt light bulb in it.
40-watt light bulb,
The
okay.
person was going
Cheers,
downstairs
fellow
into
white
the
person.
basement, and it was dark, and they were able to take the light bulb out of the Easy Bake Oven and put it in the socket, and they were able to have light.
Not bad, not bad. Xander, how did an Easy Bake Oven save somebody's life in an alternate universe?
So they combined
Of what?
so they need to save a mouse's life. There's a genius
suit.
mouse. Genius mouse, okay?
The smartest
The
mouse.
smartest.
No mouse smarter than this one.
The smartest mouse, okay? And has a liver that needs to be replaced.
skipping like crazy.
So they combine a
I know.
human's liver with a shrinky dink, and they put it in an Easy Bake Oven. They put it together. The liver shrinks. They put it into the mouse, and
What?
therefore he can make
Just had
atomic bombs.
101.
Who had 101?
That's it.
Did we just get to 101, guys?
Yay!
Did we do it?
I'm at 99 now. Somebody else.
Good
won.
enough. Break open the
What
Oreos.
happens at 101?
When we
Oh,
call
yeah,
it,
we
we're
have
going to
you-
do quick fire answers.
And
Trust
how's
you'll
that?
enjoy it.
What do I have to do?
You're
We
going to
ha-
sit here and answer shit.
Okay.
I'm all game for
You know
the
what?
Oreos being our
He's
celebration.
right. Break open the Oreos. Huskoon has brought us, oh my god, cookie butter Oreos.
Wait, what?
Cookie butter Oreos.
Are they cookies or peanut butter? Which is it?
Have you not had cookie butter?
Is
It
it
could be
peanut
both.
butter or cookies?
Cookie butter is more butter than cookie, but oh my god.
Can't it be two things?
No, dude, that's communist shit. I'm not touching that.
Jesus Christ!
That's
How's a
Huskoon.
communist?
Pass it to Huskoon.
I've heard communism is kind of in right now.
It is.
Dude!
It's a hip new thing.
Oh my, it's kind of scary.
It's the bee's
As good
knees.
as
Oh
actual
my
cookie
God.
butter is, these are amazing.
God damn it! I dropped my Oreo.
Well, here, have a.
All right.
Smells like a cookie.
Are we doing that thing? Are we treating this like it's wine and
Ready?
sticking it?
On the count of
And then
three.
A
Wait,
small
wait,
bite.
hang on.
One.
My hands are full.
Are we sharing cookies?
Cheers.
What-
Cheers.
what do you-
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cookie butter
Cheers.
Oreo. Cheers.
Distance. Cheers.
1, 2, 3.
What?
Good.
Oh my god.
This tastes like the cinnamon Teddy Grahams. I'm not impressed.
I just had only the cream
But I
filling.
really like the cinnamon Teddy Grahams though.
I do like them,
They are really
but
good.
I'm not like bowled over by this.
No, I mean
Draco, that is not how the game works. That means you need to learn the rules.
All right. Well,
Draco,
I'm
sorry.
pretty sure it says
I don't-
alkali and drink in the same sentence. Drink.
Yeah.
Okay, so
But
you
Miko-
know how the rules work.
So
None of the
wait a
new
minute, if
flavors
people
really
in the
blow me
channel
away.
say
Like-
you have to drink, you have to drink.
All right, here we go, guys. Here's our first round.
Weird.
First round of
Swedish
drink
fish
the
was
drink. Kage,
That was really
what is the one rule for drink the drink?
Choco chip. That was the
You
best new flavor they
must
I agree.
not spit it
had. We're
out.
so
No.
more into Oreos and whatever they're doing right
I'm sorry, I
now.
panicked.
Kage, take a drink.
I will.
What's
the
Nisbet, Jewel
Kage,
Osco.
what is the one rule for drink the
Like
drink?
literally
You
right
must
down
drink.
the street.
Kage, take a drink.
That's where I got these.
Kage, what is the one rule for drink the drink?
Not to eat flesh or fish. That is the law. Are we
Kage,
not men?
Kage, take a drink.
All right. Yeah. Sorry,
What are you drinking?
Kage, what is the one rule for drink the drink?
when somebody tells you to drink,
You're very close. What is the actual rule? What do they need to do to tell
Like
you
you
to
actually
drink?
know that.
Yeah, there's one rule.
Yeah, no.
There's
You have
one
to say your
rule.
name.
what?
What is the one rule for
to say
drink
your
the
name.
drink?
They have to say your name.
Correct.
Thank you. I'll take it anyway.
Guys, for those of you just joining the chat, we are playing Drink the Drink. To make somebody drink, you must say their name, and you can make them drink. Like this. Boozy, take a drink. He must now drink.
So, if anybody in the channel says your name and says drink, you have to drink?
That is correct. Like
Okay.
Boozy just said, Miko, drink.
Okay, all right, I got it.
Miko, get off your phone.
I cannot see the
He's good.
chat,
Miko
so I
and-
cannot drink.
Yeah, if you guys want Xander to drink, you have to hope I see it.
Love you too, Boozy. Is this because I enjoyed that disgusting thing that you guys all didn't enjoy?
What, sex?
No, the.
Oh,
You don't
rocket
enjoy
fuel.
sex?
Oh, rocket fuel? Yeah, that was terrible.
What are you talking about? That was really good.
Size.
Okay, I got your stream up,
Yeah.
and you
Oh,
two put an ad
Shadow
up
Fang, that's
next to
gross.
it.
What
Under
is it?
The immediate ad after beyond
Oh, would you look at
Why?
that alkali drink?
Why?
Husky
The answer.
drink.
The question is why.
Guys, for those of you who cannot see it, the Dragon Show was just invaded by YouTube, who put an ad in front of us. Urine stain removal with a picture of a cat.
Oh wow.
Hey,
that
Xander,
that
they
is
must
us.
know.
That is us.
That is
Oh,
us.
dude, we scared Dennis
So
away.
you know, without you knowing,
Okay, I will.
Mia totally peed on the carpet today. Anyway,
Wait a
Shut
minute.
up!
What, YouTube knew it?
apparently.
YouTube knew
That being
it.
said, Skylar, this is for you.
Huey Kiwi told me to drink, and I did. Okay.
Moving on.
Gunzuka
Gunzu.
the Ferret said Samuel drink.
Damn it.
Tian said you better not mention
Which
him.
one of us is it?
Yeah.
Both of us.
Cheers.
Hear it.
Tian said you better not
Vincent.
mention him.
Why?
I don't know. People
I
said-
shouldn't say Tian Long drink. I shouldn't say that.
That sounds about right.
You shouldn't say Tien Long drink. What shouldn't
I'm
he
pretty
say?
sure you shouldn't say Tian Long drink.
Of course.
What shouldn't he say, Huskoon?
Tien Long drink?
Xander, what shouldn't he say?
The thing is, if you say Tian Long drink, that's like saying Tian Long breathe oxygen.
It's like saying Tian Long put. Wait, hold on, drink.
Oh wait, I got one. Boozy Sue.
Boozy sue?
Does it work that way?
Other people sue for Boozy.
Oh.
Randy said that you should drink, and you, okay, Liam just told all of YouTube to drink.
I'm not YouTube.
I'm not
Oh
YouTube.
my
That,
God.
Wait a minute.
Sorry guys, I stream on Twitch.
I have been to
The
Gettysburg.
official lizard. I was almost on my way to Gettysburg when I had to work. My friend John, as you guys know him, Beardo the Magnificent, has been to Gettysburg. But if anyone
been to
has,
Gettysburg.
you have you?
Dude, I'm a Pennsylvanian, of course.
So you two have been to Gettysburg, have you?
8th grade on the
All
way
right.
to DC.
Xander, that means me and you are drinking.
Same.
Drinking. Bink. I have
That was a
another,
fun trip.
I have another
It was a fun trip.
Patreon.
And you know what? Oh, my apologies. I think I can answer.
I have another Patreon question. What you do,
Hey.
Mouse?
Patreon question, go.
He spilled booze on my pen.
Here's a Patreon question. Would you rather have a bionic liver,
Huh?
which
Or-
basically lets you drink whatever you want,
Yeah.
Or,
this is from Sarathan, by the way,
thank you, Sarathan.
or a bionic liver, or something that allows you to sleep only 2 hours a day?
liver.
Short
Ooh,
answer.
okay, so
Short
here's
answer,
the thing.
2 hours.
So I
do
want
that already.
I have a question about the bionic
Yeah,
liver.
but we
though.
get sick.
Can you still get drunk, or is it that effective that you can't get
That's
drunk?
what I'm saying because
Because that would be my concern.
right because my concern would be I'm a cheap date.
It
You know
says,
what?
it says
I
you
got
can get
nothing.
drunk with no long-term side
No, okay, now
side
wait a
effects.
minute. The liver is going to be filtering out the toxins afterward. You will still get drunk.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, Boozy, I gotta agree with you. I get drunk enough as it is. I just want to sleep for 2 hours a night. I got shit to do.
Yeah, if I can
already
sleep
do
for
that.
2
Yeah.
hours.
Shut up.
If you had a bionic liver, would you get drunk in the first place?
I get drunk
Yes.
now, and I'm pretty sure I have a bionic liver. I'm pretty sure that I'm basically the Wolverine of boring.
I'm pretty sure even if I had a bionic liver, I would outpace it.
Yeah, I would
definitely.
I would definitely go with the 2 hours of sleep.
I want 2 hours of sleep a night. That would
Unfortunately,
help you so much. Think of how much conventioning you could get done.
I don't sleep.
though I
Give the man a cookie.
They're good. They're good.
though my concern though, if I only needed 2 hours of sleep, like I would probably just waste like the extra 3
can I
hours
give you one of
jerking
these?
off or something.
You cannot drink, unfortunately, but I'm
Poor
gonna take
boy.
one. Yeah.
I'll take one for you.
Xander,
What?
do me a big favor.
What?
I want one more Oreo.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Here you
These
go.
are unbelievable. Have you guys had, this motherfucker over here is the reason
Stop
I'm
him
fat.
from buying cookie butter.
Incorrect. You have stopped me from buying cookie butter the last 4 times we've been to the store.
Excuse me, 4. It's been at least a dozen.
I'm
I
gonna-
introduced you to it once, and it was a mistake.
I drink this as a form of protest.
Dan, can I speak to you as a scientist telling you that there is a thermodynamic issue here?
There is a major thermodynamic issue.
All right.
1 second.
No. Without the lid, you are...
All right, hold on. I'm going to fall backwards here and get the lid.
Okay, I'm not going to watch this.
Yeah, you probably
I
should.
am. It's
I'm not
be
going to watch
funny.
it all.
Because guess who doesn't have to pay for the medical bills? It's both of us. You should be watching.
Smart ass. Thermodynamics solved.
Sit down.
I'm like Trump. I solved everything with a lid.
What?
Okay, Rocket
Clyde.
Man.
Yes.
God damn it.
Tim, fuck you.
Every Asian isn't rocket.
Husku.
Gonna be a long, long
Oh, yeah.
time to touch
Can we
the
start
ring.
calling Tay Long Rocket Man?
No!
Oh, we're not going to call Tian Long Rocket Man.
I want to though.
That is incredibly racist.
Dragon
No,
Man,
what makes it really racist is that he's not Korean.
Dragon Man, drinking all the booze that
No, Nisbet. Nisbet is Rocket Man.
Oh, Nisbet is Rocket Man.
Nisbet
Okay,
is
with that.
Rocket Man because he is actually Korean. Thank you. Nisbet.
I don't
Nisbet.
know. Hold on, I'll give you a question.
Jerking off is not a waste of time.
Dude, not at all. I've
It
read
is totally a
fan
waste of
fiction about how
time.
It's not a waste of time.
Does jerking off make
Did
you a
you
rocket
just say
man?
a fan fiction?
I think you did.
I absolutely did.
There's fan fiction.
Look, guys, that's for one-on-one stuff.
Oh!
You gotta put
Kiwi,
towards
you
the
like
Patreon
sweet
for that.
wines?
Oh my
Try
God.
muscadine, that's extremely sweet, or Moscato, that's sweet shit too.
What is their fan fiction?
Dragon Monk.
Dragon Monk. He fights and kicks. He hits with sticks. Dragon Monk.
We're done.
We play D&D. What?
Right, sorry, I forgot.
Rule 34. Northwind, please stop drawing us. How's that sound?
What? North is
Oh,
drawing
wait a
us?
minute, you got okay, look up Rule 34 alkali bismuth.
Oh, Jesus.
No.
Just straight
Also,
Google it?
Ace
Yeah,
just
yeah.
wanted to know who's the old man in the lab coat.
Oh. That's you.
Ace wants to know.
Actually,
We have our
nobody, don't, okay.
We have our
I'm this
You're-
guy's neighbor. I've been bitching
Oh.
about him making noise all this month, so he finally asked me to come over, all right?
I have
That's
a
all.
remark to that, but I'm afraid it's too offensive.
It
So I-
Yeah,
probably is.
It's
Okay.
called the Dragon Show. It
Don't
means
let me
it's definitely
stop
too
you.
offensive.
Okay.
Go for it.
Hold on.
It's like,
Guys,
like if they
wait,
the day.
wait, please.
Did you find it?
If you search Rule 34 alkali bismuth,
Show me.
you find
What?
Xander.
Shut up!
Yes!
Really? Oh my gosh!
I win!
Anyway.
This is like the best day ever.
Moving right along.
Oh, that's the segue.
I really
what
liked
the
how you derailed me from being offensive, and now we're well past that point. I can't use the line anymore.
All right, guys.
welcome.
Shadowfang
Up,
has issued
down.
a challenge.
What?
Shadowfang has issued a challenge. As always, we go from the outside in. Huskoon, sing a song from Disney or finish your drink. 3.
Savages, barely even human.
Miko, sing a song from Disney or finish your drink.
Why is that the
Miko finishes his drink. Okay, sing a song from
It's
Disney.
a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small, small world.
I hate you.
damn it, Husky.
Xander, song from Disney or finish your drink.
Finishing drink. God
Jesus,
damn
you have
it.
a lot of drink there.
I'd sing if I were you, dude.
Xander, I did it because I had 2 shots.
No. Finish your drink,
song.
not drink
Sing a
your
song.
drink.
No,
No, sing a damn song!
Xander, I'm not.
You've watched so many Disney
Sing,
movies.
sing the Nazi hyena song.
I'm a stupid French girl with a book. La la la. There we go. That's my song.
What movie was that from?
Beauty and the Beast.
Actually, about half of them when you think
I'm a
about it.
stupid. I read books.
He
La
did
la
say
la.
French, so that's
I'm a
only one
book.
of them.
Wait, no, she's not a book.
Oh my god.
I'm finishing
Give
my
me
drink,
another
okay?
cookie. Give me
I'm
a
a stupid
cookie
French
now.
girl.
That will soon be connected with a king who'll be long time adored. Of course, quid pro quo, you're expected to take certain duties on board. The future is littered with prizes. And though I'm the main addressee, the point that I must emphasize is you won't get a sniff without me!
So be prepared for the.
The chance of a lifetime.
You blew it,
Be
take coffee and
prepared for sensational
waiting.
news.
La la la. Oh my god,
It
guys.
is. That is by far and away the best Disney villain song.
Yes.
Ever.
Yes,
I
the,
would agree with
goose-stepping
you.
hyena
I would agree with you,
Until-
and he would probably agree with you until
Are
he
you out?
saw
No,
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Until I saw
okay.
Hunchback. I agree.
Lord Frollo freaking
That
out
is-
because all of a sudden he discovered I can get horny.
Yeah.
That's a,
But man,
that
that's
song
great.
is unreal. Now,
That is
on the
so-
other hand, I would say,
Yeah.
that you can't say that the lion from Lion King wins until you can say it after listening to Ursula from Little Mermaid, simply because she didn't have much of a role in the movie other than being Ursula, but her one song,
her one.
unfucking believable.
What's that?
The Princess and the Frog, even though it was one of the
like-
worst
Oh.
Disney movies.
Oh, his Keith David
yeah,
song?
yeah.
It's probably
was
one of the
Friends,
best
Friends
Disney
from the
songs.
Other Side. That was
I've got friends on the other side.
that is such an excellent villain
Yes,
song.
it is.
Oh,
And I had no idea Keith David could sing until that song.
give me a second. This is turning into a Twitter
We are
poll. now.
not putting
This is
the
a
phone
Twitter
in-
poll
What do you got?
now.
What? You are.
Randy
This is-
DeVault.
I don't see raving.
Tell
Randy
us the
DeVault.
crinkle crinkle story.
Oh, screw you, Randy!
No, I'm curious.
You don't understand. I'm sitting right here. There is no crinkle crinkle.
Oh God!
I have
All
a
right,
question. Oh, wait,
let's go to the question. We might tell the crinkle crinkle
People who
story
have
later.
$10
No,
to
you
give
can
us.
tell him personally later. I will not sit here for that a third time.
How many people are in the channel, by the way? I'm
Oh,
curious.
Mouse knows. He's
Maybe a little
he's
less.
our channel watcher.
Questions.
88.
88.
All right, guys.
Question.
Briggs, which Jules Verne story would you want to be stuck in?
Oh wow!
88 days, around the world in 88 days.
80.
Oh, you're right.
Gulliver's Travel.
20,000 Leagues Under the
was
Sea
Jonathan
or Numbers, the movie.
I'm just guessing.
I would just be
Earth to the Moon.
20,000. I want to be 20,000 leagues under the sea, just so I can ask everybody in the narrative. So, how deep is 20,000 leagues? And
What?
watch them shit themselves.
Excuse me. It's not depth. It's distance travel.
They don't know that.
Absolutely true. That being said, which one is? What was the last one?
Earth to the Moon.
Nope, before that.
88 days in the
Around the
world in 88 days.
Well, I
Is
know
it
I've seen that
80?
because they
80.
remade it with Jackie Chan. It was fantastic.
Hold
because
on,
it's
really?
funny as shit.
80 days.
I didn't know
around
that
the
was a
world.
good movie.
Around the world in 88
Absolutely.
I'll watch it with
Like,
Jackie Chan.
They made it, and then they remade it with Jackie Chan.
Really? I would watch it with Jackie Chan. He's fun. Gotcha.
Oh, excuse me.
And Machiavellian, of course I know what a Machiavellian is. I was invited to that game once. I don't like paper, rock, scissors.
I listen to Queen.
Good one.
I finished
Mouse,
my drink.
Drink. Wait, you finished your drink? Go get it. Here. Hold on. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up.
What is this? Sake?
No.
You have to take the
there was
lid
a
off.
lid on.
Science, it works, bitch.
No.
Science? is?
It's a Twitter poll now.
What is?
The best Disney villain song.
I'm voting, but I'm waiting until other people vote.
It's gotta be Scar.
So what did
It's
you put
gotta
on
be
there?
Scar.
Be prepared, friends from the other side,
Both
For
good.
Unfortunate Souls,
Good.
and Hellfire.
Yeah, all of those are okay.
No. It's
Hellfire's a good
Hellfire.
one.
Stop it.
Hellfire is good, but now here's the other thing. Okay,
Now
so
go
that's
ahead
the
now.
best Disney villain song, right?
Yes.
There is one song,
Ah, yes.
a very unknown movie that should get into the running for two reasons. One, the song is jazz, and two, sung by Tim Curry. Who knows it?
Wait.
You might know it, Mouse. You might know
I
it.
know.
It's not the one from Anastasia.
No, it is
it?
not. It is not a Disney movie.
I know. Anastasia.
Oh, is that not a Disney?
That is not a
No.
Disney movie.
No, this is
No,
from a.
Anastasia is Christopher
Anastasia
Lloyd.
is not
Yes.
Disney.
No, that is not what I'm talking about.
You're talking about
This might be one
Fern
of the.
Gully.
You got it. Fern Gully, the last rainforest, which
No,
is.
hold on. We can't bring this up in the chat because that's going to bring on.
Can we
a
finish
whole-
a thought here, please?
No! Welcome to the Dragon Show!
Welcome to the Dragon
bitch!
Show. This
Fuck.
will bring on a whole chain of people who aren't involved with this for.
Look at how many
various
toxic love. Tons of people knew this.
Toxic
In the
love.
dark of the night.
Yeah!
Agent Bunny, good one. Okay, In the dark of the night is a very good one.
I follow this chat on Telegram, and I think that I genuinely think that
Ooh,
there are
I'm
a lot
already
of dumb people in here, and then we
50-50
do
for,
this
between-
stuff, and it's like all this weird random trivia that they all know, and
Oh, yeah.
it blows my mind.
Okay, it's been 1 minute. I'm already.
I love you guys. I
17
really do.
votes, and I'm already 50-50 between Be Prepared and Hellfire.
Okay, the fact that your neighbor has not called the cops on us yet is really
He's
astonishing.
really nice.
You're a
I
very
told
cool
you.
guy.
I told you he's a good guy.
Okay. Thank you.
This is one of those things where I need to get a new drink.
A new drink? Well,
we
do
go.
you have a new
Want one of ours, or are you going in to mix something?
What do you have?
We have
You have sake and cider.
sake, which
No.
we need the other bottle if you don't mind. It's in the fridge, and cider.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to tell the people in your channel what I'm going to show you after the show.
Yeah, feel free.
I'm going to show them a movie. It's a kind of furry movie because it's got furry animals and puppets in it.
Oh dear.
It's called Meet the Feebles.
I want pizza.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna order pizza after the show.
Can it be deep dish? Can it be Chicago deep dish?
Sure.
Yes, must be Chicago.
I mean,
can
well,
we get
why
the
not?
stuff that has meat for a crust?
So have you
crust?
had it before?
Yes.
It's bad.
Yes, I
Standard.
know.
Why would you want that?
Because you can't stop eating it. It's meat.
Okay, valid point. Okay, maybe.
Not meat
So-
for a crust.
so-
Yes.
Alec, I got a question. I don't see any bunnies, and I have an empty bottle. What do I do?
Why don't you just hand it to me so you don't throw the bottle? Thank you.
Thank you.
Bottles for bunnies.
The chat's gonna be very disappointed.
Here, maybe a
can't
bunny will
see.
show up.
All right.
Bottles
But
for
now we need a
bunnies.
rabbit fursuit to run behind us.
Okay, we are not gonna have a rabbit fursuit in the room.
Oh, and Marcus, yeah, a lot of people have seen Meet the Feebles. Okay, you guys will like it. It's a great show. You will love it.
I can't wait. I can't
Oh,
wait.
how big is the chance of Alkali attending European FuryCon next year? Okay, well, let me tell you something.
FuryCon?
Let me tell you. I actually floated to Eurofurence and said, hey, you got to get this guy Alkali out
This
there.
is
They
a
said-
great answer.
They said, well, we'll consider it. The problem is he has such a thick American accent, we don't think people will understand him.
Really?
It's my favorite answer.
Now, I don't accept that. I'm telling Night Fox, dude, but, okay, there's another reason. You know, Germany Jews.
Yeah, no, the German. Absolutely, he's right.
Hey, Lewis, how are you? Remember I told you, man.
Hi, Zen Fox.
Oh yeah. Boozy,
Boozy?
they would hate you. Let's both go. We can share a room and get drunk and die.
Boozy can just put on a Southern charm, which I have no idea how he has Southern charm because he's from Pennsylvania.
He totally has Southern charm.
does. and it
From
makes no-
Pennsylvania is where he's from.
Oh yeah, but it makes no sense how he has Southern charm being from Pennsylvania.
He is not from Pennsylvania.
Where's he
the
from?
boy is from the backwoods of Kentucky.
Is he really?
He is a Kentucky redneck. He
Oh.
worked on a riverboat on the Mississippi for years. The man is the reincarnation of frickin' Mark Twain. Did I say
So
that out loud?
so that means he's used the N-word in his writings before.
Yes, he has, but he's always wrote N dash 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 dash. And when you fill it in, it spells nincompoop.
Legion Bunny, let's talk.
Oh dear.
What?
Should I do another
I'm
thing?
gonna pretend I didn't see that.
question
All right.
thing?
No, you can't unsee
Go
it.
ahead.
All right, day at Wolfar. Okay, whatever.
Hey, Dan Wolfar.
If you basically, if you have
my old Kentucky home. Sorry, go on.
If you have $1 million to give away
If I
without
had
donating,
$1 million,
how would you spend it?
If I had $1 million, well, I'd buy you a house. I would buy you a house. If I had $1 million. You're supposed to pick up the name.
Not a
you
real
bastard,
fur
you missed
coat. That's cruel.
Thank you, Xander.
All right.
If I had $1 million, I would do what Todd did in BoJack Horseman and give it to the waitress.
I would buy a drone throne. But anyway, go ahead.
We're both really into BoJack right now.
What about
Kage,
you?
if you had $1 million
Mine would be-
and had to give it away to charity, you can't just use one of the charities from our conventions. What would you do?
Not a charity from our convention?
Not one of the charities from our. You have to give it away, but you can't just give it to one of our charities.
I have a terrible idea.
All right. I know what I would
buy
do. I know what I would do.
What would you do with $1 million to blow?
Okay, I can't give it to one of our charities.
No.
I'd go down to Philadelphia.
Okay.
I'd go to Northeast Philly. I would go to the first homeless shelter soup kitchen I could find. I would dump it all on the desk and say, here, and then I walk out.
I watched you do something similar at Anthrocon.
Because that's the shit I do.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, when I grew up, my hero was the Lone Ranger. See, I'm old. See, my idea is to go in, do some cool shit, and leave behind a silver bullet. That's what I do.
Warriors will drink for you.
All right.
Yes, we'll drink for what
I don't even know
So-
how to answer this.
I don't remember.
So
what
for
else was
$1
to
million,
grab.
I
This
can't
exists
keep
now.
it.
You can't keep it. You have
I
to give
can't.
it away.
I have to give it away.
I cannot
man.
drink that. That is from a client that I'm keeping forever. That's his personal winery.
Oh,
What do you
right.
need?
I
It's
am.
okay. His sake
They don't care what I
bottle
do
is
with
on
it.
the fridge.
They really don't
Bottom
care.
shelf.
That's
I
what
could say
fine.
I could give
That's
Donald
okay.
Trump a
Don't-
small
I'm
loan
so
of $1
sorry.
million.
Wait a
They
minute.
won't
Okay,
care.
I'm reminded. Have you
I'll
guys
scoot and drink.
seen a
Okay.
lovely
Okay.
film called Brewster's Millions?
I love
yeah,
Brewster's Millions.
Yes.
Shadowfang, we're almost ready for the D&D question. Let him talk about Brewster's Millions. Go ahead.
I have to give it to the Excuse me. Boozy says, give it to the attic. Do you have an attic?
I do, but no one can fit up there. It's kind of scary.
Excuse me, Mr. Barrister, if you would be kind enough to explain to me why would I want to put this money in the attic?
Because
Shouldn't
you
I
were-
invest it?
You were born during the Great Depression. You have to put it under the mattress or in the attic.
Actually, you do have a point.
That's how my dad worked. By the way, somebody wanted to know why you don't just donate it in the name of Duggo.
Why would I donate something in the name of Duggo when Duggo is one of the most loathsome human beings on the face of the planet? I use that term loosely, by the way.
The human beings term?
Yes.
Yeah.
I got a little loud there, didn't I?
They're fine.
Yes. Sorry. I had lots of fun telling that story when Mr. Badger was in the audience.
Yeah, I
Oh,
noticed.
like
You
that,
had
yeah.
a lot of fun with that.
Hey.
That was it.
Who's
Is that yours?
Uh,
Where's your drink?
my drink?
That's
I
your
set
drink.
I set it down.
No, you did not. Oh,
Is
wait,
it
you did.
tequila?
It's in your little
No,
cup.
I set that down.
Is
No,
that tequila?
dude.
Yes.
It's
Okay,
in your
one
little
second.
cup here.
Yep. Whose is this? Yours.
That's not mine. And this is very tenacious or precarious. Careful, precarious.
Yep.
It's not in there. Okay, what are they talking about here?
I don't know.
Good lord.
That's why
What?
you're interfering. You'll
I have more
Donate it to
questions if
Ruba.
need.
No, Ruba would spend it on hookers and blow. I'm not going to give it to Ruba. No.
What the fuck?
I mean, I might feel the same thing. Don't spend it on me.
Yeah. I'm telling you, you picked the wrong lawyer. I would have tried to haul him into Pennsylvania for the matter cause I'm that type of asshole. Well, Mr. Barrister, where the hell were you 8 months ago when I needed you, all right? I wish I'd met the man then.
TN, what do you need drug money for? Meth doesn't take meth. It's math, not meth. Cheers.
One letter
there
off.
are cheaper things than scotch to get on a budget.
Yep.
Anyway, go on.
Well, Wadius says he gave me 2 bottles of Eurofurnace. Wadius, those bottles are long gone, and I thank you very much. They were lovely.
I don't know what's in the phone book, but it's in the phone book!
I have a question.
Legion
Yes.
Bunny, donate the money to Rainforest. I misread that and I got very scared.
To the rainforest.
Forest.
The rainforest.
Rainforest.
Yeah.
Yes. What is your question, sir, that you have asked, that you began asking?
Catch this asks, how do you know? I don't even know how
Speak
to
up. They can't hear you.
Chassis.
Catch this.
Catch this. Catch it.
How-
Cassius?
Catch it.
How do you know someone around you is self-aware and not just you? That is
What?
That is too deep for our
No,
drunken asses.
it's not.
No.
Here's how you know. Here's how you know. First, you pour yourself a drink. Then you look them in the eye. Then you drink the drinks. You keep looking them in the eye. When you vomit on them, if they ask for a drink, they're not real. If they yell at you, you did it. Congratulations, you exist in this world.
Next question. Thank you. Oh, Alkali Drink, Poker Wolf says.
Got it?
All right.
The trees need money to buy whores. What?
Okay, I got one.
We're going to keep moving if that's all right.
Boozy,
I got a good
ask Kage
one.
the following. What is your cheesesteak order? Use correct pronunciation.
Say no.
All right.
peppers.
Okay.
You're a Philly natural.
I can do this.
All right, go.
Yep. Yo, provolone, wait. Yo. You gotta say the yo. That's
Yo.
the
Yo!
yo,
Yo.
provolone, wait. Yo.
I have a
You
good
guys
one.
Yo that much in Philly?
From,
Okay, the Philly yo, you address people with yo at the beginning.
Okay.
The second yo is the formal greeting. It's
Okay.
like the
Okay.
sir or the Japanese
Uh,
sama. So if I
so-
say, yo, cheesesteak, that's, hey dude, give me a cheesesteak. Yo, cheesesteak, yo, that's, I beg your pardon, my good sir, may I have a cheesesteak?
So, that being said, Southside of Chicago, that would get you shot. Just don't do that here.
So I say, shot, cheesesteak, shot.
Yeah,
Is
do
it?
that.
That would work better. You would be okay with that.
One thing about working for a Japanese company is you learn to throw san at the end of everybody's name if they make more money than you.
San.
San.
Well, it doesn't matter, you do it in
have to
everybody.
be really careful with
Unless
that.
they're like
Be-
your best friend,
right.
then you don't put
if
san
you're,
on
if you're not close with them,
Yeah.
then you're fucked.
And if he's the boss, careful.
It's funny, like the president of
Samawa
the company is
sensei.
also
However-
like the shortstop on the company's softball team. So if
Hush,
if-
dude, show me your
If
bottle.
he is your boss and you son him, then you also might get
Jesus Christ, drink more.
Okay, Boozy, you left something out. Yo, steak wit. Is this whiz, provolone? You gotta tell us what kind, all right? Because you leave
No,
it.
no, he said it.
He said, yo, steak wit. I see wit. No, where is that whiz? I can't tell.
win.
All right, guys. Vincent has a game for us to play. I used to do this back when I was doing improv. Everyone,
Not
Do we have to?
waterfall, is it?
yes.
How does this work?
No, it's not what about. Everyone sit slightly forward in your chair. All you need is some room behind your back. Using 5 fingers, all we need to know is how drunk are you?
Oh.
Put your fingers behind your back and hold up how drunk you are on a scale
what
of 1
is
to
the score?
5.
Is it 1 is not drunk?
1 is not drunk,
One
5
is-
is very drunk.
1 is not drunk.
Okay.
4 is convention drunk. 5 is
Kage
oh my god, I
drunk.
need to.
5 is I'm about ready to fall into this
Right.
fire.
Okay.
All right. No one can see anyone else's hand.
I'm
Everyone
set.
ready? Put them behind
Go
your
for
back
it.
on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
You are
Looks
not
like
a 3.
myself and
Me?
no, Nico is the winner with a 4.
Three?
You
You know
are
what
not.
that means? Nico, drink.
You are not a 3.
I'm not a 3?
You are
Zinner,
definitely.
Zinner, first off, congratulations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
No.
the fields.
1, 2, 3.
Guess what is ASL and what is Chicago?
ASL. I
Three.
can't listen to ASL. His
That's
ASL
because you're an
interpreters.
asshole.
I had my guitarist puke on his ASL interpreters. I
Whoa,
apologize
wait.
for that.
What?
Bottle
Stop,
opener.
stop.
What?
You did what?
I'm not saying it's totally my fault. I'm saying you have a guitarist that might have
These are
puked
the
on your
best
ASL
bottle
interpreters.
I need to check that.
Really?
poll.
La la la.
Oh, you mother...
La la la.
No wonder they charged me 50% more this year. I was wondering,
If
what
you
the hell's
throw
that
bottle cap
surcharge?
into the fire, I'm gonna be pissed. Sandbag again.
We just got new sand.
That's
Actually,
what I'm saying.
actually,
Drink. You haven't
oh,
drank.
I'm going to say, and
What
then I'm
was the
going to say
game?
something. I got something to say.
Go ahead.
I got something to say.
Do it.
You guys remember Bick?
I, of course, remember Bick.
Yep. You guys might remember Bick. He's one of our ASL interpreters. He ran into some difficulty. Like 2 years ago, he was actually mugged and some guy stabbed him. And the furries, like, jumped up and donated a lot of money to make sure he was able to get back on his feet. It covered his deductible and the time he was off work.
This is the one of the few times that GoFundMe is useful.
Bick, this year, and he insisted, I tried to tell him, no, I won't take it. Bick did not accept payment for his services at Anthrocon this year.
Seriously?
He did
God
it, and he
damn it.
insisted. So what I did was I said, okay, the money that Bick would have made, I donated to the charity in his name. So, okay, that kind of made it. But that's our boy. That's Bick. I love the boy. And
He's
have you seen
amazing.
his biceps? I would not kick him out of bed for eating crackers.
I'm going to
I
stop
swear.
you before you say something
Oh,
that you don't want
Is this
to.
on microphone?
Yeah, it is, so keep talking.
Sorry, I thought the red light meant it was muted.
Hold on, already far gone. I would agree with you, and I haven't even been to AC.
Oh, dude, that's...
So you know what, guys? I think I know we need... Hushkun, do you know who Bick is?
Sorry.
Nope. Xander, do you know who Bick is?
The translator?
Yes.
Yes.
Translator. Miko, you know who Bick is? Right?
I can show you pictures.
Okay, you smart ass. I
I
obviously
can show
know
you
Kayevs. Okay,
I can show you
Hushkun,
pictures.
Bick is a bodybuilding translator. Are we ready? Guys, we're going to play a game right now. It's been a little while since we
What?
played a Dragon Show game.
What?
Close.
What?
Close. We are playing tag out. You may only tag the person next to you if they are talking. Are we ready? We're going to tell the story of what we would do with Bick on a night that we had to him by
Tag out.
ourselves. Yours. Go. You start the story. You tagged me.
Oh,
Start the story.
I would, when do I tag somebody?
No, you can't. You have to be tagged by him or me.
Oh, right. I would pay Nico $400 to tag me right now. Is what I would. That.
Start talking, Miko. Go.
Guys, I make barely above minimum wage. Like, absolutely fucking tag me. Okay,
Go.
we're good.
Oh, well, I got to keep talking.
So
Oh,
there I was
thank
in the
you.
room with Bick. Bick looked over to me and he started.
Whoa! Bick is a very, very upstanding gentleman.
Not
We
gonna
make
get
a
a
lot.
cup of tea.
Upstanding in his pants. So there he was, pants.
We make fun of Bick. We don't.
And
want
we
to-
make fun of him a lot, but at the same time, even though I've never seen the gentleman before in my life except for pictures,
Miko!
he is incredibly upstanding, and he can't even reach me from here, so I'm going to continue talking about what an upstanding gentleman...
What an upstanding gentleman he is.
Because he was rock hard. So there was Bick.
It was very difficult for him to do this.
Because he was straight, but that was okay. I didn't mind.
He did a straight up job doing interpretation.
With his hands, 2 hands.
Hands on the ground! He did a handstand in front of the rest of us!
And while he was doing that, Xander boned him in the...
Xander asked him if he would.
Incredibly suck his dick.
So there he was, sucking Xander.
God, so there was this person who was not Bick,
Half
who was
in.
not our interpreter, who we
But at
respect.
the same time, he was our interpreter, and yet he wanted us all...
Bick, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I didn't have anything to do with this.
So I had Bick count from 1 to 10.
I have nothing to do with this. These men.
And he wanted everything to do with this, and really he just didn't want to admit it.
These men dragged me out here. They did
Pull
not.
over. Xander, take him.
Xander, go.
So while we were in the bedroom together, we both took our shirts off. How many push-ups can we do? 1.
Dick, we think you're hot.
Tag him.
Tag him. It's
Tag him and talk.
Come here, Hank.
Now talk.
Goddamn it.
Xander's got it. Xander's got it.
I tagged you.
So he did push-ups with me underneath him. That's...
And this was then deleted from YouTube. So our dear friend Bick, that we
Put
respect.
it up on some other website that is non-pronounceable because...
And Leafy Greens posted it everywhere because that's what he does. End of story.
Thank you very much. We love you.
Also, that is Silver Gatamon and not Leafy Greens.
They're
Put
both
something up.
monsters!
We love you, Vic. You're a swell guy. We look forward, and I'm hoping you'll work for us
To
next
all
year.
of your sexual videos.
And you're not going to quit. Don't quit, please, because of these guys. I really need your help. Thank you very much. We love you to pieces.
He's tagging us a lot because he doesn't want us to think you're hot.
The end.
All right. He's mine. I saw him first. Tag me quick.
Nope.
Thank you.
That's over.
Kage saw you first, remember that.
Jesus
did.
Ash is
Christ.
saying something about a stripper pole and Bic.
Oh, wait. Aren't they saying something about you?
I don't know.
Probably not.
They are. I think they are, yes. Xander.
What?
It says, is Xander
Xander
okay?
drink.
It says,
All right.
is Xander okay? Are you okay?
I'm fine.
You guys have to remember something. I'm an improviser artist. That did not make sense.
Excuse me, improvisational.
Yeah, I knew that about 20 minutes
English!
ago. Xander stands in front of a mirror and works on his set over and over and
Shut
over.
up!
Hold on.
He's a real comedian.
Shut up!
I'm the smartass.
He agreed to a stripper pole. When did this happen? And
Waylon, you be good now.
Waylon, hold on.
No, okay, don't
Waylon,
do
I
this
think
shit.
you
Never
know-
mind.
Hey, Draco's talking about
Never
Silver
mind.
Gatamon, who is awesome. We should talk about Silver Gatamon.
All right.
Dude, seriously.
Cheers.
He, like the guy, the guy does video of everything.
Silver
He does-
Gatamon?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers to
Because
Silver.
That's a
the
plastic
number of
cup.
videos that you put up
Never mind.
that Xander and I sit there and go, did you record that? No. Did I record that? No. Fuck. And then you put up a video, fan-fucking-tastic.
I know, and he's also respectful because even when he does the Dragon Show cons, he turns the camera off for the turn the camera off.
Yes, he does.
And I
Absolutely.
appreciate
He
that.
does.
Skylar Ringtail is saying something about Huskoon. Yes, you are. Yes, Skylar, the answer is yes, you are.
Oh God, this is gonna turn
Are
into
we
a flame
supposed
war.
to say something about Huskoon?
Yes.
Guys, no, say everything you can about Huskoon
Oh, dear
because he
God.
loves it.
It's his fault.
Hashtag blame Huskoon.
Hashtag stop eating forks.
No, why would I stop eating
His name is
forks?
Forks.
I have
You know
one for
what?
you
I don't
guys.
blame you.
Okay, Bison, here I go.
All right, Xander, what is the next question from our super sponsors?
Yes,
Super-
leaf,
wait,
leafy
are they
greens.
called super sponsors?
I don't know.
And because
Nuss-
of the
Nuss stove.
what?
Oh, where's
I know
Dragler?
somebody's going
Randy Dragger is hopefully getting laid.
Moving
That
on.
just means
Gatamon is
flatulence
here.
for
Yeah,
him.
he's right there.
He's watching.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Dante, I'm working on it.
Okay, hold on.
What? Excuse me?
Bringing you to the LARP.
It says take
He's not gonna
Uncle
LARP.
Kage to nerd.
Nero.
Huskoon.
No, that's
Everyone
accurate.
wants to be you. Let's make
Everybody
this,
wants to be me. If they
hold
don't
on.
admit it openly,
Bring
Hold
Kage to
on, Let's
nerd.
make this an RP at least.
oh God. Now,
I flew 1,200 miles
People either
for this
want
shit.
to be me,
Hey, Kage,
know
you
me, or they're
only
jealous
flew
of me.
1,200 miles for
There are
this shit.
seriously three kinds
Also,
of people in this
Huskoon,
fandom.
stop eating forks.
No, I'm not going to stop eating forks.
It says right on there.
No, I'm not
Everyone
gonna
says
stop eating forks.
Wait, I missed
Rico.
something.
That's
Chat
right. Boozy and I
count,
need to kiss for
please.
Chat
charity.
count.
Boozy, the
Yours
bar
should be
is set at
fat.
$567.
Sorry, shit, full out.
At $567, I will kiss you for charity.
What? Where's this money coming
That's a
from?
weird number.
What, 567?
Yeah, who's
It is.
giving the money?
I don't know. People want to throw $567 at, AC's charity, First Square's charity, IFC's charity.
Gotcha, Voltage.
It's our charity.
And Mr.
First
Barrister says, "Let's go, baby."
Lewis, I miss you too.
Where do I send it?
I got one.
Send it to, I don't know.
Lewis misses you, Alkali.
I miss Lewis as well.
Moving on.
Xander, what do we got for the question?
Patreon asks, Leafy Greens asks,
Hey, Leafy.
Boozy, I'm the best
And
kisser
we're
you'll
gonna go-
ever have in your life.
we are going to ask Alkali first because he is the expert.
What? Do you think you're a better kisser than me?
Okay, Shadow Mutt says, "If you're an amputee or paralyzed, are you allowed to skip leg day?"
Xander, you're the only one who works out amongst
Work
us.
those
do not
stumps!
allow
Work
friends-
those stumps! Work
friends
those
do not allow
stumps! Work
friends to
those
skip
stumps!
Friend, to
Dude,
skip
yeah,
legs day.
you can be a W amputee. You better frickin' do leg day.
That's fucking
Or that
right.
way, I mean, because how else is that
Hold
guy?
on,
gonna
are
sell
you-
that?
Kind of
Are
like me
none
if
of
you
us-
skip up friend? if you
Oh, what
skip
are
legs
people
day.
saying now?
Are
Hopefully that
none
has
of us
nothing to do with this.
acknowledging work those stumps?
Work those stumps! Work those stumps! Work those
I
sides.
am not a part
It's
of
like
this.
that-
These people kidnapped me. They're
Alkali.
making me do this.
Do you remember the double amputee who ran in the Olympics from South Africa and later
You
killed his
remember
wife?
Flying
Oh,
Burrito?
the Blade
You
Runner.
remember? Yeah.
Only because of the comedian that I like who brought him up in his set.
Yeah, that's why you do leg day.
The
So you
Australian
can
guy,
kill
eh?
your wife.
You know
What's
why we
his
were
name?
talking about him?
We saw him
He
live.
worked those
What's his
stuff.
name? The
Xander, what was his name?
Australian guy.
No, he was South African.
Stumpy
Fair.
McGee.
No. The
The comedian!
Oh.
Wait, what? No, I don't know. Stumpy McGee.
No, it was a it was an Australian comedian. Did this
Thank you.
magnificent set.
I
He
don't
also
remember.
did a very, very biting social commentary about Americans and their guns and stuff.
We saw him live
His
in
name
Chicago.
was.
No.
Scuba knows who the runner is.
Okay, guys, help us out. Who? No, we know
Toad
who
knows
the
who the
Blade
runner
Runner
is.
was. Who is the Australian comedian we're talking about? Did this magnificent?
Jim Jeffries?
Gaffigan.
Yeah.
No, it's not Gaffigan.
No,
Jim
it's not
Jeffries.
him. It's
Is it
not
Jim
him.
Jeffries?
Jeffries. Yes.
Okay.
So we saw him live. You have to understand
I
something.
am jealous.
Oh, you have no idea.
The man's a genius.
Not only that,
He
he's a
also
performer.
snuggled a
So-
cheerleader
so
in the
here-
theater.
Here's the thing that I love right now is
What?
that our chat was better about getting the athlete right than they were
I
about
don't
getting
give a damn
the
about-
comedian.
I wanna know
I
the
know you
comic.
don't, but I am proud
yes,
of our
Jim
chat
Jeffries.
right now.
Yes, Jim Jeffries. The
Jim
man
Jeffries
was fantastic.
went up on stage,
Yep.
did his set.
Right.
What did you do,
Three
Skylar?
quarters of the way through, now he has been drinking through the entire set.
Yeah, I know.
Walked into the audience, found a gentleman who was
Oh my God.
with a girl for 5 years,
Uh-oh.
asked him if he wanted to propose to her, yelled at the gentleman that this was the perfect time, and then when the gentleman refused, made out with the gentleman. Jim Jeffries
Yeah, I
is
wanna worship the
amazing.
man.
Now is Jim Jeffries the guy with the puppet?
No,
No.
that is help.
The
Some other guy.
Jim,
You're-
Jeff.
No,
the guy with Huck.
Dunham.
Jeff Dunham.
Jeff,
Jeff Dunham.
Yes.
something Dunham. Yes.
That being said,
Yes, how could I forget?
everybody's fucking done that bit. This guy stepped up and over and went straight to the audience and did that shit.
Okay,
Holy
Jeff Dunham.
Jim Jeffries
Stop
was
talking,
amazing.
guys.
The
We want to
chat
talk
right
about
now
Jim
is
Jeffries. Or
hilarious.
Jim Jeffries.
Jim
whatever.
Jeffries
Jeff-
was
They're 10
amazing.
seconds behind
Yeah.
whether they like it or not.
He went to the audience
Yep.
and said, "Me and my crew are going out to this specific bar. We hope to see you all there," and left. We went to that bar. We walked past on the way to the
Yep.
car. The line was around the bar
Of
and
course
rapping
it
and
was.
talking to itself.
Yep.
What the hell? Work those stumps are all boobs matter?
That's what I was just looking
Oh,
at.
boobs matter.
All
Leave
boobs
the, uh,
matter.
Hold on,
Do
hold on.
we have Clay
All
Travis
stumps
here or
matter
what?
We have
And-
another
Boozy
question
Barrister,
here.
I'm trying to remember the name of the fat guy comedian I used to drink with. Are you talking about the Hispanic gentleman or the
Alkali biscuit.
or the
Hey, I'm not Hispanic.
no,
yet.
no. Okay.
Your mustache
Are we talking about the gentleman who said,
changes
"I
people.
say nay, nay"? That one. What was his name?
I say nay, nay.
Now, the gentleman passed away.
He passed away. That was
Candy?
No.
No.
He's a very famous comedian.
Help
He-
us out,
he
guys, in
kinda
the channel.
disappeared.
Okay, it was
No.
it was this thing. I say
Panette,
nay,
No,
nay.
no, John Panette. John
Yes,
Panette.
John Panette. Yes.
You'll
Is that his name?
drop the P. You'll poke your eye out. Is that who you're talking about?
Nope, different person, but
That
still
is a
dead.
different person.
Okay.
John Panette is also a larger comedian. He was amazing. He passed away. The gentleman you're thinking of, that's you'll poke your eye out. Guys, that was
Sam
his catchline. John Panette is a larger comedian. No, Sam Kennison was just yelling.
Okay,
he was
Boozy,
amazing.
Was it John Panette?
John Panette was not the
Oh,
gentleman
he
you're
says
thinking
Ralphie
of.
May.
No, it's not Ralphie May. That was good.
No, Boozy says Ralphie May.
No.
That's
He's
what
good. He's
yeah,
good.
that's the one Boozy was talking about.
You'll poke your eye out as someone with a bow tie.
Gabriel Iglesias is one of my heroes.
Oh,
He
God.
was great.
I love the man.
Yeah, that was why I hated our neighbor. He knew him. He had pictures with him.
Okay. The thing about
Oh my
Gabriel Iglesias is he's funny, but he's heartwarming.
Oh, absolutely.
He is a cool human being. That's what I like about the man. I want to meet him someday.
Yes. Let's get him to one of our conventions.
Yours first.
Okay, sounds good.
Kevin Meaney.
Kevin Meaney! That's you'll poke your eye out.
Yep.
You'll poke your eye out! Did you, okay, you remember the show because we tried to get a panel working with this. Do you remember the show Make You Laugh, or that's close to the
Oh,
name.
Jesus Christ. It was a game show.
What's it called?
Make Me Laugh.
Make Me Laugh.
Yes.
Kevin Meaney
Yeah.
was the
we're
celebrity
talking old shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was the celebrity comedian. Do you know what he did to get them to laugh?
What?
So here's this woman who has not laughed the entire show.
Yeah.
She is sitting like a fucking villain from D&D.
Yep.
Hands crossed, staring at Kevin Meaney. And he walks up there and he stares her in the face and says, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday! And she fucking lost her shit as he screamed Sunday in her face. He got her to laugh, the woman who won the show, by saying the days of the week. That's how good his delivery was.
But you remember on that same show, Bruce Baum.
Oh my God.
Bruce Baum
Oh my
gave
God.
us Baby Man.
Baby. Oh my God.
Baby Man and his pal Macho Fish.
Oh my God.
What I remember about Bruce Baum was they had the lady that tried to... Okay, for those of you who don't know, Make Me Laugh was an old-time game show where they would bring in comedians and people would... The contestants had to not laugh. They had to... They couldn't crack a smile. They couldn't laugh. And these guys would do their best to make these people crack a smile. They brought in this lady who was an she was a nurse who delivers babies.
Yes.
An obstetrics nurse.
Sure.
And she was doing Lamaze. She's going. So Bruce Baum just came up with a pack of matches holding in front of her face, and she blew them out. In the match, it kind of had to be there, I guess.
All right.
Yeah.
Kage,
What?
what do we have to do to make that a show at Anthrocon?
We can try it at your con first, okay?
No, we're not TestCon.
We already have test
Talk to the
cons.
programming director. Oh, wait! I think he's here! Ash, talk to Alkali about this.
Wait,
okay?
Ash is in the thing?
Ash is here.
Hi, Ash. Sorry.
We want to talk about Make Me Laugh. Ash, talk to Alkali. He's volunteered.
He says on the schedule.
He has volunteered.
hold on,
Thank you, Alkali.
So
Alkali
it's
has
Kage.
volunteered.
Oh,
there we are.
shit.
No
Kage
determined
is volunteering.
No,
Next
look,
question.
Alejandro's.
Who?
Japanese.
Oh, that is
silent-
him. Waylon is him.
Yes.
No, Japanese silent library.
Hi, Waylon.
Japanese
Oh my God, Silent
what?
That
Library.
would be great.
I fucking love that show.
That is
I'm lost.
hilarious.
What?
What, Japanese silent library?
What is that?
Okay, so you have 6 people, and they all have big cards. They turn it over at once, and one of them is basically the person who's going to be pranked.
Yes.
And everyone else, they have this task. They have to prank the one person, and I'll let the chat correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes.
Or Miko. And the fact that they're in a library is important because they have to stay as quiet as possible.
Basically everybody else is watching this thing, and they're going to laugh their fucking ass off if they see this happen. But they have to stay as quiet as possible, and they're on a microphone. So if their levels go up and above, it's done. They don't get money.
I don't know this
I'm
one.
lost.
You've never seen Japanese silent library?
Okay,
No.
did you forget something? Did you leave out?
No, that is the game.
So the game is you stay quiet.
Yeah.
While being pretty much pranked upon.
Oh,
And
so
some
it's
of it
like
is
Make Me Laugh.
Yeah, except
Okay.
Like Make Me Laugh, except for that.
Huscoon drink, thank you.
Yeah, except for that, it's somebody sitting there
Thank you,
trying
Randy.
to withstand a prank
Yeah.
while everybody else is trying to make them fuck up and make all of the rest of their team laugh.
Okay.
Which doesn't sound as funny until you watch it, because
it is
apparently we're the
hilarious.
only two who've watched
Yep.
it.
By the way,
Fuck up.
Nisbet
It's
says
so hilarious.
Jeff Dunham at a FurCon. Imagine the appearance fee. Exactly,
Yeah.
Nisbet.
Yep.
That's why it ain't happening. Thank you.
I have a Patreon question.
Yes.
Patreon question, go.
All right, Leafy Greens asks, invent
Leafy.
and I'm gonna let Alkali do it first because he's
Speak
the
up. They
expert.
can't hear you.
He's
What?
the expert. Inventing drink.
Oh, this must be about anal.
What?
Invent a drink called Tequila Mockingbird.
Oh, it's been done.
Tequila Mockingbird. All right, so Mockingbird, we're going to say that's a bird. A bird is a crow is a murder. So we're going to go with a murder. Tequila murder. Tequila murder is simple. You take a shot of tequila, a shot of Malort, and a warhead. It's a hate crime, but it has a Malort in it. And tequila.
I'll
Tequila
go
Mockingbird.
next.
Miko, you look to be disagreeing
He
with
said
me.
next.
I'll go next.
Go.
You drink a whole bottle of tequila, then an Indian smothers your face with a pillow. That's a tequila mockingbird.
Miko, you're next.
You need
Tequila
to get off of
Mockingbird.
4chan.
If, hold
This
on.
is what we do.
How is... Wow.
I'm
That
drunk
almost
too,
came
you're
out
fine.
wrong. How political are we allowed to get here?
Sure, go for
Let's
it.
not.
Let's not.
You
Okay.
can. I don't care.
That was the closest one to me.
Sure.
Somebody else go, because I have to think about this.
Oh, Jesus.
Huskoon, Tequila Mockingbird. What's the drink? It obviously has to have tequila in it.
Okay, we'll just do 1 part tequila, 3 parts, I don't know, black licorice something.
What?
Pennies.
what-
Kage, Tequila Mockingbird. That's the name of the drink. How do you mix it?
Gregory
And light it on
Peck
fire.
comes to your house and gives you a glass of tequila.
Someone at a point, I
He
mixed
got
up,
it. He got
I
it.
don't
Holy
want to say
shit.
that was too funny.
I mixed up tequila,
Holy shit.
tequila mockingbird and one flew over the cuckoo's
Yes, you
nest.
did, but that's okay.
They both have birds. I'm confused.
Yes, Alfred Hitchcock. Yes, thank
don't
you very
see no
much,
button.
ladies and gentlemen.
Mockingbirds are
Here we
very
have the
different from
beautiful
crows.
result of the American education system.
God
right?
damn it!
Have another drink, my
All
friend.
right, chat. We're gonna let it happen now. We have the circle here. We're gonna go for just a few minutes. D&D questions.
Oh,
Hit it. Kage, have you ever played D&D?
Dude, I played Dungeons and Dragons first fucking edition when you only had 6-sided dice.
I'm sorry.
I was a first edition
Wait,
dork
wait,
as
there's
well.
more
I
than
just quickly
6-sided
just
dice?
noticed.
Yes.
Yes.
Dude, yes.
Chat, it is up to you.
I thought that was
questions.
a thing they made up in calculus so you learn probability.
There are things that make sense. Like, hey, do you want to use a 20-sided dice to poke somebody with a knife? Or do you want to use a 20-sided dice to stab somebody with a knife? Like, that's the difference.
Did that make sense?
Legion
No.
Bunny,
How
we're
do
gonna
you
do
stab-
a
How do
quick
you
fire.
stab someone with a
Quick
20-sided
Quick
dice?
fire and D&D questions. Most hysterical kill. Go. Who's got one?
I had nothing.
Mouse,
My
most
brain
hysterical
cells from
kill.
this question.
My most hysterical kill was the devastation of an entire guild when John and I decided, hey, we're in complete darkness. Somebody decided to completely blind us with this darkness spell. And
Yo,
we're too lazy.
the darkness.
they did.
We're too lazy to counterspell this.
I got one.
So you know what? We have a lot of grease. We have a lot of fire. And so we
Gracias.
blinded everybody else.
Greek fire.
We blinded everybody else with our grease fire.
Greek
And
fire.
we did not flee quickly, minus the leap from the top of the building, because climbing down it was too slow.
What's that?
Yeah, that is
That's
absolutely
wrong.
true.
Way
You
wrong.
were good. Kage, best D&D kill. Funniest D&D kill.
Did you meet my brother-in-law at Anthrocon?
No.
My brother-in-law, Dr. John Mulvey.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
He's
When-
also a doctor?
He is a physician.
He's awesome.
My
He's
brother
a really
was a
nice guy.
physician,
Kind of a
and
doctor.
he was in. Okay, I was the attaché to the older kids D&D group when I was a kid, and a horrible, icky demon lord. It's like he's got his army of hell, and this demon lord Morgoth, he's going to come. I'm going to be evil and kill all of you. And my brother-in-law John, he had a wish spell.
No.
And John stated, I wish that Morgoth, the horrible demon lord, would be immediately and irrevocably transformed into a lawful good character.
Oh, that's
The
wonderful.
dungeon master spent 45 minutes going through the books trying to find a way out of it. He didn't.
Super similar. Orcus, the Lord of Undeath.
Yes.
Guys,
Jeff Koss.
Wish is broken, and if you're not in 4.0 or above, use Wish always.
He's done.
Oh, Miko. You haven't used it against me yet. I have the most fun
I
with
absolutely
Wish.
have, because you've been purposefully, avoiding giving us anything related to Wish.
That doesn't mean you've used it against me yet.
That's because we couldn't. We tried to find it.
Jeff Goss and John Denton used a wish against me in the final battle for Orcus. Anti-magic field. John gets the final hit. There's a phrase we use in my D&D game called bleeding from the eyes / bleeding from the eye. If I think you can kill him with one hit, he's bleeding from the eye. If he only has one hit point left, he's bleeding from the eyes, plural. John Denton swung. He only did 3 points of damage. And I said he is bleeding from the eyes, plural, knowing that 3 points of damage didn't kill him, 5 points of damage would. Jeff Goss ran to the edge of the anti-magic field, fell out of it during the attack of opportunity, cast Wish. I wish we had one more chance at that swing. Might have been the best wish. It's simple, it's to the point, and there was no way I could think of fucking with it because I give myself
X amount of damage.
if he would have done that, I would have changed it. I wish I would have dealt X amount of damage. He didn't say to who. I would have changed it a little bit, but he fell out of the circle, and I only had 10 seconds to come up with how do I fuck with his wish.
What do these two guys got to say? They're quiet.
Xander, what was your best kill in D&D?
I
You
got
played.
nothing.
Oh, come on, hold on.
Dragon
Let's sing,
Monk.
sing it, sing it. Dragon Monk. He fights and kicks. He hits with sticks. Dragon Monk.
Shut up. I got not. No,
Oh,
I,
that's good.
I
You
seriously
played
had no
D&D, didn't you?
funny kills.
No, I've
Never?
never played D&D.
I never
misled
killed a
me.
person
I was
humorously.
mildly
Okay.
Now, let me tell you something.
How did I mislead
you? Now, you understand that I'm a scientist. I don't believe in hoodoo. I don't believe in, this otherworldly bullshit. I don't believe in... It's bullshit!
But I wear this magnet on my
Okay.
wrist,
But
and it helps me.
I had a ranger character.
You had a ranger. You played a
I
ranger.
played a ranger. Now,
wait,
it
that's
is
so
well
surprising.
known, the phrase, Rangers only surprise on a roll of 1. I, for a month, could only roll 1. And in anger, I grabbed 5 die and I threw them down and I got a fucking Yahtzee! 5 ones!
You know what that tells me? You were never made to play.
I don't remember the character's name, but I remember
It
they
tells
called
me
him
that there
the
was a massive
nearsighted
outlier in the probability.
because he
Right.
couldn't see beyond his goddamn nose. Every time the surprise roll came up, it doesn't matter. My guy was like, "Ooh, butterfly."
See, I remember one of my favorites when I was DMing. It was not me, John. We were playing a
You're
high-level
talking
campaign.
about goddamn lightning
Oh.
chicken, aren't you?
Close. No, I'm not.
Bobo's comment?
We've talked about lightning chicken. Lightning chicken is glorious.
Bobo, yeah,
John
these guys,
was going against
they're
a
the D&D
necromancer.
people.
Lightning
Necromancer.
chicken, Sparky cock.
I'm the one who does
Go on,
point
go on.
simulations in Excel.
Yeah, you do fantasy baseball.
Fantasy football, which reminds me, I need to check my team.
Oh, stop it!
John was going against a necromancer at a keep, and he's like, "All right, I have the plans for the keep, correct? Because we have a insurgent. We have somebody who knows the building." I'm like, "Yes, you have the whole plans for the keep. Is there any other way that the villains can come out of this keep to attack us?" I'm like, "No, it's the front gate." He's like, "All right." I make a ruckus at the front gate. I'm like, "All right." They send everything out. She's like, "All right, you're a fag. You know what fisting is." I'm like, "Yeah." Bigsby's crushing fist. I found the opening up, and he for 8 rounds this is the opening, just bam, bam, Bigsby's crushing fist to about 200 lesser and medium undead.
Nope.
Xander.
Okay, if
Who
you
do
would
I
like
start,
us to
Emmanuel
move
Sanders
on, channel, if you would like us to
Marvin
move
Jones
on,
Jr.?
say so, and we will. I think we're
It's my D&D. Fantasy football.
Marvin Standards.
All right,
Marvin Sanders.
one of you has been trying to ask us for the entire cast about our most creative character. I'm going to wait for that question to come back up. One of you was asking for something about our characters. We're going to talk until that question comes back up, and then we're going to do that. They've been asking the whole time. I want to answer the question.
All right, sure. Yeah.
Xander, ask a question before that.
All right, Skylar asks
What?
from the Patreon. Was the question?
Good words.
Okay. Favorite villain from everything.
Wow.
Are
You
you
know
right?
what? I already came back to this. And
We're gonna come back to D&D,
No,
guys.
no,
We'll do it. Favorite
I
villain.
was gonna say we already touched on this, and Lord Frollo is
Lord Frollo's
absolutely my
amazing.
favorite villain
Because
of
he
all
has,
time.
he's so.
He's so realistic. He's so like right
Totally.
there. He's right there. He's the guy who grew up an absolutely fucking Catholic. Oh my God.
He has to
Literally.
burn a girl because he has a boner. Jesus
That's
Christ.
right.
Okay.
He has a boner. And he's like, I can't do this.
this.
This is against my religion. So, burn or fuck me? Oh shit! It didn't work. I'm dead.
All right.
Best villain ever. Who's got one?
I got one.
Who do you got?
No one's gonna know who I'm talking about except maybe Boozy.
All right.
Snidely Whiplash.
I know who that is.
Dude.
Snidely
Snidely's
Whiplash.
classic.
Yes.
Well, that's a
yes,
classic.
with his.
All right. I got a weird answer.
And then Shadowfang, yours is the question I've been looking for. Thank you. Xander, go ahead.
Iago from, well, the Shakespeare play, but like Iago, Kenneth Branagh really brought him to life. Like the whole, basically the whole
Wait,
play
Kenneth
of
Branagh
Ham.
brought himself-
Hold
brought
on.
him
Oh
to
wow!
life
All
and,
right. What?
The whole play of not Hamlet. What's the
You
other
got company.
one?
Oh, hey, Dennis.
He's good. Dennis is fine.
All right. The whole play of not Hamlet. It's the other one with Iago in it. But anyway, it's about
Aladdin?
Iago. Not No, that's the parrot.
Oh, for God's sake.
Okay, so that's where my confusion
Dennis
comes
willing
in.
to show
because
up
I'm
on
like,
camera?
There's
kill the
another
dog.
Iago. All right.
Doesn't like to.
But anyway, that's the Iago I like.
You're gonna have to find that out for me because I don't.
Alright,
Huskoon,
fine.
greatest villain.
Lex Luthor.
Good
Lex
one.
Luthor
Okay.
is someone who is very intelligent, very motivated, and very calculating.
I'll
He
give
is
that to
he
you.
is someone who it's like I believe this person can exist in real life. As
He's
opposed
called Donald Trump. Sorry, I didn't say that. Never mind.
Hold on, Kage.
he's Elon Musk.
He used the word calculate.
You're right. All right, I screwed that up. Never mind. Sorry, go on.
But that
Yes, he's
he
Elon
is
Musk.
he is very believable and he's very
Yep.
motivated. He is someone who it's like I believe this person exists. I get where he is
Yep.
coming from. I hate his guts for it, but I
Yep.
understand how he's
Yep.
how where he's coming from. How
He's not
motivated.
evil. He's not blindly evil. He is self-serving.
He is, and that's he is my favorite
Yep.
villain, bar none.
Oh wait, I almost forgot another villain that goes along with Snidely Whiplash. You guys have no idea who I'm talking about.
Boris and is it Boris and shit? What's her name?
Simon Bar Sinister. If you know who
Sounds
Simon
too
Bar
familiar.
Sinister is, I want to see some noise in the channel.
That sounds too familiar. I know it, but I can't think of who he
I
is.
looked it up. Iago is from
You will do what Simon says.
Oh, honey.
Boris and Natasha.
Oh.
Yes,
Boris and Natasha.
Yes.
Boris Badenoff and
Boris and
Natasha
Nata-
Fatal.
They were hilarious villains. As far as cartoon villains
Yes.
go, they were incompetent.
Boris
but they
Badenoff.
were funny.
Yep. One of my favorite instances was when Boris Badenoff developed the goof gas. And basically, the goof gas, if released, would reduce a person's intellect to 0. And he was going to release it on Congress. But he didn't. And he's sitting outside dejectedly, and Natasha says, Boris, why did you not release the gas? He says, I'm sorry, Natasha, somebody beat me to it.
Okay.
Chaos, I do agree with you.
Yep.
Same mindset. Most overrated villain.
Overrated.
Oh, wow.
Overrated.
Most
Oh, well, by-
Because
overrated.
I've got one for this, and this is gonna piss off.
Real
you.
quick, I want to say my Iago is from Othello.
Yeah,
That's what
Othello.
Oh, the original Iago.
That's what I was talking about. Anyway, go ahead.
Most overrated, and they're gonna hate me, the Joker, because he has no direction. He's not motivated. He has no superpowers.
Okay, who
He
are
is
you
someone-
pulling the Joker from?
Okay, which Joker?
Yes, because
There are several.
we
There
can
are
say
several.
at this point that he has been
I'm excited for
recreated.
this
I
question.
am thinking pre-Dark Knight Joker.
Because the Dark Knight Joker
Joker's
is what the Joker should be.
Since the Heath Ledger Joker,
He's chaos.
Okay,
since
wait.
he has definitely improved.
Now wait a minute. If we're talking pre-Dark Knight Joker, you also have to consider Egghead and Egghead.
So no one's ever taken Egghead seriously though.
Xander, do the voice.
We're not going worst. We're going
I have an
overrated.
excellent plan for you.
That was well done.
Do you know that we
I'm
did that?
very. No, he didn't know that one.
April Fools,
Yeah.
he played Egghead for half of an episode.
Oh my god.
And did
I have
nothing
an
but egg
exquisite
buns.
plan.
Eggs.
Okay,
Full of
Randy.
eggs.
Randy, that's kind of what he's talking about. Mark Hamill made one of the greatest
Yes.
Jokers.
Yes.
But Batman the Animated Series Joker was just chaos for the sake of causing
Okay,
problems.
he was a lunatic. He
Right.
was an out of control.
Most of the time. There were exceptions. Go ahead, Mouse.
No, I was gonna say.
What if he
that's
killed
essentially what it
Batman
was
with a
chaotic.
gun?
Yeah.
He caused
With
problems.
an egg.
He caused problems.
I'm done.
Like there was no sense behind it. It was stupid.
Boozy, what is your important question?
Ask your question, Barrister. I'm not afraid.
That's right. We can take you.
Oh wait,
my
wait.
God.
Somebody says Skeletor was overrated.
Yeah, I would have
would've-
agreed with you until I
because he-
saw his origin story. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
They redid that and showed his
they?
origin story.
Yeah.
It was kind of cool.
But also, yeah.
What does he say?
Garland was a terrible
No,
villain.
Mr. Barrister. Do you want? Excuse me. I'm going to step up here.
Okay.
Do you want fucking wine?
I'm fine. I've been having these.
Well, I don't exactly know
want
what
one?
it is, but if it's wine, I shall drink it. Thank you, sir. I don't know what he's talking about. I
Something
think the
weird.
gentleman's had too much to drink. Mr. Barrister, I'm afraid you're
What?
cut off.
Oh.
I think you're. What's that?
Okay, so another overrated one.
Oh yes, sir.
Ronan, the Accuser, from Guardians, the first Guardians.
Oh, okay.
Just
Guardians
that
of the
movie.
Galaxy?
No.
Ronan the Accuser.
You know what? I agree because they
How many people are
they
watching?
did not go out of the way to show.
He's done. He
what-
can't answer.
No, I'm asking them.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, go on.
He went out of his way to explain himself, and nobody would give him the chance.
Mm-hmm.
He absolutely had the reason to educate people about why he was doing what he was doing, and
Mm-hmm.
nobody would take him seriously.
He felt like such a paint by numbers
Right.
villain.
He
Like, okay, he's evil. He's very racist, and that's it. It's like
Yeah.
Ronan
but at the
is.
same time, nobody would sit there and say, "I understand your point of view, and you're wrong." They would say, "You're wrong."
By the way, Waylon and Mr. Barrister, I am unfamiliar with the type of wine you are discussing. It apparently is a
okay.
German wine, but it is a German wine I do not know. If you would like to introduce me to it, feel perfectly free, if you know what I'm saying.
Okay, so Chaos
It's
is
called
saying
fucking.
Chaos is saying
what it says.
Galactus
Fucking.
from the
I
Fantastic
wish I
Four
hadn't
movie.
gotten
Do you see
sprayed.
what it says
And-
there?
I wish I hadn't
No,
gotten
it
sprayed
says
on
you
the
fucking.
Kinda wish you got sprayed.
Oh,
Second and the
Here,
third
let me-
one, please. No, don't actually get me here. 'Cause that was pretty bad.
All right, so
And
we're
that's
going to
what it
quick
says.
rewind. A villain that I would have never thought in a million years. I actually hated him when he came out,
Who?
and it made me appreciate the comic more. Zyklon from the Order of the Stick, is the stereotypical I am a villain because I want to be a villain. Red Cloak, to me, is the real villain. But Zarkon is, I am powerful, I am a 17th level sorcerer, I want to take over the world. I am a nerd. That is one of my favorite villains of all time because he has never, and this is really important to me, is sticking with your character archetype. Zarkon is a 17th level sorcerer lich who has never broken the I am ultimately powerful and I want to take over the world. He treats every scenario like it should be bludgeoned to death with a hammer. He uses his magic like a hammer, and he uses his minions to be the thinkers, and that makes him such a superior villain, and I love him for that.
All right, let's step back a little bit in time. All
Okay.
these villains and such. What about Ming the Merciless?
Oh, dude!
Dennis, you remember him, yes?
How long are you going
Emperor
back?
Ming. Yes, back in the days of, the yellow peril, if it's got, if it's Ming, he must be bad, right? That was an overrated villain.
Yep.
Because he really couldn't do anything, because all Flash Gordon ever did was look handsome, and that defeated Ming for some reason, I don't know.
I'm trying to think of the villain that I least like as a villain. See, I've always been a proponent of the bad guy. You said you read something positive, the webcomic Something Positive. Devon had one of the best lines. Yeah, the hero has to defeat the villain, so he has an entire play to become loved in your heart. But the villain only has a few scenes for you to know his innermost secrets. Therefore, the villain must be the most intimate character of the play.
And
that's totally true to me. I don't have a lot of villains I don't like because the villains have always felt more fleshed out to me than the heroes.
But there's
By the way,
there's
your
also
channel is exploding with the 80s. I'm just saying.
Oh, we got a lot of 80s coming up.
Flash!
But Alkali, the thing that you bring up is that
Savior
a lot of
of the
cases
universe.
there's so much focus on the good guys that they just kind of gloss over who they're fighting.
Yeah.
I feel like the Fantastic Four fell into that with Doctor Doom in both cases.
Okay, I can't argue with you there.
Because the old Voltron
Era, I love
were
Frank.
fantastic. However, they never gave them a chance to build, and therefore, villains, Voltron's got them, no problem.
Or Rita Repulsa.
Seriously.
Holy shit, dude, you're digging now.
Okay,
I'm
we're
trying to
gonna
think
talk
of the-
about Rita.
There's nothing
How
digging
about
that. How
Rodak?
about Voltron?
Rodak.
You guys don't know Rodak.
I actually do not know
Can we think of
Rodak.
worst villains? What's going
Worst
on?
villains. Worst villain.
Shredder was pretty shit.
No, Shredder was incompetent.
He was terrible.
There's
on which you're
I think you can be a good villain. Well, maybe not a good villain, but I guess you can be a good villain and be incompetent. That's
Yes, sir,
like
Mr. Barris.
that's kind of like the Riddler's whole thing.
All right, really fast. He's been asking the whole thing. From Skylar, from Shadowfang. What is everybody's D&D character who was the most interesting? What was his class, and why was he the most interesting? He has literally been asking that question since the first half hour of the cast. Let's ask it. I am
only have
so
Dragon
sorry.
Monk.
Come up with one.
As a mild,
Yeah, you've been playing for a
contingent
while.
to Skylar, actually, he was my DM for a little.
I love you,
Yes, he
Nisbet.
was.
I liked playing Gizzix, and it was.
Is that your Kobold?
It was my kobold that I got to play for a while, but now I can't play on Wednesday evenings. And basically, it was super interesting
Jewish?
to
No,
play.
he works.
It was super interesting to play a chaotic good character because I got to sit down and argue with another character because somebody needed to die, and I was not
I'm gonna beat
prepared
up
to do
Legend for
that.
this.
And so we
Legend's
had an
Magnet.
argument.
What?
Magneto?
Yeah.
We had a legitimate argument between players.
Magneto's a great
It's good.
character.
But no, that was legitimately it. I have never had
I
an
don't-
argument between characters
Yeah,
that I couldn't say, I'll kick your ass right now.
Those are good. There's nothing wrong with that. Huskoon, most interesting character, what his class was, and why he was the most
I
interesting.
haven't played D&D.
Doesn't matter.
Wait, weren't you going
You
to go
just
off
got
on
done
worst
saying
or something?
you've played tabletop games,
Whisper.
but you didn't specify that you never played tabletop games. I was mildly excited that you might have played RPGs before.
Oh, he's going to. He's going to be a guest on our thing that we're going to
that
announce
is
during this
frightening.
podcast.
Yes.
Huskoon, if you had... Okay, let's change it. If you had to make an interesting character, what would his thing be? What would his one trait be? Because usually you try to make one trait that's different than everyone else. And don't just say, I'm into
I
sports!
don't want to say
Why can't I say I'm into sports?
But it
If it
absolutely
works.
hurt.
The Jock Wizard.
Hey, Jock Wizard.
Jock
would be-
Wizard! Jock
Jock
Wizard!
Wizard.
Jock Calculator. How about that? It's like in Final Fantasy Tactics, you basically have a calculator with jump as his subset skill.
Jock Wizard.
Yes.
You actually did play that game.
I told you I played that game.
I know, but I didn't believe you until
I had a cat.
Calculator with jump. that would be great.
Xander.
There's mine.
Xander, if you had to make a creative D&D character, some skill that sets you apart from everyone else, what is it?
Well, my most creative character I had was the kobold because I was a bad guy.
And why are kobolds always bad guys?
I love kobolds; they're adorable.
Yes,
but
they
anyway,
They're always bad guys because they don't have the intelligence.
No,
or something.
I don't know.
Ash,
how
no. Monk had punch. The Lancers had jump. You can leave Monk either way.
Xander was a monk. He fights and kicks. He hits with sticks. Dragon Monk.
Monk is pretty much Tifa from Final Fantasy VII.
Yes. Kage.
What?
Most interesting D&D character, what race /
I never played
class
that.
it was, and why it was interesting.
Well, he was a gnome, and he was a thief. And the only interesting thing was his name and where he was from.
And what was that?
His name was Nomer Bile, and he was from Rising Gorge.
I hate you so much.
You asked!
That's awesome. Nomer Bile.
Yes, Nomer Bile from Rising Gorge.
God damn it.
Nomer Bile, I get it.
I had...
Da-da-da-dum.
Empress, you're right. Dragons had jump, but they were called Lancers in Final Fantasy VII.
I had a elven
That's what I
wizard.
said.
Welvin.
An elven wizard
Dragons.
on an island where my entire family was nobility, but being a wizard was illegal. So I had to just convince him that I was a scholar.
Golly gee, imagine that.
Yeah.
Do I see some sort of parallels here?
Alkali was
Yeah.
a mage in some place where it wasn't allowed.
Yep, that sounds like my MO. And by far my favorite was the very first time I was introduced to the game.
By the way, thank you, Numberpuss. Shazam!
Shazam!
Go on.
We had an invisible assailant, so I jumped over the counter
An invisible mage.
of a mage shop. The assailant was obviously an elf, and the DM looked at me. He's like, I jump over the assailant of a mage shop, and I grab a handful of white sand. And him, knowing that white sand was a component for sleep, goes,
Yes.
your character would know that elven characters are immune to sleep. Like, I know. I cast Create Water with my action, and with my move action, I throw sand. And the invisible motherfucker was visible to everyone inside of the... And that was my first interaction with this illegal mage character. So, by far, my favorite character to play. And I don't get to play D&D very
Guys,
often.
this is
Help me.
why
Thank you.
Alkali is a DM.
It's why I'm a DM, because I don't play
Because
the
he
game.
lets us do whatever we want.
You can do whatever you want. You just have to roll to make it happen.
Nerds.
Nerds!
I accept that I am a nerd. So there is your answer to the question you've been asking the whole
Xander,
time.
have Huskoon drink your drink.
My drink is empty.
But that's why Huskoon must drink
Oh,
Xander's
cicada
drink.
down! Cicada. Oh, it's
Mine is hard liquor. Holy shit.
Cicada down. Cicada down.
What?
Cicada.
I was going to say
Cicada.
that's a very large
Yeah, right here.
flying thing.
It's a cicada.
It's not a bat.
So everyone, Nico, how many people are in the chat right now? If I may
How many
know?
chats are in the
How many chats are in the people right now?
help
If I
me.
may.
English, help me with this. Alkali, crinkle story, please.
Oh
Oh,
fuck!
no.
No! Because
What? How
that's
many?
gonna lead me to believe.
How many?
Hold on.
Hey, what's up?
88.
91.
I've got 88, 91, either of them works. Guys, for those of you interested, for those of you like D&D, we are getting there. This is
what?
the first time we've announced it. Please don't pass this around. Nico knows because he's been working with me to make it happen. Soon. Probably, definitely within this year, but soon.
I'm gonna try.
We're going to try as hard as we can, guys. It is my pleasure to announce that the Dragon Show has a new segment that is going to show up every now and then. Guys, we are going to be playing Dungeons and Dragons, a 3+ hour
God.
D&D live stream.
Don't threaten us.
You
And this gentleman right here will be a guest on it at least once. This gentleman over here is a normal player. Xander will be a irregular. He will show up every once in a while. And we're going to make Huskoon show up because I think it would be funny.
I didn't agree to this. I'm sorry.
You don't need to agree to shit. I run your con with you.
There's a cicada, and it can't fly because cicadas can't fly.
I thought there was a kid in the chat.
Lewis.
No,
Lewis
there's a
wants us to
cockroach here.
sing.
No, cicada is in the garage right now. And cicadas can't fly. I don't know how they
Oh,
evolve.
Mr. Barrister says, ahem! What the hell are you talking about, Mr. Barrister? I have no idea what you're saying ahem for.
Clearing his throat.
Boozy, yes, you will be invited.
North is taking my place on the panel.
No, North can't take your place yet.
Why not?
Because you're here.
Oh God, yeah.
Why did I just... Okay.
I have a feeling
Because you're here.
No, I read it wrong. Okay, I don't have my glasses on. I thought I saw the phrase Yog Sothothskun. I'm sorry, I thought I saw that.
you need to wear your glasses
I
more.
should wear my glasses, I'm sorry.
Dear
Oh,
God.
and Onyx Flame wants to talk to
Okay.
me.
Oh, hey, Twitter poll's done.
What do we got?
The best villain song. Okay, in
Best villain song.
fourth place, Friends from the Other Side, 14%.
Fourth? Hold on. Keith David's Friends from the Other Side got fourth place.
Listen to the other three.
Okay.
Poor Unfortunate Souls in third place at
I'm
15%.
still shocked.
Hellfire in second place with 26.
Really?
Be Prepared won, 45%.
45? No, I'm not arguing with them because Be Prepared is
No.
amazing.
Everybody's just like, oh, Jeremy Irons, time to win.
No, everybody.
It wasn't Jeremy Irons. He blew out his voice. It
What?
wasn't him.
What?
Yeah.
Okay,
Like, guess how many
be
people know
prepared.
that?
Yes, that wasn't
What's
Jeremy
the
Irons.
line? Be prepared. He blew out his voice. It wasn't him for the high note.
Like, guess
sung
how
it?
many people know that?
Oh, I have no idea.
I don't. No.
Apparently
Here's
not me.
okay.
I didn't know
let's
that
be honest.
either.
There's two reasons why Be Prepared won. Okay.
It's famous.
One, it's a goddamn good song.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
And
is.
number two, Furries and Lion King.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Basically, Zootopia before
Yes.
Zootopia.
Yep. No, people can't.
No.
Try everything.
Oh, you know what? The Lamb needed a song in Zootopia.
Wait a minute. Somebody said that was Jim
Absolutely.
Cummings?
I honestly do not know who did it.
Jim Cummings. Jim
that
Cummings
was
was
him.
absolutely Winnie the Pooh.
Yo, Jim Cummings,
And
but
also
somebody sang the high note from Be Prepared for Jeremy Irons because he tried to sing Be Prepared
But
and
people
blew out
are
his
telling
voice.
me it was Jim Cummings did the high note.
Yeah, there are a lot of people saying Jim Cummings right now.
Okay, well here's the thing.
All I know is that Jeremy Irons didn't do it. I do not know who did.
Okay, apparently
There are a lot of
Jim-
people saying.
No shit.
Put it this way.
I will
Jim did
lose my
not
shit.
drop that tidbit of information to me while we were having dinner, so I don't know. That sort of
Liam
thing.
is saying it was, you won't get a sniff out of me. That's when he
Without-
blew out his voice. I know he blew out his voice. I just don't know.
Yeah, it was. Everybody's saying it was Jim Cummings.
Oh my God.
Wow.
So Jim Cummings sang.
Oh,
That's
hey,
it. That was-
That's amazing.
Boozy is saying that Wikipedia confirms, so we know it's right.
Oh,
Yes.
Can't
my
go
God.
against Wikipedia.
He is the singing voice for Scar.
Jim Cummings is the singer. I'm not Star.
Fucking kill me, but also that's my fetish.
I miss you.
What the fuck?
Thank you, group. We
The
learned something
risen
today.
Yes, I am educated, ladies
Welcome
and gentlemen.
to
Raises
the
a lot of
Dragon
questions that you're not ready to like.
Yeah.
Be ready.
There are certain things mankind was not meant to know, and I suspect I have just learned some of them.
That Jim Cummings did the voice for Scar.
I thought that was Jeremy Irons.
No, I knew he blew out his voice. I did not know it was Jim Cummings.
That being
Now
said,
we really need him to come back to Anthrocon.
fantastic setting and fantastic.
Well, we're gonna do it.
What's up?
Okay,
I'll tell you what. I won't show up if he does. He'll love that.
That being said,
okay.
you won't.
Now, my
will.
understanding. Okay,
Ash says we all drink. Everyone take a drink.
my
I
understanding
feel like we need a
is
toast right
that
now.
Mr. Cummings,
Toast.
God bless
What are we
his heart,
toasting to?
says nice things about Anthrocon.
Screw them.
That's
No,
the
we can do
buzz
our own
that I
So the
hear.
hurricane.
But
people.
after what happened
the hurricane
with the
people.
limousine, I
Hurricane
don't think
Helms.
Jim is ever coming
What
back.
happened with his limousine?
The hurricane
You
and
don't-
his win over the Rock.
What?
Jim? Jim's limousine was fine. You're talking about the old guy. I didn't hear any
No.
problems with Jim's
Jim
limousine.
Cummings.
You don't.
Oh, I totally have Jim and and this year's guest confused. My bad.
You don't remember.
I know Jim. I got the two confused. My bad.
Okay. If anybody doesn't know the story of Mr. Cummings and the limousine at Anthrocon, give a
Watch
heads
the
up. But I
live
suspect
stream
they all
and he'll
know.
tell it next time.
Thank you. I will. Oh, Alkali, your fire is going out.
Yeah, because
Oh,
eventually
no.
we're going to kill the podcast, go inside, watch a movie, and get
I
drunk.
watched it like 4 or 5 times, and I was like, it's been 2 hours, 45 minutes.
You know, the
We
Jim
had
Cummings,
3 hours almost.
Almost.
Holy
the
shit!
Jim Cummings arrival at Anthrocon.
How do these people
that
listen to us
little
babble on for 3
short
hours?
clip that
Like this.
Big Blue Fox shot is now on my YouTube.
I'm very aware that it's on your YouTube. I might have given it like 6 or 7 views.
This goddamn cicada right here. This is bugging me.
What's the key?
Okay.
Oh,
There's
is
a
that a
cicada-
joke?
but
I
A-
see what you're
Machiavellian
saying.
wants
And
Patreon
B,
questions.
I'm
Next
gonna
one.
kick the cicada
Don't
over to you
give
guys.
it.
I'll be back.
What?
Why? What happened?
My
Why?
phone ran out of power.
But it's right
I'll be
there.
back.
He's looking at it.
I know.
Xander is getting us the Patreon questions. He'll be back. And then, guys, we're going to finish off the show because we did at one point have more than 100 viewers. If we can get 100 viewers in here, we've always had, it's really weird, we've always had between 80 and 95. I would love to say that we had over 100 to finish off a show. So, guys, we will do quick fire questions, which will be from you guys, the chat, to finish off the show. He's drunk.
It's a real
And
show
how?
now.
No,
I
I
want to
just
say
have-
one little
I have
tiny
strong
detail.
lungs. Don't smoke,
All
kids.
right.
What is your tiny detail, my friend?
You know, Alkali and they're very, very worthy next door neighbor, Mr. Dennis. He's kind of hiding around the corner. Very, very smart man does not want to show up on camera with this crap going on.
Very
here.
smart.
I do not blame him. However, that gentleman over there is wearing a hat that says Vietnam veteran. So, this is just for you, sir, if I may.
You don't have to.
That's all I'm going
We
to
don't
say.
have to, we
Yeah.
want to.
I'm not going to ask anything on camera because I respect you. If you show up on camera here, you're obviously the lowest of the low, like we are. So please stay off to the side.
It's what we do, my friend.
Believe me,
I know.
if it was not for this man and the fact that his mother saved me from a fire when I was 8 months old, I would not be here.
None of that is true.
I beg your pardon.
I
Can
lost
you
the leg.
prove it?
No,
If you fall backward, I'm going to laugh.
I would too. Bottle opener.
I'm sorry, shall we see what the channel is saying?
Missed.
People are saying, hi neighbor. Our nameless neighbor, sir, we shall say hello to you. From
Yes,
our-
that is
around the
Dennis.
world.
Dennis is awesome, and he's trying to move away from me like a smart individual.
Yes,
Actually,
he
if
is
you
a
want-
wise man.
Huskoon.
He is trying to get away from this insanity.
About the same.
And
You are getting a lot of love on this chat
Kage,
right
you
now.
are a evil bug for making them watch that movie. I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Bolo Digest.
Ash.
Bobo.
Ash, I am working on showing up to the LARP. I cannot wait.
Oh,
Which
rocker. Roll.
This makes sense to some people, by the way, not me, but
Yeah, he's not. You'll all learn.
Don't throw my damn keys into the fire.
Oh wait, Waylon says
No, we
Alkali
need to do
and
this
Kage
again.
are going to come LARPing in Boston area. What?
You should.
Who agreed to that?
Myself and Boozy.
Is that
did.
true? Go ahead, do the mouth thing. It's not working.
You're not pointing at.
It's not. No, you have
your
to.
head. See?
Oh my god.
I'm not kidding. I am not kidding about
It
that.
works.
It does.
Oh, wait a minute.
Edit.
Somebody says throw the keys at the bunny.
No, do
There's
not
no
throw your
bunny out
keys.
there.
Hey, are you going to be at For Reality? Somebody asked.
Oh, wait, is that the one in Ohio?
Yes.
Yes.
Cincinnati.
That's like a week or two from now, right?
Columbus.
What's today?
It's Columbus Day weekend, I
know.
think.
What?
Uh,
No, 2 weeks from now.
no
Yes.
one, not that anyone knows
Yes.
it's Columbus Day.
October
Drink
9th.
Columbus
Yes,
drink.
I am going to be at For Reality in Ohio.
Really quick, let's go over this. Guys,
What?
For Reality is the next convention. Myself and Xander, we've just confirmed that this gentleman over here, Uncle
Yes.
Kage, will be there after that.
I shall.
Myself and Xander will be at MFF, and that is the last
my
convention
God,
for the
can
year.
we do another?
Con?
No, the panel.
Panel? At For Reality?
The one
Which
that
one?
we started.
Poker,
Are
spell
you
the
talking
city right.
about,
2 N's, 1 T.
Guys!
What?
Guys, I'm gonna tell everyone in this chat. And is Poker? Did you just say Poker's in there?
right there.
Hey, Poker!
Yes.
You might have already sent this to me. Poker, please announce it in the chat. I'm gonna invite this gentleman right now.
Huh?
Miko was there for the very first incarnation of this panel. Guys, at For Reality, we're gonna try a late night panel called Libation Appreciation.
Will there be sake?
For you, there will be.
If,
Well,
if
cheers.
you're willing to represent it.
There it is.
Oh, hell yes.
Poker Wolf, who is the director of programming at For Reality, just said, "Yep, Poker. You might have even given me that panel, but I'm a little drunk right now. I'm very sorry, guys."
I've seen his schedule. It's good.
Oh yeah,
It's
no.
really good.
For Reality is really
I mean, if
pulling
you-
out all the
if
stops
you want-
this year.
Well,
No,
yes.
seriously, if you
I'm
want to
all
talk about
for
an
it.
up and coming con in the Midwest, I mean,
It's the
that
first
was like
panel
one of the
that
high
I
ones
threw
on my
on.
list. Like I can't throw First Squared or IFC under the bus, but For Reality, that is going to be a fun con for
Oh.
anyone who goes to.
Listen, there's no throwing anybody under the bus. Every single convention has their.
They do.
There
I'm
are
not-
things-
No, I
That's the joy of our fandom. If For Reality comes up with something that works great, I'm gonna steal it. So is MFF.
No, my friend, you can't.
Why?
I'm before you.
That's
I
what
get
it
to
said.
steal
I'll
it
steal it
first.
from you.
Fuck
I don't
off!
You
care.
know who stole it?
What?
We didn't even steal it.
No.
We made it up.
For Libation Appreciation and MST3K was created by 2 of the 3 people. Libation Appreciation, 2 of the 3 people. We have created multiple panels, and they have all been stolen from us.
Excuse me, Dan.
What do we got?
Alkali, make out with your drink, if you would be kind enough. Thank you. Oh, and there's Motor City. What the hell?
Motor City Fur-
Con. What?
FurCon.
Con. I'm
It's
sorry.
up by
No,
Detroit, but
not
it's
that
active.
word.
Have you been invited to MCFC yet?
I don't know.
Unless something changes, both myself and Uncle Kage will be at Motor City FurCon. Let's really quick go over the rest of the year, guys.
Well,
We're
Bunker
getting.
wants to steal more things for us, so we'll have to make up better things.
Oh well, okay. Let's not get. I haven't got an official invitation.
I will tell them to invite you.
You could. God, you're fondling.
I don't
my
know if I've
watch.
ever seen
Yeah, I'm
Kage this
finally his
flustered.
other wrist.
I have a lot of fur.
You have a wrist.
You didn't know that for but it's okay.
What?
Guys, as of right
You
now,
like
unless
my
something
fur?
changes, we have in order.
I think
We have For Reality coming up sometime in October. Xander, correct me if I'm wrong.
Columbus Day
You're right.
weekend.
Columbus Day
October
weekend.
Nobody knows
Yes.
when the hell Columbus Day
Yes,
is, but
yes,
it's
that is
weekend.
correct. Myself and Xander will be at MFF, Midwest Fur Fest. After that,
Me too.
guys, unless something changes, and no one better ever give them shit for this, because if you were smart, you'd go out to Australia too. This gentleman will be out in Australia. Well, we hold First Squared. I wish you
what,
could be
where,
there.
What? Who? What?
Excuse you?
Australia convention is the same weekend as
Is
First
it
Squared.
Purdue?
Am I going?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Unless you're not. Okay, Uncle Kage has an open invite to First Squared, but that being said, if he chooses us over Australia, and I'm not kidding, I mean it when I say this.
Okay, I don't know where my phone is. That's got my calendar on it.
It's
I
Kage?
think I left it in the house.
If I find out that you could have went to Australia, I will not give you any panels and I will not allow you on stage. Go to fucking Australia
All right,
You're
okay.
not the
instead of Wisconsin in the winter.
You're not the
being said-
director of programming.
I'm the
First
con
Square.
chairman. I might override you. You can't override me. You're not chairman.
I'm not part of this discussion.
Alkali?
Miko.
Yes.
I'm Kage. Pleased to meet you.
Perfect.
Okay, here's what I remember.
Don't think him.
Here's
We're
what I
important.
remember. I'm doing For Reality in Ohio
Yes.
the 9th.
Yes.
The week there's 2 weeks that I'm not doing anything. Then I'm going to Sweden.
Really?
Yes. There's a con called
They say you look dead.
Halloween.
Oh, shit.
Halloween
Yep.
in Sweden.
Make them call me. I want to go to Sweden.
You have to know how to say Swedish things.
I can totally say Swedish things.
No, you cannot, and no, you cannot.
Okay, hold on. He was making fun of me, but that's exactly what I say. Bork, bork, bork.
But you also have reasons you can't
The
go.
chat is-
Meatballs.
You
Yes.
also have reasons you
Fuck
can't
me.
go.
I'd
Oh,
rather not.
shit.
Okay.
Okay, I got Arizona.
Can I kill this
Furcon.
cicada, or do I just need
I'm
to
not
keep
in
kicking
Arizona.
him?
No,
Yeah,
that's
he's our
not a
friend
cicada.
now.
Where
He's
is
our
it?
friend.
Where is it?
He's hanging out.
Where?
He's part of the. Do not kill him. He's part of our chat.
You kicked him off.
Oh, for God's sake!
right
Hold
here.
this shit.
Don't kill the Zucada.
Yeah, have you got him
cicada.
there, Dennis?
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
you
dead.
killed that one's dead.
Oh, okay.
No,
that
that
one's
one is.
This one's
We're leaving Dragon Sugar Night.
That cicada's alive.
Where is he?
I don't know.
He flew away.
There he is.
Okay,
Oh,
it's
it
an
flew.
insect thing. We had this brotherhood thing going on. Where'd he go?
I saw him fly off in the distance.
He's like, hang on.
Away up the same weekend as that.
That was fun.
Go on your thing and look for the. Go.
I can't. Damn you, man.
How are cicadas so bad at flying?
Look, I'm basically Jesus.
Yeah, all right, all right.
Better
As
because
soon
I
as
know
I
your
walk
schedule.
away, he's gonna show up.
Damn
pretty
you,
much.
manager.
I'm pink and cute.
I can't. Bless you. It's a real show now. Yeah, fuck.
All right,
Give me
well.
this shit.
All right.
I saw a cicada. I
So,
saw something
Alkali,
fly.
I think are yelling there. I think we have a few more deaf people in the audience now.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, should we call Bick?
Doc.
Oh, you found him. Hold this shit. Give me this. I
Yeah.
want to see this cicada.
Put him in
deer.
front of the camera.
Okay, where's it gone? Right here?
What do we have that weekend?
Okay, come here, dude.
Which weekend
Hang
is
on.
it?
I don't know.
You
We got a
just too
cicadas,
busy.
friend.
Come on.
and if you
Follow
don't,
them.
I got you.
I
going on
really.
now?
Nico,
He
you've known
found a
her about
cicada.
a year now.
Oh,
You're in
Jesus,
charge.
that was a sound.
He
Now
just
he's
he
gone.
flew
He's
above your
inside.
head.
He's inside now.
that's not too. That's
I was giving you a peace sign.
Was that the sound?
That was a cicada.
That was loud.
Cicadas are angry. They're like constantly angry.
See, I
Oh,
suspect
he
this
flew
is like
away.
the love child of Mrs. Tank, if you remember her.
Why
He
is
flew away.
All right, give me
you
that
need to
shit.
learn.
They're angry. They're
You need
stupid.
to
They
learn
don't know
this
how to
quickly.
fly. They don't
1, 2,
bite.
3,
They're just
4,
loud.
5,
4, 5,
6.
6.
Miko, 1,
Seven.
2, 3.
No, wrong. 3.
Hang on.
3.
Alkali,
3.
Wadia says we had a whole bottle of Jägermeister that
I'm
something-
sorry. That's all I have to say about that. Go on.
Okay, Wadius, you're done. Go to bed, my dear boy. I
Wadius,
think
you
you've had
shouldn't
enough.
be drinking fucking that and that.
Yeah, you're done.
By the way,
go to bed.
I have to say I'm glad that we have two other programming directors in the chat right now.
Actually, hold on. You've
We-
been a
we-
programming director at one point, right?
Never.
I have. You have. Did I
Times
make
two.
you a programming? Yeah, you're a glorified programming
I was
director.
there. No, I'm not glorified. I'm the opposite. I was there for an entire weekend. Had to help you guys out with it, and didn't get any credit for it.
Miko's a programming director, but we were too drunk to say thank you. And Xander's a programming
Oh, I
director.
found the,
because
I
he
found the
yelled at me.
cicada.
You said
Okay.
He was hanging on my shoulder.
You said
Oh,
thank
no!
you to
here,
Truck
dude.
Bear and Roommate.
I said thank you to other
Truck
things.
Bear and Roommate.
I totally said thank you to you.
Is that him here? Oh, that's
Here
him.
he is.
That's a noise.
Oh, hi, cicada.
Hi,
Put him in
guys.
front of the camera.
What?
They want to say hi.
He is so angry right now.
This has been brought to you by Mr. Cicada. Here you have it. Yep.
Put him on top of the garage.
What?
On top of the
I'm going to
garage.
be releasing him to
Oh, yeah.
the wild.
Yeah.
Untish boom.
Nisbet, not you.
Say goodbye to your public here. You want him on top of the garage?
Yeah.
Just chuck him up
Okay,
there.
here we go. Off you go, dude. I guess he's on top of the
He's
garage.
gone
He
now.
stopped
You got
chirping
him.
immediately. He's fine.
I reminded him Mrs. Tank.
He's
Holy
fine.
shit.
He's happy about existing.
Who's going to
He's
bed?
not-
Lewis, you going to bed? Good night, Lewis.
Good night, Lois.
Good night, Lewis.
Poker Wolf, you were right.
Bye, friend.
Right about what?
They're talking about programming
You
stuff.
know, I could have been a dick and put him on the camera lens.
That would have been pretty dickish.
Zorbaganamon says, as much as I want to...
Glorious, good night.
Oh my God,
Ash. Zorbaganamon, time for you to go to bed too, all right?
Yeah.
Gatoman.
Now, Wadius, for God's sake, dude, it's almost freaking dawn in Norway. Why don't you go to bed now,
The
my boy?
sun
Oh, he's
isn't-
back. I saw him. He fell. Did you see that?
The sun doesn't rise in Norway
Oh,
this,
for God's
after
sake.
the
Okay.
Is that the
The
cicada?
cicada,
Totally
he
different
is
for them.
desperate to be on the show.
Oh,
DST is
dear.
on their solstice.
Oh, for God's
What?
All
No,
right.
the solstice is in the middle. Is at the beginning of summer. Now that we're at the equinox, the sun is set in Norway for the next
sorry,
6
sorry.
months.
The equinox.
We
They
usually
start way
get.
earlier than we do.
We usually get towards the end of the show with this. Let's go really fast. Let's go through them. Guys, what weekend is for awesomeness? No, October. For reality.
15th?
Columbus Day
The
weekend.
weekend of the
14th,
9th. Columbus Day.
Columbus
yeah.
Day weekend.
Guys, the next one you will see all of us, myself,
Both
Kage,
all of
and
us, thank
Xander.
you.
Shut up! I love you. Guys, all three of us, at least, if not more of us, will be at For Reality October Columbus Day weekend.
Husky and I aren't all of us.
I don't know the answer, and I didn't want to interrupt myself. Will you, either of you guys? You can't make it?
I cannot.
And we might drag you if you're not
You
working.
have to ask me more than 2 weeks prior.
Miko, would you like to come with us to October Awesome Con?
Yes, you have to remind me.
Miko might be there if he's not working.
I want to recreate the first year of Alcoholics Appreciation.
The first year of Alcoholics Appreciation, you got drunk on Bacardi 151 and went and found a room.
That was my room, first off. And
Yeah, you just
second
saw
off,
your face and they probably couldn't hear you because the microphone's right here, right?
Yeah.
Miko, you think you can make it?
You think the mic couldn't hear me if it was on your crotch?
No,
No, they're
I was
talking
talking to Kage.
Because my crotch was over in front of the camera.
You think the mic couldn't hear you?
It could not hear me.
All right.
Yes, Chaos Infinitum, the answer is yes. That's the short end.
Early October, hopefully 4 of the 5 of us will be at For Reality. After that, myself and Xander will be at MFF. After that, if something
I will be
crazy...
I'll be at
It's on
MFF.
the north side of town. Even if I work, I'll be
I live
there.
15
valid
minutes
point.
from the MFF hotel.
All of us except for Kage will be at MFF. Kage can't be there because, quite frankly, planes stopped crashing in that hotel years ago. Cheers.
Your apology as Chloricon.
Under the skin.
There goes the cicada.
Ding. Jesus
That was
Christ.
the appropriate move.
After that, we will see all of you. Kage is trying to make it, but he has something going on that weekend. If something goes crazy, you'll see him there. If not, everyone else will be there. First Squared in the last weekend of February.
What's
And
your
after
number
that,
one?
early April, we will see all of you. That is all of us except for Huskoon, MCFC.
Maybe.
Convergence
MCFC 's
is
a
in
maybe.
MCFC is in the air, but
Christ.
definitely myself
Equinox
and
thing is-
Xander
okay.
and Kage will be at MCFC and
more
probably
important
Miko.
thing.
Guys,
What about-
that
what
is
about-
all the way through April.
You forgot Vernal Equinox. You won't be there.
No, I'm trying my
Probably
damnedest to
more
be
So
there.
important.
I know I'll be there.
They have not sent me an email yet saying that they want me to be there. That is one of the stopgaps.
Do I need to yell
More
at
than
people
most
on
of
your
us,
behalf?
you want
Kage,
to
could
be
you
there.
explain to them?
What?
Fernal Equinox has not sent me an email yet saying that I should be at Fernal Equinox. Could you explain
What
to
is
people
that?
why that's important?
Oh, well, it is important. It's extremely important. Nothing's more important than this. The fact that they have not sent you an email
No.
is because they are making the assumption that you're going to be there, and you should get in contact with them to clarify the appearance of.
So the short answer is, smartass,
I tried.
that we go to a lot of cons every year. So
Yeah.
we go to the cons that ask us to be there. Myself and Xander would love to be at Fertile Equinox. If they tell us they want us to be there, that is totally different. But we'll see. Hopefully, they send us an email. That'd be wonderful.
I got an email from Vernal Equinox.
Well, fuck you too.
Is that
They must like me more than you. I don't know. They're like one of the few cons that do.
I love
you
Fernal.
guys smoke?
Oh yeah, most of us do.
Oh, I've never seen you guys light up.
Oh no, no,
it's just the
not
smoke here.
cigarettes.
Okay. That's cool.
is there a cicada there?
Yeah, there's this kid. He came back.
Where is he?
Boozy, I totally
He's
agree.
fine.
Fucking Huskoon.
I mean,
That's
that's,
the
gonna
next one.
happen at MFF.
Come on now.
Is this a
What?
live one? Yeah.
There's one.
No. This is not the cicada.
That's
This-
a twig.
This is a no. This is a. That's not the. There. That's.
Poker,
sorry.
I'm empty.
I misidentified our
Okay.
insectoid friend here.
Here goes.
Go, Miko. What do you got?
I'm Miko.
They're not coming here, are they?
Hi, Miko.
Hold on, we're going to finish it off. Yes, that's exactly what I want to do. Before we go to closing questions, because you guys did get over 100 people, where the hell are you going?
I'm grabbing another drink, you motherfucker.
Oh, okay.
There's one
More left.
Guys, we're going to go to the chat. We're going to do quick fire questions, but before that, we all want to say a very specific
Rosh
goodbye.
Hashanah.
Miko, would you like to say goodbye to our chat?
I love you all, and you make my roommates happy, and also you make me happy. It's really weird. Stop it. Good night.
You may want to repeat that because I belched and they may not have heard you.
Loudly. They have to hear in the back row, son. Go on.
Happy thoughts.
Hi.
Down here. They're down here.
Hold on.
It's like talking to micros.
Hi.
That might actually be audible.
Yeah.
Huskoon, say goodbye to the audience before we do quick fire questions.
I love you all too. Thank you very much. It's always a pleasure to be here, and you guys tell me to drink and whatnot.
Our special guest, I'm going to give a special thank you. This gentleman
you.
flew out here this morning and said, please do not tell anybody I'm going to be on here. Guys, Sam and myself have been friends for years, ever since he made me get onto stage in the furry fandom. Everything that you guys enjoy about this podcast, in some weird, twisted way, was started by this gentleman. He is the reason that we do what we do, because he put us on stage. You were at that open mic. I was at that open mic. Uncle Kage, thank you for everything you do for the fandom. Before we go to questions, could you please say goodbye to our audience?
What audience?
These
That
guys.
The
audience.
scrolling thing right
All right.
here.
Well, I shall indeed say goodbye to the audience. I would like to say a very, very special thank you to my hosts, because what Alkali said was only partially true. What happened was I sent him a text message that said, "Can I be on your show, please? I don't have anything to do this weekend. I want to be on your show, please, please, please." And he was very gracious enough to allow me to be here. So I am very, very grateful to, as I said, my hosts. Thank you for allowing me to join you here in the wonderful frozen hell of
It's 90
It's 90 degrees
I
and we
know.
have a fire.
Okay, that's why. Okay, you don't know it, but my wool overcoat and hat are in the basement because I honestly thought it was going to be snowing up here. But I want to thank you again, gentlemen, for allowing me to join you on your show tonight.
Cheers.
It's been my tremendous honor and pleasure and calculus.
Air toast.
Oh, good calculus.
Air toast, force
Hey,
5.
Toast.
Xander, say goodbye to our audience.
Thanks, everybody. We love you. That's all I got right
Quick
now.
fire.
Sorry, I'm too drunk.
Guys,
You drunk?
I'm going to finish it off with this. This gentleman sitting next to me who... Stop it. This gentleman over here, Xander the Blue, is the most polite person you will ever meet, which is why during the fireside casts, you don't hear from him as much.
He's almost Canadian.
He truly is. He makes sure everybody else gets a turn. He lets everybody else talk. This guy is the person who not only keeps me doing this podcast, but makes sure it happens as soon as often as possible. Guys, Xander the Blue is the reason the Dragon Show exists. He pitched me the idea. He got the original soundstage. And every week he tells me, "Hey, fat ass, let's sit down and do a podcast." Guys, Xander the Blue is the reason that we are the entertainment
Xander
that
the Blue,
hopefully
gentlemen.
you guys like.
Stop
So
it.
Xander.
Yeah.
So, we're going to kill the podcast, but at one point we were told that we had over 100 people in the podcast, which would make this a record. Our record before this was 97. Somebody told me there was 103 people. We're going to do your quick fire questions. Guys, let's say goodbye before we do the quick fire questions, starting over here. Huskin, would you say goodbye? No, actual goodbye.
Goodbye.
Miko.
See you later, nerds.
Nerds.
Matane, sayonara.
Sayonara.
Xander the Blue.
RAR means hello and goodbye. There we go.
Can I get a quick goodbye from the side from my neighbor?
Bye.
There you go.
Good night,
Guys, Dennis is amazing. He lets us do whatever the hell we want, and he has never set fire to my lawn, which he
Bottles
has
for bunnies!
every
Bottles for
right
bunnies.
to do.
Yes!
Guys, my name is Alkali. I hope to see you at Fur Reality, MFF, and of course, First Squared, the convention that I run, and that if we burn down Australia, this gentleman over here will join me at. Guys, everybody sitting in this circle has had something to do with First Squared, and in a very weird roundabout way, everyone in the circle has had something to do with one of the greatest conventions in the fandom, Anthrocon.
Excuse me.
Go ahead, my friend.
What I had to do with First Squared was to tell you not to do it.
And the only thing I've had to do with Anthrocon is to tell them that they shouldn't do it anymore.
I just wanted to state
We
that
got
for the
this.
record.
That means that you both had something to do with those guys.
The only thing I did with First Square is try to get one of your staff members fired.
It was me.
Guys going around the circle, the director of logistics at First Squared, Miko. The director of programming at First Squared, Huskoon. The director of Making Me Not Insane, and also before this year, the
First
director of
lady.
making that fucking poster possible. Guys, this guy over here
Oh, you're not doing
did
the poster?
100
Postable.
poster.
Poster ball.
Shut up, I love you. This gentleman over here did 100 plus pieces of art in 6 months to make First Squared happen. Guys, the director of everything, and I know you're going to thank your board of directors, but guys, the director of Anthrocon, Uncle Kage. My name is Alkali. I'm the director of First Squared. I hope to see you the very first month of February. We're about to give you guys your reward for getting us over 100 people. One more time, very quick going through. I would like to say goodnight to... Say your name.
Fingers.
To Middle Fingers. Say your actual name.
Uncle Kage?
Jeffrey?
To the guy who eats all my
Miko.
cheese. Hold on. Let's do it properly. Look off into the distance.
Oh.
It's Miko.
Oh my god.
To the director of programming at First Squared, it's...
The anti-social justice warrior Huskoon.
To the director of everything at Anthrocon, the
What?
biggest convention in furry history, Uncle Kage.
Also known as Ash.
No.
Congratulations, Ash, on your promotion.
To the creator of the Dragon Show and the 4 years running director of art at First Squared, Xander the Blue.
Dang.
My name is Alkali. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for so much for joining us. We're going to go to quick fire questions. Good night.
How's that work?
We're going to go to the chat.
Yeah, chat.
I want to do some more of this clinky shit.
Chat is clinking.
I like
waiting
this
for
sound.
these.
Chat, give us a
It's a great
question.
sound. Get your ass over here. All right, Kage,
Hang
I'm
on,
going to
wait.
throw my bottle at you.
No!
No. Hang on. I want to do this
My
shit.
clinks aren't great.
You answer questions while I do this shit, okay?
All right.
Go ahead, do it.
You have to bring it closer to the microphone.
Do it.
Excuse me.
Kage,
B flat.
Ash is panicking right now.
Why?
He thinks he's conjuring a...
You're in charge, Ash.
That's hypnotic.
The more he does it, the higher his left hook goes.
Anyway,
When can I stop? My phone just fell into my pocket.
you chat guys have to answer the question.
Guys, we're going to stick with the chat for a while. We finally got over 100 people. It's actually really weird. I have a few people that do podcasts, and I told them, like, yeah, it's kind of weird. We do this live stream, and we always get really close to 100. And they look at me with these crazy eyes, goes, that's not how live streams work. I'm like, what do you mean? It's like, you should get more people every time. If you get close to 100 every time, that means you got, like, a real audience. I'm like, yeah, we do. And then they get jealous, and it is adorable. So, let's go with your questions.
Hold on. Ash says, I did not sign my soul over yet. Kage, you can't make me. Ash, yes, you did, and yes, I can.
Hold on, let's go around the circle. He signed his name. Guys, what was the line on the contract Ash did not read? The line on the contract Ash did not read? Xander, what line did he not read?
If you don't have your hands behind your back with your fingers crossed, nothing counts. That's it.
Miko, what was the line on the contract Ash did not read?
According to Xander, if you eat it before you get home, it doesn't count as your calories.
That's true.
Huskoon, what was the line on the contract Ash did not read?
I don't know.
Still, this is an improv show. You're still good.
I'm terrible at improv.
No, you're not.
Oh, yes, I am.
That
I've
is
known
a
you for a
lie.
while.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What was the
I hate a
one?
lot of people. You are not bad at improv.
No, you're
God.
not.
No,
We're
there's-
going to work on you as a host, but you're
Oh,
not
Jesus
bad at improv.
Christ.
Case in point.
The line he didn't read, the smallest print on the contract.
Okay, I'm actually going to go off of yours before we give it over to Kage. The smallest print in the contract was the period at the end of the contract, which says, by signing this contract, you will become the con chairman at the time when the current con chairman says, Kage, what was that small print?
It was not so much small print, it was... Would you like to cross the river Styx quickly? Take the oar. Just take it.
Ash, congratulations. This is how we tell you that you're con chairman. Xander.
I can die now.
Hey, Xander.
What?
You're con chairman of First Squared.
No, I'm not.
No? Miko, you just became second in command.
Congratulations. I hope you enjoyed a convention in for Square.
What the fuck was that? Are you falling asleep?
We all know who the
Hold
next
on. I want to repeat,
This
Miko.
boy's
I hope you
done.
enjoyed a convention as for Square.
My God.
Okay,
was
listen,
awesome.
Alkalite, the boy is finished. Look at him. He's
He-
done.
He's a mouse.
His-
Hold on. There's only one way to know it. It's Miko. He's good.
His posture is so bad, he looks fat right now. I mean, come on.
And how?
He is
From
pretty-
Voltage, when you sign this, I own your ass.
Wait, who's signing that?
I don't know.
Ash is signing it, duh.
Oh, okay.
Ash says he is still an acting director. How do you respond to that, Uncle Kage?
It's time. Your
Okay.
apotheosis is upon you,
You know,
my
I-
boy.
Shadowfang has a great question. We're going to go around the circle, ending with me and you, because we have the best chance of having had to answer this. What is the oddest thing con staff has told you about? What is the oddest thing con staff has told you about? Xander.
I'll go first because they haven't told me shit. There you go.
Anything
Perfect.
that I had to remotely care about. Because, as con staff, not my con, not my problem.
Oh my God, I use that line
It's
all the
your
time.
con!
Not my con.
Damn
No,
it!
it's your con.
Huskoon,
Not mine.
what's the oddest thing con staff has told you about?
IFC this past year, they're making a whirlpool in the pool.
Wait,
I like, what?
hold on. Oddest thing that the con has told
Are
the
you
staff is Huskoon made out with me.
That's right! You made out with people
I
in
have
a
made-
room party with your director of
You were
Twitter.
trash, and you're like, Mika,
No, I did not make
people
out with his
hate you.
director of Twitter.
Giza,
People
if you're
understand
watching,
you.
hi! If you're not
What?
watching, it was his fault.
No, I did not make out with Giza. I made out with
No.
someone else.
Giza
did,
is a
But
bigger
Giza
man.
was in the room.
Yes, he was.
That was an interesting night. I don't remember much about it.
Kage, what was the best thing con staff has ever told you about?
Uncle Kage, what should we do with these artificial breasts in the Lost and Found?
Wait, what?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
What?
You know, that's a really
I'll tell you later.
Fallout.
Up.
That is a turn off. I feel like that's a turn off your cameras and
impressed.
audio equipment
Kage.
story.
Gentlemen, I'll tell you a story later.
I'll tell you what, guys. This gentleman over here, Uncle Kage, might be joining us at Furreality for the Dragon Show. If you want to stay for the charity story, he will tell you, if you're okay with it, and only if you're okay with it, the story of that story. Are you fine with that at
It will
Furreality?
require a significant infusion
Always.
of cash to
Always.
the charity.
It always
It
has
always
one.
does.
It's
If-
not a part of random, oh, this is a charity story. This is the end of Alcoholics Appreciation.
If there
Oh, you want to put it
is-
at That's your panel. You want it there?
Absolutely.
You want to put it at the
Ash
end of alcohol
is blowing up his
appreciation?
shit up right now about the boobs.
Here's the thing. I don't care.
I know you
As
don't.
long as there is a significant infusion of cash to the charity, I will tell you why my staff
chat.
came to me and said, Uncle Kage, what do you want us to do about the artificial breasts in the Lost and Found?
Guys, if you would like to hear that story, please show up to Fur Reality, a convention that has for years invited myself and Xander.
We're still
If
talking
you
about
don't
boobs.
know, myself and Xander were the very first guests of honor at Fur Reality, and for years myself, that's Fur Squared and Fur Reality, have had a deal where we go to their con, they come to our con. They are, as far as I'm concerned, a brother con to Fur Squared. They are wonderful people. That is Ringtail Cafe, guys. They
they're
are
great guys.
amazing.
I love
They are
Ringtail
so
Cafe.
sweet.
Yeah.
They are so
Alkaline.
Here's
sweet.
to show
Alkaline.
you
What do you got?
that have come
Beeson?
in the Lost and Found for
Beeson,
nights.
what do you say? What is
Has
read
anything
it.
inspiring, heartwarming happening at a convention, not charity, that you enjoyed hearing about?
Oh, screw
know exactly-
Beeson.
You know the story I'm talking.
Are you talking about the thing
I
that
missed
you guys
something.
made me read?
Yes.
You're an
Oh,
asshole.
no. I'm not going
What?
to get to that part. So,
Thank you.
No, I'm not going to get to that part because
Okay.
that wasn't
Did
the
we miss
sweet
something?
thing.
Yeah, hold
The
on
heart-
1 second.
So,
Huskoon's starting it. Let
hold on.
Huskoon say
okay,
it.
so it's basically anything inspiring, heartwarming that happened to you at a convention that wasn't charity related. So at IFC 2016, it was Sunday, and I had this girl. She may have been a minor, like 17, 18. That's a really
She was
weird-
a minor, I
She
was
definitely-
aware.
Okay, so 16, 17. And she comes up to me. She recognized me as a member of staff and just handed me a
You
note.
were a board member. So
She
you were not
recognized-
staff.
That's the same thing.
No, it is not.
Either way, let me tell the heartwarming story. Without
No.
She handed me this piece of paper and said thank you, and she left. Like she didn't want to have a conversation about it. I'm like, oh, we're in trouble. So I get back to ConOps and I open it up, and it's this handwritten letter from this young girl who was telling us about how this was the best weekend of her life. How she had not only an amazing time, but she felt like we were her family. And it wasn't the most legible. I shared it with our director of operations, Nikki, and had her read it to everyone. Now Clay wasn't there, and it was like, this is why we do this. It was thanking us for being her friends, being her family, and being a community that she has never been able to witness so far in her life. And it really was one of those
Young kids.
this is why we do this moments. And each and every con, I'm sure everyone here has had those moments of, yeah, this is why we do this. And it was so heartwarming. It was the best way to end that convention.
You motherfuckers made me read that out loud.
At least it wasn't at closing ceremonies. That was
You
my idea.
He
assholes.
cries no matter what you do.
Screw you!
He stopped.
I do.
He stopped 4 times because he was crying. He couldn't. It was only maybe
That killed me. That was probably one of my top 5 greatest moments in furry.
it was an amazing moment for sure because it was so innocent and so heartfelt. Like you could feel it in the words that she used, that she had never experienced something that amazing in her life.
Miko and Xander, do you have a moment in furry that has nothing to do with the charity that you realized what we do?
You go, you're first.
I'm first. Guys, I moved in here 3 years ago. I'm sure a handful of you have heard this story a handful of times, but I came in here rather randomly. I absolutely came in here because I was in a bad situation. This guy had the absolute heart to just take me in for no good reason, and he goes, "It's just a furry. Like, my deal is that he's out in 3 months." And so 3 years later, the 3 of us are getting along. and it's fantastic. The three of us are getting along. The three of us are, well, mostly these two obviously, are entertaining you, and nothing has made me happier in the last 26 years of my life. Words.
Aw.
And to piggyback a little, I think one thing you realize when you really get down to it with furry is it's not about the community as a whole. And I think a lot of people try to look at the big picture of furry, and it has changed so much in the last 15 years.
Oh, yeah.
It has changed, and you can't look at it the same way you could 15 years ago. You have to see it for what you get out of it, and it's always much more personal than it used to be. And it's so much more, I don't want to say mainstream, but it is more mainstream in a way. And you got to look for the individuals and the close circle of friends, and not the grand picture of what furry is, because that gets easily tainted by a couple of a-holes here and there. Where if you look at it for the friends you've made from it, because I can genuinely say that I've made some excellent friends in this community, that's what's worth it. Like, yeah, you can look at the big picture and just see some of the crap that happens on social media or some of the crap that cons deal with, but that's just the big picture. That's the outlier. That's the thing that grabs people's attention, when ultimately it's just small things like this. Being able to hang out with your friends, being able to be with people who really care about you and find them in this community. And that's really what this fandom is about.
Xander, non-charity moment.
Oh, man. So,
Sorry, we put the bar pretty deep.
what?
Yeah, we went deep there.
Yeah,
We
no
shoved that
shit.
bar-
That's okay. We're making him end, so that'll be fun.
I get
Yeah, you get the end.
You motherfucker.
All right, so when I started, I was super worried about the whole, well, honestly, gay subculture and fitting in and all that
Speak up.
bullshit.
They have to hear you in the
All
background.
right, so the whole like non-heterosexual subculture and all that bullshit. This is back in 2003.
Xander's parents are.
There are so many gays in furry.
Yep.
This is back in 2003.
There are still so many gays in furry.
That said, all right, when I first started meeting furries, everyone was like super accepting of almost anything, honestly. Well, so what I'm saying is, like, that was my moment. Is when I went to my first meet, and then went to my first fur con. When I first started hanging out with just people and just like, hey, whatever, we don't judge as long as you're not hurting anyone. And it was a weird thing, because as much as people say that in general, I never experienced to that level before I actually went to that kind of a meet. I never felt that kind of acceptance between non-judgmental as far as when I went to like both the meet and the con, and that's why I'm singling out both of those moments for me.
They were amazing. That's how I met you. Was at a meet.
Yep. Go ahead.
Kage,
What?
your moment that has nothing to do with a charity that made you realize furry is what it is.
Here's
Gotcha, Zen.
Here's the problem. I have two. Do I have to decide on one?
Fuck that. Go.
No.
Can I tell them both?
Go.
Yes.
Okay. All
I
right.
thought we're in agreement.
We were talking earlier about Bic, our sign language interpreter. Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Okay. We
Push-ups.
were having some fun with Bic. The thing is,
Regardless,
Bic
he's
is
still
cool
cute.
with his, oh my god, biceps and the fact I would not kick him out of my bed if he's eating crackers. But okay. All right. Sorry. Let me start again. Okay. Let me tell you about Bic. This is a gentleman who has dedicated his life to being an interpreter for people who cannot necessarily communicate. Bic is not just a sign language interpreter, he is what we call a tactile interpreter. We had some folks come to Anthrocon who are both deaf and blind.
Yep.
They couldn't see, they could not hear. How do these people interact with this fandom? Bick can do it. He can communicate with people who neither see nor hear by this tactile interpretation. I had Bick bring these people down to the fursuit lineup before the fursuit parade. These people who cannot see and cannot hear, because of Bick's assistance, they were able to meet with fursuiters, and I went to all these fursuiters and I said, excuse me, we have people here who cannot see or cannot hear. The only way they can experience your fursuit is through touch. Is it okay with you? I am very proud to say, not a single person said no. Every single one of them said it's okay, and Bick brought them up and explained what the costume is, and these people would feel along the costume and be able to experience our fandom through touch. I brought up, here's a dragon because he had scales and horns and things, and here's a bird because he has feathers. And then I brought up telephone. I brought up telephone.
Oh, telephone.
And I explained to Bick and to his people, I said, this is telephone. Nobody knows what she is. And I saw Bick, this is telephone, And he explained, and they kind of giggled, and I saw them feel along telephone's suit, and I saw their faces do this. Because they couldn't figure out what she was either. But the fact that we were able to share this amazing world we've created, this subculture, this art form, with people who had no other way to experience it, I cannot imagine any other group that could have brought these people in, and that made me proud. And, okay, Bick, yeah, we had some fun riffing on you. You're a darling guy, but dude, the fact that you were able to make it work for these people, you're a hero to me. My boy, thank you very much.
Cheers.
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 Cheers. Get a glass.
I got glass, but it's empty.
That's okay. You can still cheer with an empty glass.
Japanese
What it's
whiskey.
all about.
Yeah, it's very heavy.
It's very heavy, but it's fucking delicious.
I was also going to talk about Fernando.
Hey, chat. Some of you don't know the story of Fernando, if I remember correctly. So, before I even listen to your answer, Kage, would you tell them the story of Fernando?
First, I want to know if they don't know. If they
Guys,
already know, I'm not going to bother.
If we get a bunch of people that say you know the story of Fernando's, let us know. We'll go to a different story.
If you don't know, I'll give it over to Alkali and he'll make some shit up because that's what he does.
I'm an improviser. You're a stand-up comedian. I'm an improvisational comic. He's a tech genius. He's an actual stand-up. You're kind of an awesome asshole. So it all works out.
I don't know if I would call myself awesome.
You're an asshole on a skateboard.
I'm an asshole.
Also has
Okay.
a number of meanings.
I see somebody says who.
All right.
May I?
You may. I would rather you told it because
Yeah,
it's your
please do.
convention.
Okay. May I? May I?
All yours, my friend.
I've heard this one, and it doesn't shame me.
Okay, I don't
All you.
mean to imply that I am on stage right now.
You are on stage. Talk to the microphone.
Shut up.
There you go.
All right. Bless you.
Anytime.
All you people out there in internet land. We had, when Anthrocon was first in Pittsburgh,
Read Boozy's line before you continue.
what's he say?
It's why
It's
you
why
mother.
your mother recruited me
It's
within
why
like 4 months.
you mother... Is he talking about my mom?
No, it's why
It's
you
why
recruited
he's
me
part of the
within
fandom.
like
Oh,
4
right.
months.
Okay.
He wants to say mother. instead of
Emerald, I got
motherfucker.
you.
All right, I'm going to give you guys the full story. When Anthrocon first showed up in Pittsburgh, Okay, let's face it. It's a brand new group. This whole furry. Oh my gosh. And it was. Let's face it. We're brand new in town, and Pittsburgh itself was a little. What is all this? So there was this. Let's see what's going on. Fernando Di Carvalho. He was the owner of a little sandwich shop called Fernando's.
Amazing.
Of course. What he did was on Friday morning of our first day of the convention, Fernando went out in the wee hours of the morning with sidewalk chalk, and he drew paw prints from our flagship hotel down the street to his little sandwich shop. Well, of course, that immediately caught the attention of the furries. Yeah, this man.
Easy.
Now, something you should know. I don't know if you guys know about Fernando. I'm going to give you guys the backstory. I'm going to tell you about Fernando Di Carvalho. He was an immigrant from Brazil. Fernando came to Pittsburgh as a teenager to get an education. He was staying with his aunt. And I don't know the specifics, but his aunt was moving from Pittsburgh, and Fernando, who had only a little bit of time to go with his education, didn't have anybody to stay with, but he wanted to continue his education, so he stayed in Pittsburgh. Fernando was sleeping under the 9th Street Bridge. That was his home.
You know that space.
Yes.
Where we looked and went, uh-oh.
Yes, under the
Bum
9th
cop.
Street Bridge.
Bum cop. Guys,
Yep.
he's not kidding, and I'm not kidding when I say this.
Yeah.
That was the inspiration for the bum cop character
Yep.
on the Dragon Show.
Yep.
As close as you get to Southside without getting.
Fernando was
Mouse.
basically, he was working odd jobs. He was working at a pizza parlor, and doing what he could to earn money and going to school. A friend of his at school allowed him to stay on his sofa. It's a very furry thing, right? Crash on my sofa. So Fernando lived for a couple of months on this guy's sofa, working for a pizza restaurant, and he was saving all his money. And when the owner of the pizza restaurant said, "Listen, Fernando, I'm going to retire. I'm closing the pizza restaurant," Fernando said, "Sell it to me." So the owner of the pizza restaurant sold his pizza restaurant to what was essentially a homeless Brazilian immigrant. And Fernando did his best to keep the pizza restaurant going. It did not work. So the pizza restaurant failed, but Fernando took the money he made from the pizza restaurant and he opened the sandwich restaurant known as Fernando's.
Just fucking amazing.
Yes. And the amazing thing about Fernando was that because he had been homeless, because he had been down and out, you might have seen some of the folks who worked at Fernando's, you might have looked at them and said, this is a, this is a rather unusual individual. Fernando deliberately hired ex-drug addicts, people who could not get a job anywhere else. Those folks who worked at Fernando's, he hired because they couldn't get work anywhere. He hired them because he had lived among them and he wanted to give them a chance. When the furries came, he embraced these furries.
That's not even embraced us?
Okay.
That's not even close.
All right, he was one of us, he didn't know it.
Yeah.
And the furries went to his sandwich shop. Well, the second year, Fernando was already, he'd become, let's go to Fernando's. He was a furry thing. A transient individual, I'll leave it at transient individual,
Let's go with that.
came along and was hitting up the patrons for money and being very aggressive. And Fernando came out and told this, go away. No, get out. These are my customers. Go out. You cannot be here. Well, this transient individual went across the street where there was a construction site and picked up a brick and threw it across the street and hit Fernando in the forehead, fractured his skull, dropped him. Now, it turned out that the furries that Fernando was hanging out with when this happened, they were both paramedics. One of them stayed behind to attend to him. The other followed this individual on the cell phone and directed the police. Okay, this is the actual story. This individual was arrested, taken into custody. Fernando was, taken to the hospital. That's the story. Within 24 hours, the story hit Anthrocon and turned into Fernando had single-handedly fought off an invasion of individuals from the planet Jupiter
That's pretty
with nothing
close.
more than a soup spoon.
That sounds about right.
He became an instant folk hero. People started sending money to buy him flowers. So much money and so many flowers came in, the restaurant couldn't handle them, so they started giving the flowers away to local, charitable establishments. Fernando became our guy. And he was like the furry sandwich shop guy for a number of years. And then,
Still is.
okay, we can look back in history, how the American economy had some stuff happen, all right?
Yeah.
It was 2009, early on in 2009. Fernando called me up, and he said, Sam, called me Sam, because that's my name.
It is your name.
Yeah. Okay. Don't fucking call me Sam. Fernando can call me Sam. You guys can, all right? All right.
You can
He
call
called me up
Sam.
and he said, I'm losing money. People aren't coming to buy sandwiches at lunch anymore. He said, I have to close the shop. And I said, you can't do that. We need you. He said, but he said, I'm deep in debt and I can't see a way to stay in business. I said, okay, how much would it cost to keep you in business until Anthrocon? Now, Fernando had been in the news the year before when the G20 or G50, what do they call those people?
G20.
Yeah, the G20 came to Pittsburgh. They interviewed Fernando. And they said, oh, what do you think of these G20? And Fernando, unbidden, said, I don't like it. These people aren't coming to my sandwich shop. They're bringing their own chefs. And Fernando said, I wish this was Anthrocon. He said, if Anthrocon was here 3 times a year, I would make all the profit I needed. But now he was deep in debt and he had to close his shop. And I said, how much do you need to stay in business? And he said, I owe the landlord $5,000. He said, just to stay here until Anthrocon is going to cost me at least $5,000, maybe $6,000. So I put the word out to furry fandom. I said, guys, Fernando, he needs our help. It took 3 days. We had $22,000. A group of Pittsburgh furries were going to have a last gig at Fernando's on a Saturday. I drove out there and I had an envelope in my pocket. I got pictures on my phone. I'll show you later on.
I know you do.
You've seen those pictures.
Yes, I have.
This
love
is
them.
this is the last furry gathering at Fernando's, and there were members of the press there, which was great.
Yeah.
I got up. I was wearing this coat, and I had Fernando stand up, and I said, "Fernando, my friend, my brother, you know, the furries understand that you need some help, so I have something here. And I said, I have in this envelope the monetary equivalent of $22,000 to keep your business going at least till Anthrocon. He was able to not only pay off his debts, but he was able to stay in business until Anthrocon to stay with us. Now, he's a smart businessman. He knew he couldn't continue beyond that. So that was his last year. Now, Fernandez is still open under new management. That's another matter. But here's the point. I was coming to a point. You didn't know I was coming to a point.
You're all
I was
good.
coming to a point. The donations that came in, half of them were from people who had been to Anthrocon. Half of them were from people who had never been to the convention. They were from overseas, from people who had never been to Pittsburgh, who had never been to Anthrocon, who didn't know who Fernando was. All they knew was that here was a very friendly businessman who needed our help. You know, 50 years from now, when I'm like sitting with a colostomy bag in a in a bed in a nursing home
50
somewhere.
years from now.
Okay, 20 years from now, all right?
20 years from now.
10 years from now.
10 years from now. Tomorrow.
10 is reasonable.
When people say, what are you proud of? The fact that our fandom got together for this man.
Thank you,
Some
Mark.
of them did not even know him. We raised more than $20,000 for this businessman. And for the only reason that he was one of us. And the thing is, that's what furry fandom is all about. That's what we are all about. That's what we do. We watch out for one another. We support one another. When we see one of us who needs help, we help. You show me any other social or political group on the planet who is willing to do that so freely. It doesn't exist. We, in this group that we have created the sort of détente, the sort of brotherhood that humanity has been looking for many, many years. And without even trying, we have achieved it. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's us.
Guys, I'll tell you this right now. I've known this gentleman over here for a number of years. There has never been a question of when am I going to show up on stage? Why am I going to show up on stage? It is always, what are we going to make for charity?
Yes. Not when or what, but how much will we raise for those who need it?
Yeah.
That's the
Boozy
driving
Badger,
force.
every single patron of the Dragon Show. You know what we do. We know what you do. Guys, we are the future of this fandom, and we are the ones that make sure
Love that sound.
that our charities keep going. Thank you very much for everything that you do. Put a drink in your glass, asshole.
Shut up! I got
Quizzing
whiskey
in
in here.
You still have whiskey?
Yeah.
Huskoon, you don't. Here, drink.
Hey, Jew.
Jew.
That's
Really
the sound.
strong.
Ding. Oh, that was
Really strong.
I have an Asian in my hand.
What the fuck?
All right, guys, we're going to go with super quick fire to close off this chat. Super quick fire. We're going to go around the circle and answer questions. Guys, we're looking for questions that have
sorry.
single sentence answers. What?
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 Oh, shit, what?
What?
Wah.
What
No.
does wah mean?
It means something very
means this.
specific to us.
Do you need something in your glass?
What?
Apparently.
Wah.
What?
Okay.
I don't know.
That is a motorcycle that tried to fly through the
Quick fire, quick fire. Go.
All right,
go, go,
Volta
go.
Ches, drink for the fandom. Drink.
Drink.
Oh, boy. Red, ask for worst convention theme. Huskoon, worst convention theme. You have one sentence or less. Go.
No theme.
You're an asshole. Miko, worst theme.
Hold on.
on, I'm getting over the fact of real burns.
I'll come back to you. Xander, worst theme, go.
Wear your most offensive apparel.
Wear your most offensive apparel. Kage, worst theme, go.
Springtime for Hitler.
God damn it.
Oh,
I thought we were asking about
Miko,
things that
go.
actually
piggybacking
happened.
Foxler. Anyway.
Foxler.
I thought
I'm
we were
going to
talking about
go
things that actually
with,
happened.
what was year 10 of First Square that we decided?
No, year 10
wasn't-
is another D&D theme.
No, it was a bad convention. What was not bad convention
No,
themes?
year 10 is another every...
No, now it is.
Okay,
Originally, it was Kadaze's theme.
Year 30 needs to be
Bad
XXX.
Idea Con! Bad Idea Con, year 10 of First Squared, was the best/worst convention theme. We had everything planned out for you guys. You would have died. Alright, so that was that. Guys, next question. We're going to do quick fire, just the way we just did it. We want to end on a high note because, god damn it, you motherfucker, you made me cry.
That was the
Yes!
intention.
Some people knew it. Bad Decision Con, yes. Worst theme is Haunted Asylum, apparently.
Okay.
Silver Godramon, shut up. Love you.
Yeah, we cannot talk about that politically.
Yeah.
Dry Scale wants to know, would you hug this lizard?
Yes.
Xander, would you hug him?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you'd hug him. Miko, would you hug the lizard?
Dude, fuck that. Sorry.
Fuck the lizard.
Fucking lizard.
That's a different kind of hug.
Poker Wolf wants to know, worst thing you've ever put in your body? Huskoon, what's the worst thing you ever put in your body?
7-Eleven pizza that was at least an hour old.
Jesus Christ. Miko, worst thing you ever put in your body?
Worst thing I ever put in my... Hold on.
He's
Are we
done.
like PG-14?
No, go whatever.
No.
Shut up. Kage, worst thing you ever put in your body?
Czechoslovakian absinthe.
Jesus Christ. Xander, worst thing you ever put in your body?
You go first.
Me? Taco Bell once a week for a month when I had
Yes!
to work overtime.
I like this question.
What?
Thieving 101 asks, Huskoon, why?
Why?
Huskoon, why?
Why ask why? Drink Bud Dry.
Try Bud Dry. Xander, worst thing you've ever put in your body?
Dale Taco Bell.
Dale Taco Bell. All
Oh,
right.
that reminds me. I had
Oldest-
a burrito.
Oldest alcoholic drink you've ever had from Emerald. Miko, what's the oldest alcoholic drink you've ever had?
I've had a 21-year rum.
21-year old Huskoon, what's the
Fuck
oldest?
if I know.
Fuck if I know. Xander, what's the oldest
like
alcoholic
we
drink?
said.
Fuck if I
Yeah.
know. Kage, what's the oldest alcoholic drink?
Something my neighbor gave me.
Something my neighbor did. For those of you who don't know, my father's grandfather owned a bar. I have had a bottle of sake, by the way, it was one drink, that had turned into basically the stuff that I used to clean my kitchen floor with. So that is the oldest alcoholic drink. Mike Ryder, would you believe that I'm not a furry? Yes.
The name like Mike Ryder.
Mike Ryder? That
It's
sounds
Mike
like,
Raider also.
Yeah.
Vincent Wolf,
It's like
best
a Ryan Seacrest type.
Oh, best drunken time.
best drunken time you've ever had. Huskoon, you obviously have an answer. Go.
Yes, I just got accepted for my first job after college. I got shit-faced at MFF, cut my hand to shit, puked in my boyfriend's luggage bag, and do not remember any of it.
Question
Jesus
mark.
Christ.
Did you cut your hand to shit?
Oh.
I don't know how I cut
You
my hand.
youngsters.
I'm
I've
excited.
never figured out how I cut my hand at MFF.
That's exciting.
Miko, best alcoholic drink you've ever had.
Best alcoholic drink I've ever had. Come back to me.
Okay, Xander, best alcoholic drink.
Is it best alcoholic drink or best drunken time?
Best drunken time. I lost track.
Oh.
Yeah, that's different. That's
totally different.
entirely
Shut up
different.
and answer the question.
Some wedding where I danced and regretted it later.
What was the song you danced to?
Gangnam Style.
That's right. He is a master at the Gundam style.
Gangnam style.
He's dynamite. He can nail the whole
My
thing.
best drunken time I've ever had is the first time that I can't completely remember, which was when I was playing Drunken Strip Risk with a bunch of roommates.
How long would Drunken Strip Risk take to...
About a week.
Hours. I lived in Wisconsin.
Uncle Kage, best drunken time you've ever had.
The one in my hand at any given time.
There you go. Best drunken time I ever had was at Anthrocon when this gentleman over here informed his board of directors, the programming director, that they had somebody else running a Whose Line Is It Anyway for me.
What?
I walked into the room for
Okay,
10
hold
minutes.
on, that's getting too...
I walked into the room for 10 minutes, walked out, and got roaring drunk. The drunkest I've ever been, and it happened to be at your convention.
I like Alejandro's
I still haven't
question.
told Pandez that I was the reason. Well, my
Oh,
brother
we're
was the
totally
reason.
telling him that.
Yep.
Yeah, we're totally telling him that. Worst and best drunken decision from Zen Fox. Worst/best drunken decision. Huskoon.
Probably sex with various people in both cases.
All right, Miko. Best/worst drunken decision.
There's nothing that describes better than best/worst because it was 10 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Oh my god!
And it was incredibly trashed at IFC 3 years ago. at this
Jesus Christ, dude.
That we decided to drain all of the ice supplies on every floor in the towers.
Fuck!
And we filled our bathtub. But we had the best fucking party that night.
Sounds good. Kage, best/worst
We
drunken
also
decision.
started a fire alarm that night.
Oh, that was that night. Jesus Christ. Kage, best/worst drunken decision.
I think I'll get a PhD.
Xander, best/worst
Best/worst.
drunken
I
decision.
appreciate that.
Worst drunken decision.
Don't ever.
Hey,
I won't.
these are only side roads. I'll go 2 blocks.
Oh my. Okay.
All right, I'm done. I'm done.
I think I'm gonna start a convention.
Oh god. So Alejandro had a good one.
What?
Alejandro had a good
What do you got?
question. What movie do you not want to see a sequel to?
Whoa! I'm gonna start this one off and say The Great Escape.
Schindler's List.
Motherfucker. Miko,
Grand
movie you don't want to
Budapest
see.
Hotel.
What was it?
Wes Anderson ever makes a fucking sequel to any of his movies?
No. Totally agree. You win.
Okay, so there's 2 movies that come to mind.
What?
Either The Core, because it was that. Okay, as a science man, that was a great comedy, wasn't
Oh, fuck.
it? That was like every piece was hilarious.
Yeah.
The other one is The Knowing with Nicolas Cage.
Oh my God!
I don't know what a sequel to The Knowing would be.
Him
actually
dead?
forgot about that movie.
Exactly.
Go wait. Gandhi 2.
Actually,
that has
honestly,
been done on The Critic.
Alkali.
One
One of the
Honestly,
shows that me and Xander know each
Actually, if
other
I
for.
could go back 18 months, I would
Really
say
tough.
Independence Day after seeing what they came out with.
Valid point. Without that,
July
Xander.
5th.
Xander, what movie do you never want to see a sequel to?
The Producers.
Wait a
Oh!
minute. Okay. a
Okay,
sequel.
here's
Yeah,
the sad
he's right.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Producers was a no sequel. I get it. I
Nope,
understand.
that's done.
Yep. They played it. They won. Next question. Oh, I'm sorry. Mine? Movie I don't want to see a sequel to? Legitimately, every movie I've ever watched. They're fine. They're good. They nailed it.
Hold on.
Which one?
John Wick 2.
Oh,
Fuck, that was amazing.
But
Okay,
wait,
okay.
Do you not want to see a sequel to John Wick 2, or do you not want to see John Wick 2?
hey,
I like the movies I've seen. I don't watch
John
many,
Wick
so
2 is not necessarily corny enough,
All right.
but it's
It was
sequel
fun.
deserves
It was
Yes,
super
yes.
fun.
John Wick kills everybody. I
Yep.
love that film.
hashtag unpopular opinion. I don't want to see Zootopia 2.
nope. I'm
No.
good. It was perfect.
I concur.
It was perfect.
Okay, the movie was done. The story is complete. There is no need for a sequel. You are
And plus,
correct.
in Disney,
Voltage.
Disney does not do well with
They
sequels.
already slammed home that they're not gonna fuck. Who cares?
Miko, Voltage. Miko, this is a question for you. Worst alcoholic drink you've ever had?
Worst alcoholic drink I've ever had. Come back to me.
Okay.
Mount Gay rum.
What?
You don't like Mount
Hold
Gay?
on.
That is awful.
I was just talking about that. That
It is
I like
terrible.
Mount Gay.
Top
Xander,
five.
worst alcoholic
top
drink.
5 rums ever.
Your taste buds are broken.
My taste buds are spot on.
He's pretty good. He makes some pretty good drinks. Xander, worst alcoholic drink.
What's our friend the ambassador of?
A what?
The Chicago drink.
Oh, you're talking about Malort.
Malort!
Oh, for God's
The
sake.
worst.
Malort does
Jeffrey's-
not beat what he made us drink just a few days ago. What was the drink?
War crime!
It was a war crime, which is Malort mixed with
Crimes,
warheads.
Oh,
It was
Malort and
awful.
warheads.
Kage, worst alcoholic drink you ever drank?
hand me please the Japanese whiskey bottle. The bottle. The bottle
Cap is
itself.
off. Cap is
Okay.
off.
This volume, ladies and gentlemen, equal amounts red wine, Jägermeister, and absinthe in
That's
Germany.
right. I forgot about
Yes,
that.
it killed me. I died. I
Is there-
woke up dead, literally. I mean, rigor mortis, everything. I died.
So
Nico, worst alcoholic drink.
So when I lived in Wisconsin, there are very few things. Right. So no. That's laughable enough because we live in Illinois.
Keep talking.
You live in Pennsylvania.
North Carolina right now.
You have a convention in Pennsylvania.
I do.
That being said, the most laughable thing we ever done was, hey, everybody mixes vodka with everything.
Yes.
Why don't we try mixing vodka with everything?
Oh, I
So-
see where you're going.
So what we did was vodka and this,
Oh,
vodka and
Jesus.
this, vodka and Sour Patch Kids, vodka
Whoa,
and
excuse
Jelly
me.
Beans.
Back up. Vodka and Sour Patch Kids?
Have you ever tried that? It's actually really good.
Okay,
No.
so no, I've tried this.
This-
It is really good.
This is
It
actually
really
really
is.
good.
It-
No joke.
It really is. It's
The worst
surprisingly
thing-
good.
The worst thing
It's not
that
the best
I
thing.
have ever tried.
So
Hold on, hold your
Good.
shock because it's about to get worse.
any kind of like Jelly Belly jelly beans with vodka is amazing.
That's right.
Yeah.
Anything sugary and fruity will blend with vodka because, like the plastic we were talking about earlier, it will pull those polymers.
All right.
Is anyone getting a scream grab
if
of
you
this
would
face?
excuse me,
No.
I think I have to go pray right now. Excuse me,
Wait,
gentlemen.
what about vodka and cauliflower?
Why would you?
What the fuck is that? Oh my god, look over there!
I'm not looking over there because you're not
Are you
leaving.
done, Ferret?
No, I mean, honestly, there's
You're
acolyte.
staying.
Okay, can I back up? Did you say vodka and cauliflower?
He did.
Vodka and cauliflower is the worst thing that I have ever tasted.
Hold this. I'll be right back.
Oh, Jesus.
I gotta go puke. Excuse me.
We lost Guy. All right,
think we're
next
done.
question.
Are we done with questions?
Tyro said he's gonna die of a heart attack.
Why?
Boozy, Boozy, we're gonna end with singing. That's once he comes back, we're gonna sing it.
What are we singing?
Most inspiring person you've met in person. Wow. Vincent. Okay, most inspiring person you've ever met in person. Huskoon.
Come back to me.
Miko.
Brendan Urie.
Really?
Brendan Urie, the lead singer from
Yeah.
Panic at the Disco.
Yeah.
Most inspiring person I've ever met.
You've met him.
A, incredibly cute. B, incredibly fun. C, likes a lot of drugs. D, but no, legitimately, like he's one of those guys that is in one of those bands you would expect. You walk up to him, it's like, oh, he's a fucking asshole. Like I met Haley Williams from Paramore, complete asshole. I met
believe
a
that.
lot of band leaders, and I'm just kind of like, okay. Brendan Urie is a lot of fun. I met him in Milwaukee at the rave, which, oh god, that sounds terrible. But anyway, I met him there, and
Boozy, I'm gonna beat you up later.
my roommate's band was opening up for them, and he was just a lot of fun. He was silly. He was probably
he
coked
seems
out.
like one of those nicest guys.
No, he was probably coked out. But yeah, he was super nice, and everything he said was super inspiring and super nice.
Huskoon. Most inspiring person you've ever met.
This is gonna be cheap. This
What?
is such a fucking cop out. My dad.
Oh yeah?
Honestly, because
That's not a cop out. I
It
don't
is
think
such
a
a-
lot of people could say that.
it's because my grandmother basically spent 40 years working at a factory and raising 4 kids after my granddad died in 1972. She basically raised 4 kids by herself, and then him going into the Air Force,
Damn it,
fighting in
Boozy.
Vietnam,
Crazy.
not knowing, with his cousin dying before he even got over there, and just basically coming from, I don't want to say nothing, because my grandma worked her ass off to make sure that my dad and my uncle and my aunts had a reasonable upbringing. And then him after after the war going to college, and it wasn't anything great. It was Hocking Tech, which no one's ever heard about, but working his ass off with GI Bill to get his degree, meeting who would be my mother, and working several jobs before he finally became the director of sanitation at the county health department, and providing a good living for myself, my brother, and my sister. So it sounds like a cop-out, but knowing how hard my dad had to work his ass off his entire life just to provide for me and my siblings, I would say that he is absolutely the most inspiring person that I've met.
Cheers.
I noticed Dennis there.
Cheers.
Xander, most inspiring person.
Either one of two answers. I can't decide between the two.
Try this.
Well,
You should
I
totally
did-
try the Japanese.
After I
Sorry.
finish.
I did meet Mick Foley, who was a cool wrestler.
He was a
and-
pretty cool dude.
No, he's a very cool dude.
you
One of
met
the
Foley?
first.
Yeah.
What?
You met Foley?
Yeah, I
With
did.
his brother.
Yeah. My brother won some random.
Oh, that's right.
Also known as Mankind, Cactus Jack, blah blah blah. Couldn't have been the most down to earth person and actually interested in you. It was the first celebrity I met who was like actually
Tempting.
nice to you. That I actually met.
Wait,
Like
wait.
I had come across like actual celebrities, but never someone who was, never actually wanted to know about
Mick
what
Foley,
you were.
even in like podcasting and stuff, is so down to earth.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other one was Devin Townsend, and he's not. That's a metal rock nerd guy who is known around that area.
Yep.
But Devin Townsend, yeah, I met him just a random thing, like meet and greet kind of thing. But he was very cool, very nice, and very inspiring as far as what his whole deal is. But that's it.
Kage, most inspiring person.
That's hard.
Oh, okay.
This is where you say me.
Listen. Okay. Did you say there was a bathroom in the basement or not?
Oh dear.
I did not. Did you make a bathroom in the basement?
Let's talk about that later.
There's
okay.
a saying.
The Dragon Show is looking for a new mop. A mop is only $1.45 at the thing across the street.
I would
Wait,
say
what
you
was
can
the
ask
question
Perry
again?
Saturn,
Most
but
inspiring
Raven took care of
person.
that.
Person like anybody?
Aw, you're too drunk to get
That's
it.
fine.
Yep, literally anyone.
Most inspiring person?
Uh-huh.
It's hard.
Can I think about it for a while?
Yeah, sure.
Sure, we're actually going to go to the next question because there's a few people who can't answer
What
it.
about you?
Well, I have an answer.
Oh, go.
I don't. Okay, most inspiring person.
Mhm.
But I don't want to like upset anybody.
Boozy,
okay.
it's you!
No, most inspiring person. Mr. Barack Obama.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
Okay, simply because he is a gentleman who faced an incredible uphill battle and met it.
His odds were insane. And the fact that he
Yeah.
jumped into it and
Yeah.
completed it.
And the fact that he and his family remain classy. If I was sober, and I'm not, but if you
I'm
were to
not
come to
either.
me and say, you're most inspiring person, I would say, okay, I would start by saying Mr. Barack Obama, but I would expand on that and say Mr. and Mrs. Obama.
They're amazing.
Because Michelle
the
Obama.
First Lady was insane.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay. If I was
totally agree with you.
like in a bar fight, and there were like a bunch of guys with pool cues, Barack, dude, you're okay, but I would want Michelle Obama next to me in a bar fight because as much as I have an amazing amount of respect for Mr. Obama. There is no force on earth that can fuck with Michelle Obama. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, you want to say any human being, if you want to put a human being in front of you and you shake their hand, I would be honored to shake the hand of Barack Obama, but I would be enchanted to shake the hand of Michelle Obama. Why? Because she is not only the classiest first lady that I have ever seen, but she is the classiest first lady I have ever seen.
Pretty amazing.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I wonder how much of that is actually how classy they are, which, by the way, I totally agree with you, and how low we've set the bar with the current administration.
No. Okay, I'm going to correct you there.
Sure, I'd love that.
Okay, I want to listen. Have you noticed I'm old?
Yes.
All the gray shit up here.
No.
You're shaved bald. I have a beard. You should try it.
My dear boy,
He still calls me boy.
I remember when Richard Nixon was president.
So do I. I also watched that documentary.
No, I saw it happen. I have seen presidents, I have seen first ladies. If you were to stand Barack Obama and Michelle Obama in front of me, I would shake Mr. Obama's hand and say, Mr. Obama, I would like to thank you for everything you did. But then I would take Mrs. Obama's hand and I would say, Mrs. Obama, I would follow you to the gates of hell.
Oh. Yeah.
Take this from a child of the 60s.
She was kind of amazing.
Okay, kind of amazing. Michelle Obama kicked ass. As a first lady.
She showed up on everything. Like, I don't think she had free time for 4 years. She was definitely more with the people than anyone else during those 4 years.
Here's the thing.
And you're not wrong.
I'm going to pass out on your kitchen floor later. Like, okay, right? If Mrs. Obama were to appear to me tonight and say, "Excuse me, old white good dude, wake the fuck up. You're on the floor of this Jewish guy's house, all right?" Okay. I'm being funny. Let me. Okay, I'm gonna slip into the serious.
Sure.
Michelle Obama is one of the absolute capital people I have seen in my 52 years of life. And if I had the opportunity just to share a cup of coffee with her, I would consider my life complete.
Yeah, she was pretty badass. I really liked Michelle.
Okay, and if she's busy, Mr. Obama, okay, you kind of kick ass yourself, but I'll have decaf coffee with you, all right? It's you know what I'm saying, right?
We're gonna jump into go.
Question to you: if you had that cup of coffee with the first lady,
yeah,
what would you want to talk about with her? Like one thing. It's a short cup of coffee. You have 10 minutes. You basically have one topic of conversation because like I've met Jill Biden before,
yes,
and I would like to know about her experience in education, and it's kind of cliche, but I'm curious what kind of conversation you would want to have with Michelle Obama.
I know the answer. I know the answer to your question.
What's that?
Mrs. Obama, what can I, as a middle-aged scientist, do to improve America today?
Damn, dude.
The absolute answer that you would come up with is do what you are doing. Do everything that you can in your profession, and as long as you think you're doing right, you are on the right track.
Well, here's the thing. That's a very generic whatever answer. My heart tells me that Mrs. Obama would be a little more specific.
If you had more than 10 seconds to speak.
Okay,
sure.
all right, 10 seconds.
I said
10
10 minutes.
seconds is hard.
I said 10 minutes.
Basic, okay, either
give
Mr.
you-
or Mrs. Obama. Either one, I would say, what can I do today to improve America?
Kage, I think we both know the answer to that. You run for president. I'm going to go with vice president, secretary of state, secretary of Twitter, secretary of pissing off half the people, making the other half very happy.
I would be pissing off the
you would be Sean Spicer.
I would be pissing off the half that's voting
We're
for you guys.
outside. Yeah, you're pretty conservative, aren't you?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go with one more question before I end this the way you wanted. By the way, Boozy, way to make me almost cry. You motherfucker, that was super sweet of you. Guys, we're going to go with best D&D/fantasy role-playing death. Miko, you played. Xander, you played enough video games. So we're going to start with Huskoon.
No, Boozy, to answer your question, no, because I think Ted Cruz really, really wants that position.
Boozy, I agree you get to be Attorney General.
What about Ted Cruz? He really wants it.
Huskoon, we're gonna expand it for you because I know you don't play.
Yay!
Worst/funniest death. Video game or otherwise.
Oh, man.
Worst/funniest.
Oh, man.
Xander, you're next.
Worst/funniest
you're after
death. God damn. There are some really bad horror movies. There's some really bad deaths in horror movies.
You've got 20 seconds. Go.
Oh God. The bitch who got her hands. Because there's so many in the Saw series.
Oh,
there's
Saw
so
is great.
many bad ones.
They're so great.
Oh,
though.
you know what? Just blanket statement. If you die in the Saw movies, it's either stupid or hilarious. Blanket statement.
Yes.
All of
Xander,
them.
video game/movie best, worst, funniest death.
Getting eaten on the porta potty by a boozy badger because it's the opposite of Jurassic Park. The lawyer eating.
Oh, that was so fucking good.
The lawyer's eating
Here.
shit.
The lawyer is eating the scaly. Never mind.
That's
Xander, don't leave
really
me hanging.
fucking clever.
All
That
Hang
is
on, wait, stop.
What?
Stop. Is anybody else getting aroused by this? I just want to ask.
No.
Okay,
Look,
sorry.
the problem
Why
is
did you
that
take
I'm
your Viagra
intoxicated.
before the podcast?
It's a latent
still in
thing. Why did you bring? Never mind.
What was the next question? There were questions being asked.
Miko, you've played D&D, so your best/funniest death.
My best death.
/funniest or whatever you want to say.
So it wasn't funny at all.
Okay. Best is fine.
My best death was
I'm still thinking about how I'd
World
piss
of
off
Darkness.
conservatives if I was the,
World of Darkness, really?
the director.
Darkness.
Nice.
I don't know if anybody has played it or if anybody has played Mage the Ascension or
It's a good
whatever
game.
else. Became a master of the mind, essentially. And so my thing was to let people who have mental disabilities to express themselves.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
In trying to create that, because of a dice roll, my magic rebounded. And so I committed suicide on the spot because of that.
Yep, that sounds like Mage of the Ascension. Damn, dude. Great character, though.
Yep,
Great fucking character.
the funky Spider-Man does not begin to express the way that I killed myself. It was dark and sad.
Kage,
What?
best/funniest death.
You mean like in general of all?
Sure. Whatever you want to tell.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I'm going to drink this.
All right. Best/funniest death, right?
Sure.
I need you to work with me. Picture this. Make a mental image.
All right.
Steve Martin as a dentist.
Okay, this is
Oh.
already good.
Her.
The fuck?
Oh my god.
Are you talking about Little Shop of Horrors?
Yes.
Motherfucker.
I'm a mean green mother from outer space, and I'm bad.
We're going to paraphrase this story.
Is this story? Oh wait, excuse me.
No.
Weren't we supposed to be finished by now?
Nah. This is how the
we
Dragon
were
Show
supposed
goes.
to be finished hours ago. Who
We
cares?
have one last thing to do after this.
I'm sorry. Are you bored?
No, it's just.
That's right. Okay.
You're tired and old.
I had to pee right now, and I don't think I found the right room.
You can go
Damn it!
You can go up and pee.
You
and
have
honestly,
told me you can go till midnight. You've got 2 hours to go, man.
No,
If you-
my
Isn't it
midnight,
only
not
10
your
o'clock?
midnight.
Yeah.
In my room.
Okay, fine. You still have
Yes,
1 hour.
It's fine. Whatever. Worst things.
Rule of programming.
All right.
Kage can go
I'll
till
enjoy it.
midnight.
If you pee in Mia's
Unless
room,
it's for charity.
she'll also enjoy it.
Where's the cat?
I've been watching this chat. Nobody who knows this story is in here, guys. We're gonna go with my favorite death. I have played D&D. I've played Mage. Although you know the game way better than I do, I never understood it. I played it twice. You actually know the rules. I had a DM who pulled the same shit I do. It's like, yeah, tell me what you want to do, and I'll tell you what to do. He did not know what to do. Yep.
We killed the butter.
Yeah, we killed him.
He killed the
Damn.
So we're going to go to Nero, the game that I got this gentleman playing. He played once.
Yeah,
These
you know,
two
if I
are going to
did
come
play
out and play with me sometime soon.
And how?
Sorry, you were saying?
I have a character who is a ferret. He is based, as far as I am concerned, off of my persona. This
Fine.
character is named Shut Up, Sit Down.
Name. Wait, excuse me.
This
The
character
character's
is
name,
named-
Shut Up, Sit
His
Down.
name
A
is
little.
Shut Up and Sit Down.
This character is named
Shut Up and
Mendeleev.
Sit Down.
Wait, Mendeleev?
Mendeleev.
You're talking my language. Go on.
Oh, you actually know what it means, don't
I'm
you?
a
What does Mendel? Son of a bitch! You actually know what it is. Here we go. You ready? My first character's name was Alkali.
Alkali.
My second character's name, Yttrium. What's Yttrium?
Yttrium is an element.
Which is better known to a layman as. It's a weird one. I wouldn't know if I'd be shocked if you knew
I
it.
call it Yttrium.
Radioactivity to the max.
Yttrium is fool's gold. It is, if you were mining, yttrium is what old-timey miners found and thought it was gold. It's
Pyrite?
actually, yes,
That's Yttrium?
yes. Yttrium is fool's gold. That was my second character.
Okay.
My third character's name, Mendeleev. I can't remember the rest, but basically, it had to do with the periodic table. Every
Yes.
character I've had in Nero has been based off the periodic table.
Yes, Gregor Mendel.
Very well done, my friend. Of course you know it. Most
It's a
people did
science
not.
Bullshit.
Mendeleev was taken forcefully on the mod against the Queen of Spiders. The Queen of Spiders was, of course, going to kill everyone. Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, we diverge from the science at this point.
The science
I
left.
want you to know.
Queen of Spiders.
Up, over, and gone.
There was a gentleman on there. If you were watching the show, I'd be impressed. You are not. Demas. Demas was the leader of the Golden Banner. The Golden Banner was the one who was leading the module. Module is an adventure that we go on to stop something. You're okay. You'll catch up.
I'm okay. I'm working on it.
You've got it.
Yeah.
We went against the Queen of Spiders. The Queen of Spiders was starting to win. And in fact, her minions went up against Demas. He was the one leading all of this. Killed him, dropped him, and started to rift him out. Rifting is teleporting. I am a high-level mage. I can track rifts. So I reached out, and I grabbed him. And I joined the rift as they killed him. And they said, when I rift out, I said, I joined. And Justin, who's a friend of mine, looked at me and had a shit-eating grin and said, okay! And the two of us rifted out to behind the fields of battle, and this was legitimately, there were 30 bad guys, 100+ good guys. They rifted myself and Demas behind the lines of battle, where we died very quickly. Go ahead, my friend.
You're not making any sense.
Don't have to.
I think it's.
This is at Nero. You're going to join me there.
I think it's time we called an end to this evening.
We're going to.
I think you need to go
I
to bed
disagree.
now.
We're going to.
We need to go till midnight.
So, Demas
Midnight.
and
Fine.
myself got rifted behind the enemy lines.
But I've got a DVD in
We're
it.
good. We're going.
We're almost done.
We were killed, supposedly, because I am a necromancer. I feigned
A
death.
necro what?
Necromancer. It's a good class.
Sounds like something that involves
Kage's kind of
having
like a
sex with
necromancer,
dead.
only he likes explosives.
Oh.
So we both fell down and pretended to be dead, and that's when all of the PCs, all of the good guys, rifted out and left us behind. We looked to our right, and there was our gold. A glowing phylactery. That's right. The spirit bottle of the Queen of Spiders. To which I looked over at Demas and said, Jesus, if only we had a way to dispel it. And Demas had all of the spell components for the group. I died dispelling the circle of power around that. And guys, if you've ever wanted the greatest adventure of your life, this was my pitch for Nero. I hope to see you guys there next year. Guys, we're going to end it with that because
you.
I'm a dork.
Because I think you've had enough. I think it's time you
No,
went
hold
to
on,
bed.
hold on. I've almost had enough. One moment.
All right, off you go.
There you go.
Now I've had
Do you
enough.
know these people?
Across the way?
Yeah.
No, not a chance.
I love
Sorry.
that term. I don't know why I love the term across the way.
Well,
Did you want me to say kitty corner? Because
No,
it's a
that's
road-
Ash, I want to be there.
There needs to be a road.
Boozy, you
right
almost
here.
made me
Hang on.
cry.
There is a road
Thank you.
right
There's a
there.
road here, but there's not a road here. And you need a road here to be kitty corner.
Let's finish this off. Guys, let's start with the gentleman who makes
It's
this all
across the street
possible.
from
He
across
made
the
sure that our sound, our video worked. Guys, give it up for Miko. Thank you very
Yay! Did
Yay.
a thing.
yes.
The mouse is the
You
best!
didn't just do a thing. You did a bunch of things
I did the
that
thing.
all were.
We have to
Yeah.
say thanks to Cicada also.
Yes.
much. Let's
And
jump
Trap
over to
and
the
Dennis.
right-hand side, guys. You've seen him on the show before. He gave bottles to bunnies. Guys, our good friend, our conservative friend,
Yay, token
Wait, he's
conservative.
conservative.
a little bit.
Shush!
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Husker!
I don't want the applause. I want
Yay.
the applause to go to Dennis.
What?
Oh, let's go to Denny's.
The neighbor.
We're gonna get to him.
Okay, yay me!
Guys, he dropped me a line less than a week ago and said, I'm coming over.
Did I do that?
I want to give a huge thank you to a gentleman who
Wait a
not
second.
only was there for the first time myself and Xander the Blue performed,
Yeah.
he has been one of the voices that kept us going in the fandom. Ladies and gentlemen, the con chairman of Anthrocon, one of the most pinnacle figures in not only the furry fandom, but the guy who makes money for charities. Ladies and gentlemen, Uncle Kage.
Yay! Bottles for bunnies for Kage.
Thank you for
That's right,
everything, my
Charles
friend.
Ferragni.
Guys, there is one person here who keeps this show going. Every week he asks me when we're going to do our podcast. Every week he keeps me on track. Guys, the only person who can keep me sane in my
He
life.
tries to keep.
He does try, and he does a very good job.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the creator of the Dragon Show, the most
Shut up.
important person in my life. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Xander the Blue.
Woo! Bottles for Xander.
Take a drink.
Right. Thank you.
That didn't hit a bunny.
No, it didn't. I don't think there's any bunnies
Oh, it's
over there
gone.
right now.
We're going to end it with this. Boozy, you almost made me cry. Good try.
Actually, that's
You are
Mr.
far too nice.
Barrister to you.
Mr. Barrister. My name is Alkali. Guys, I am here to make money for charity. I am here
that's
to
my
give
cue.
you entertainment. Guys, my name is Alkali, and you are the reason that I do this. Thank you for everything. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you, Mouse.
This has been the Dragon Show. I would like to once again thank Miko the Mouse. We have Insanity over here, the director of programming, Huskoon. We have the director of AC and in charge of basically the furry fandom, Uncle Kage. We have the person who created the Dragon Shows, End of the Blue. My name is Uncle Kage. Guys, we will see you soon. Hopefully we don't work as much and we get a few podcasts out there. Thank you so much for joining us.